Get out of here. Ain't no way. Ain't no freaking way. No way. Ain't no way. Let's talk about Black China makes $20 million per month from OnlyFans. Like, what? What's good? What's good, boss? How Black China making $20 million a month from OnlyFans? Like, I'm about to have to put this dick on the strip, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Creators walked away with huge profits as it's reported they earned $3.6 billion. The report also named Blac Chyna according to she rakes in $20 million per month, with Bella Thorne taking the second spot with $11 million. Cardi B earns $9.3 million per month. What the fudge? And they say sex don't sell. I can't tell. He sells $20 million a month. It's crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That Blac Chyna makes $20 million a month on OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
$20
20
million
million
a
a
month.
month
And Cardi B is 9.34 million a month
on
On
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
on OnlyFans.
Cardi
Jeez.
B's on OnlyFans?
Mac, you want to make an OnlyFans with me?
Y'all just not about to put this dick on the strip. Like,
Um,
might as well.
Oh,
Still,
let's do this,
I
man.
don't know. It could be controversial.
Maybe slightly.
Ruby Rose 300,000 a month, and there's some other woman, Bella Thorne. Who Bella Thorne?
I don't know who that is.
Fucked up
Also, let me
Bella's
get my
like
coffee. I'm busy with shit.
women named Bella scare me. That's
I'm hungry.
oh, it's a white lady, so skinny white lady.
Oh, my leg.
$50 million. Sheesh.
Jeez.
She made $26 million 1 month.
Do what?
OnlyFans. What you been doing
I
what?
mean, what do you, I mean, not OnlyFans ain't only about sex, though.
It don't matter. You know it's fucking Blac Chyna. She's using it for sex, man. Definitely something sexually related. You already know. Might
Yeah,
just
that's something right
$20
there.
million. Nobody want to look at nothing for $20 million, and ain't no something. You gotta be showing me something. And why don't people just not steal the content from OnlyFans and repost it elsewhere? I don't get it.
Repeat that again.
They probably do.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Any other thing is subject to freaking getting kidnapped. Like, who are they?
I bet you they probably do. They probably do shit like make fake Instagram pages and take shit from Instagram, taking pictures from, you know what I mean, OnlyFans and posting them over here, then I don't know,
Hmm.
sell videos on, you know what I mean, like
Hey, good
lesser
morning,
known
Devin.
Instagram.
Hey, Luby.
I don't know how they get it off. I feel like any
I
other
hear you. That's
any other
crazy.
tool would have been freaking. They would have figured a way to take advantage of it already.
I'm sure there probably are these scammers that do just that shit. Good morning, Davion. Oh,
Devin,
I'm up early. I'm gonna go to the
glad you
auction today.
glad you made that. Glad you made it home, Devin.
You
What
say
auction?
go to the
Auto
auction?
auction?
I'm gonna look for an upgrade in my truck and also a commuter car. Something I can commute in. Good morning, Diamond. Diamond Vegas.
Hey, Diamond.
Jenny B was good. Good morning, Jenny.
Jenny, go to bed.
I fell asleep early last night though.
Freaking Cash Queen fell asleep on the live yesterday.
Who did?
Cash Queen.
Who?
Cash
Cash.
Queen fell asleep on the live yesterday.
I did.
Mac, if you put yourself in the middle of something again.
I
Cash Queen,
know. I
bro.
didn't hear you. It just always sounds like somebody's
Just
saying my
right.
name.
Cash Queen.
Not even close.
Good morning. Good morning,
So we have a
y'all.
big
Good
announcement
morning,
this morning, y'all.
Diamond. Good
After finding
morning,
out what
Johnny.
Cardi B and Black China make on OnlyFans, me and Maculin are going to do an OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to make $20 a month.
Shut up. That's what you're saying, that I can
We know
only
we
make
can.
20
We
up?
know we can. We know we can double what they make. We can double what they make. We're banking on it.
Morning sunshine. What up, True?
Oh, can you in here?
He was. True. He wanted to be jumping in here. He like as much as he don't want to admit it, he like the clout more than he knows.
Who? True?
Yeah, he likes the clout
Yeah,
more
he
than
does.
he knows.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
It's got to be 10, at least 10 or up for him to
Yeah.
come in.
That's how you know you're cloudy. Cloudy McRowdy.
Mm-hmm.
Because a nigga like me will come through with 3 and take it to 33. You know how we do silly shit.
Yeah, you got to be 10 or up from the gate, or else he ain't talking.
Yeah, man. He's got a certain clout threshold that he's willing to accept.
Yeah, he's like, get it above this number, then I'll be back.
Yeah. But something about Sincere. He permits Sincere to just have 1 follower and he joins. I don't know what that is.
Oh, Jesus.
1 person on the freaking live.
One person
It's
on the
King
freaking
True
live,
and
right?
King True and Sincere, giving them their master. What is it? How do you say it? Soliloquy. Yes.
Soliloquy.
Yeah, I was putting the L in the wrong spot.
Yeah, it's crazy too when Sincere needs some validation on some of his opinion. He's definitely looking for King True.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's a
There we
fact.
go. What's going on
The
with the
once in a
Goodfellas?
while, he might have actually a solid opinion about something. Being
What up with the
sincere.
Goodfellas?
What's that?
I said, what's up with the Goodfellas?
Since I got this page back, I kind of been chilling on Goodfellas. I ain't done nothing on the Goodfellas, but I probably need to go and do some stuff over there.
You could just put a paid partnership with that page.
Huh?
I said you could just put a paid partnership with that page so you can continue to grow it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And all you gotta do is when you go live, you just add it to your to the live.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
You gotta set up. You gotta go to. It's like a branding section inside of the settings, and you request to be a paid partner, and then you do the same thing for the other account. You request for it to be a paid partner. Then you get the approval, and then you request that account to be a paid partner for that account, vice versa. Request that other account to be a paid partner, and then when you go live, it'll that button where you put in the title, the title, right below it says paid partnership. You click it, and you'll see. As long as you added it in there, you'll see that other page. You'll click that page, and then it'll add it to the live. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah. How much is a paid partnership?
Free.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. See, it's like
so every time somebody follows one page, they're actually following both.
They don't have to, but they can. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like you just get, and then on top of that, you have access to that following as well on the live.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have to do that.
Yeah, because it'll just naturally grow with you. You know what I mean? You don't gotta do much.
Yeah, it's crazy too. The shadow ban they put on you because, and this page has been growing fast again, like the last few weeks. But yet you still go live and it takes you 15 minutes to get, a few people in there.
Yeah, my shit been clicking. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, my shit been clicking lately, but yet the lives, look at us.
I did
all three of us. We got 5 people in there.
100,000. I think it's views in the last 30 days, and probably like 8% growth on the following, which is crazy. Normally mine's just like 2%, 3%.
Yeah.
That's like 3 times of that. I don't know where they all coming from, but they come.
Mm. But yet, look at our lives. We got 3 people in here, and there's only 7 total.
Well,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
you know,
Who cares?
the
No,
haters
I'm
hate.
just saying. What I'm saying is that it's getting all the click that the follow. It's picking up stuff, but they don't want the lives getting off their feet. Is what I'm saying. It's the shadow ban.
But the thing is, like, when you hang up and it says plus,
Yeah.
that means that the timer, the clicker isn't. You know what I'm saying? It says 6, but there's probably 15 people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Nah, my shit is fucking what you call it, man. Shadow. Because I know all I gotta do is bring the right people. If I get La Bonita 86 and La Bonita 86 and see, I was gonna say what you call it, but she'll throw it over the top. I was gonna say what's I can't Avion. I was gonna
Yeah.
say Avion, but she'll throw it too far over the top. Like just like somebody else, right? And I promise
Yeah.
you, as soon as they get in here, it'll be 30 people, 35 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they leave, it'll stay around 25, 28 people,
Mm-hmm.
24. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just never let us get those numbers. Like I seen when you first came back around, you was popping. I don't know, man. You still
Yeah.
popping?
Yeah, you know what? When I'm on my own live by myself, like, I don't even have to send the live out. I stop having to send the live out a lot of times because
Mm-hmm.
they start rolling in. And one night I stayed quiet to see how, like, I would get, like, within the first 3 to 4 seconds of me going live, I would get like 6, 7 people in. And then, like,
Right.
they just, once I start talking, boom, they start coming in.
I get one person,
Yeah. Shit
And
is
that's what
annoying.
me
and
being shadow banned.
it's usually one person I know at that.
Hey, boss lady, if I'm not shadow banned,
Good morning, boss.
They got me looking crazy out here.
because they automatically expect the Macklin to go do something crazy. Happy
And
Good
then
Saturday.
why everybody getting subscriptions
morning,
before
Brian.
me? And I, I,
Yeah,
I,
I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
well, I know you're supposed to like a lot of people that got badges was able to kind of
They still won't let me get
they
my
got it.
badges. I'm at damn near 8,000 followers.
You gotta be at 10.
Okay. Okay.
They be trying to do me dirty around
They can
here.
have them badges. Because, because you know what? They take too much out to me.
They be taking money when somebody buy a badge from you.
I think, don't they take a percentage out?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers are only $1. They're taking something from $1.
you moving that money around their platform, right?
Yeah.
Yo, if I get that subscription button, yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Speaking of what they did, Zuckerberg took Andrew Tate off of this motherfucker off of Instagram and Facebook. Swaz.
Yeah, yeah. You just made it more popular though.
Yeah, that's all he did.
You can't ban an idea. You just make it stronger. But
They
they
do it.
tried.
They try. They try. Because all the news shows that just let him do his thing before now are like, come on our show, let's talk to you. You know what I mean? Shit.
Crazy.
What's going on with Lil B though? Because I didn't catch the
Oh
whole
yeah,
thing. Is
what?
she all
Yeah, I
right,
wanted
bro?
to ask you what's up because I didn't know what was going on with her. Like,
What are we talking
what,
about? Are you talking because we was raising money for her?
oh
Yeah.
yeah, but what are we raising money for?
Oh, she's in a bad bond. She's helping out her daughter,
Oh,
and she
okay.
had switched jobs, and the account that she had got closed out. Just a whole bunch of shit was happening at once.
Okay,
Uh,
I didn't know. Before I start donating, I didn't know what I'm donating to.
yeah.
Yeah, because I seen your pinned comment yesterday on one of them. It was like a very
Lin
own
Lin
little me,
here.
such and
Hey,
such.
Lin Lin.
Good morning, Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so sick.
Oh, that go.
Yeah.
MONEY. It's so good with me. Now that I can finally afford the luxury.
What time is it where you're at, Lynn? Is it 8:30 over there?
Good morning, Lin Lin.
I fell asleep early last night. I was asleep by like 10. Nah, but you know what I was watching last night, Swaz? No bullshit. You remember Tim Donaghy?
Who?
Tim Donaghy.
Who's that?
He was that referee in basketball that got caught basically allegedly. He did cop to some lesser pleas, but basically in a nutshell, he was helping throw games in the NBA playoff games and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was
He was with Costa like a few years back.
he was with what?
Costa, the sports. He's a news reporter. White guy used to have HBO. Used to be on HBO all the time.
He might have been real short haircut, like
Yeah,
seemingly.
white dude
Yeah.
got blonde hairish. He always talking to athletes at one point, but
Oh
he
no, this
real.
guy had like brown hair. It's kind of gray now, but it was
No, but I
brown.
mean, did he do an interview with Bob Acosta?
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, he did.
That was him, right? I
Mm-hmm.
think so. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro. That dude. Damn, bro. And I'm gonna tell you what, bro. I thought about when I was watching it. I thought about something that you said, bro, and I was like, son of a bitch. I did thought about what you said last night when I was watching it, and he was talking about how David Stern, number one, is like the Godfather, which I never doubted. But he was like, it's well known, like, you know, he talked about a situation where the NBA wanted the referees to crack down on certain palming and traveling calls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
And
he said,
that was to
and
take Allen Iverson down, wasn't it?
he was the one that did
They
he was
took AI
right.
That's how they took AI down. Well,
That's how
not
they
say
took
took him
AI
down,
down.
but
That's a
like
fact.
got at him without nobody knew that they was getting at him, basically.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he said the very first time, here was the bigger thing with me. He said his very first game, they were going through that, or not one of his first games, but one game when they first started going through that, he called MJ for it. He called Jordan for it. And Phil Jackson stands up, going. He says, "Sorry, coach, we got to crack down on this." He said, "Yeah, you got to call it, but you can't call it on him, on Michael Jordan." So later on, he said they went back to the league. He said, because the league offices review every game and all that. He said the league office says, "Yeah, we want you to crack down on it, but you can't call it on MJ."
Good morning, Cash Queen.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Cash
That was
Queen, good
after.
morning, love.
Was that before or after AI had busted MJ's ass on the court?
That was slightly before.
That's probably why he
And
went after
so,
MJ too, knowing AI.
yeah. Well, what he was saying is the culture that they created. Obviously, the fans don't come fill the stands to see the sixth man come off the bench. They want to see the stars. So, and I guess he had confessed in court. He had told somebody I could flip a game 6 points either way. And you know what I mean? And it was just crazy. I was watching it, bro. That's exactly how they went after AI on the palming. And and shit that they had never called before. He said there's refs. Here's the cold part. Some 52 refs actually confessed to betting on games, shit like that. You know what I mean? So, bro, and it made me think about when you said, I don't watch football, I don't watch basketball. They said, and then I remember I was like, why? You were like, because it's entertainment. It's not real. And when I started watching his shit, it made me think about when you said that. I'm not watching that shit. It's not real. It's purely entertainment. It's fixed.
WWE.
And I was thinking about when you said that last night when I was watching this shit. Because, bro, he was deep. Like, there's how you know it was deep. Whatever somebody cops to is bad. Like, when they plea bargain something out, it's bad. But it might not be exactly what you thought it would be. Like, the real deal is worse, but they copped to something so they could get, you know, the least amount of jail time, the least amount of fine, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So, yeah, so he didn't cop to fully fixing games. You know what I mean? Number one, because the NBA didn't want him to cop to that. Not because he wouldn't have, but because the NBA wouldn't have copped to
it would
that.
embarrass them.
Cash Queen, what's going on, Cash? Good morning, man.
I had a rough night. Good morning.
Well, you don't. Let me say this, Cash. You don't look like
you forgot to say thank you.
Swazi made me fall asleep at my radio station because I was drunk.
But Cash Queen, let me say this. You don't.
And then you cursed me out this morning, and then expected me to
I didn't curse you out. I wanted you to tell my homegirl that we was on that live. That was the last thing I remember.
Yeah, Cash, it don't look like
you tap in with me this morning. Why you ain't tapped in?
Because what happened was when I woke up at 6 in the morning, my homegirl Callie was live and she added me and we were talking. And her mom recently died, so we were vibing and shit. And then I started cleaning up because, like I said, it's not because it's my business. I'm not gonna clean up before I left, so I was cleaning. Now I'm about to go and take me a shower.
What was the last thing you asked for before you went to sleep? You remember?
I remember she was like, I don't know, I ain't take the pill.
No.
And it was like, we just watched you take it. And then after that, I was passed the fuck out. I don't know what happened.
You don't remember trying to get DoorDash? You don't remember all of that?
What?
You don't remember trying to get DoorDash?
What you did about DoorDash?
I said you don't remember trying to get DoorDash?
I think so. Because I was hungry and I wanted to go driving to go get my food like around the corner. And Swazi was like, no. Because if I would have got that food, I probably wouldn't have came back upstairs. I would have went home. Swazi said no.
You leaving?
Did you check and see if what you was looking for got there?
Oh. Where you at?
Like, what I was looking for.
Oh, shit.
So you up, you're not completely tapped in. You ain't checked your emails. You ain't checked your nothing.
No, I told you I just cleaned up and I'm almost home right now. Look, I'm almost home right now.
Very, very interesting.
So I'm just trying to like go home and get some, like go in the shower.
Okay.
But Cash Queen, Cash.
Yes, baby.
Love, you said you had a rough night last night. There's not many people that can wake up from a rough night and look like they didn't have a rough night.
Look at my hair. It's like crazy.
Nah, it's not. Nah, you good. It doesn't look like you had a rough night.
I was working in the studio and then well, thank you so much, Steel, my love. I was working and then I was like, you know what? I was on that Red Box. Y'all know if y'all drink wine, y'all need to fuck with that Red Box.
I drink white wine. I drink
try the Red Box. Go look for that brand of box.
Okay.
It's in a box, but it tastes.
It's the box wine.
It's a box wine, but it tastes so good. Callie, my baby, see Callie right here. I'm just like, people I love driving right here. You see how the trees, like,
you know, we used to.
Possessive.
It's beautiful, right, Mark? I love this backyard.
Yeah.
What area is that? That's nice. Florida. I love Florida.
I'm not possessive at all.
But I love right there because it's not just palm trees. It got a little thick, nice fluffy trees, not just the palm trees. I hate when I see a bunch of just flimsy looking palm trees.
So, still, if you look where her mirror is.
Oh, this is my son, and he's gonna be 24. These was his sneakers back in the day.
Yeah, aww. That's the thing. We all used to do that.
Yeah.
The first
we got. Yeah. Kept it that long too.
No, I wasn't looking at Steel. I was looking at Cash. Because Cash came and told me off this morning and even make sure I was really like, I held it down for her
No,
last
okay,
night.
Imad, listen what I was saying.
Got her off the
Even
live.
when he got off the live, he could have called me on the phone
I
at
got
some
you
point
off
and
the
said,
live. You fell asleep on the live, Cash.
"You lying."
Come on, girl.
Yeah, I heard you fell asleep, Cash.
I
It's
was
okay. It
snoring.
happens to the best of us.
No,
Hey, it's happened to Mac a few
nobody,
times.
no. I ain't let all of that go down. Even Mac, I don't do that to. Yeah.
Wait, just tell me how long was I sleeping on the live?
I don't know, like maybe like 5 minutes, 7 minutes. We had to notice. Like, what the hell?
Like Cash.
No, I didn't even do that. I didn't even blow it up. I just, once I noticed, I took you down.
Okay, baby.
And then we'll tell you about it later.
Wait, Cash, were you
But
sleeping
that's
at your
not what
desk?
I cared about to tell you. I wanted
No,
to
what
see what
happened is
happened.
I got like this big, like square leather. I don't know what those, like a chase kind of that I got from Bears, and I have like this UGG comforter, and this UGG thing is like so fucking good. I'm about to buy another one so I can have it at the crib, and if I lay on that, it's a wrap. Like I'm in a whole bed, like. And then so I bring that in the radio station so I can lay right in that corner and I can watch the TV. But for the most part, that chase belongs in the podcast side. But I was in the radio side. So
That'd be cute. Yes.
I made it home, people.
Oh, you still rocking the sundress?
Congratulations.
I feel so
You know what,
weird.
damn it, I'm on my way. I can't do this. I'm on my way, Cash. We going out to breakfast. I'll be right there in a minute.
You're not in Florida.
I'm about to get there real quick.
Jeez, Lord. Lord, taking the wheel.
Nah, Cash, you know what? I love Florida. I was there twice last year. I loved Florida. I really did. I went to Miami and Fort Lauderdale the first time, but then I was
I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I like Fort Lauderdale. I don't want to live in Miami. I wouldn't mind living outside of Miami. I like Fort Lauderdale. But I was also.
I don't like to drive in Miami for nothing. It's nothing but traffic. It doesn't matter what time it is.
Then the second time I was up in the Panhandle in Panama City, I liked it up there too. I loved Florida. Florida was the shit. And I like Florida.
I just don't. The people are weird, and when they drive, they're so weird. Like you can't change lanes. Try to go in front of them, they'll speed up. They hit you. Like people in Florida is like they have a chip on their shoulder. It's not like when you go to Atlanta. When I go to Atlanta, I'm like, damn, the people at Walmart actually want to help you.
Look, it's 10 times as bad out here in LA. The traffic out here, the people driving in LA is fucking crazy.
Jenny B, big up.
You know, but I loved Florida, for real. I loved it out there. So Florida is the place to be for me. I'm checking out Texas, but it's either Florida or Texas.
You saw me dancing last night? Girl.
Little B, good morning.
Little B, I woke up this morning. My homegirl made me twerk because I'm trying to learn to twerk. My ass is fat, but I don't know how to twerk. I'm corny.
What up, QV? What y'all deal with?
Hey,
you know, that's but Cash, that's an acquired skill. It's not like it's not an inherited skill. It's an acquired skill. Twerking.
I can't get out and twerk right now because my neighbor's gonna be like, "Oh my god."
It's a learned trait. It's not something that's inherited. It's learned.
Listen, I just know that my ass jiggle and just let it jiggle. Fuck it.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know about no other professional left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a fair good morning, left cheek, right cheek, both cheeks.
As long as it's shaking, right?
Like a wave.
I gotta go. I'll be there in a minute.
Oh, Jesus. Swazi!
Swaz, where you went?
There
he is. Yes. Do it, Swaz, yes.
So, E-Mac, how are you, my love?
I am great.
That's good.
I'm great.
I haven't spoke to you in a long time.
Yes, you gotta hit me up because I suck at hitting you up. So you gotta hit me up so we can talk about this.
We need to because now we're about to launch on the second week. Because I have an event called Run Through Mondays. Run True We're doing RUN and then True TRU Mondays. I finally got a club to back me and invest some money and stuff like that. So we're about to launch. This thing costs a lot of money, and I'm trying to do the HD and the FM dial. If I had 100,000, it wouldn't even be enough.
Wow.
Because the dials cost like 150, 80,000 for like the satellites and stuff like that.
Jeez.
Like, I'm not trying to do just online. Like, I see my shit bigger. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Separate me from the rest.
So your own radio station type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I thought you seen it,
Like,
Steele. I just left there.
huh?
I
What's
just
that?
left there.
No, but what I'm saying is, so I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, is it strictly music format or is there more to it?
Well, I LLC the studio itself. So I DBA the radio station. So with the radio station, a lot of times you might have some shows, but it's music.
Okay.
And then the studio side is the production side. So that is where EMAC, Zion, they can fit in. And like, even if they want to do their own shows individually, even from their house, that side of the business will be able to market them on like 400 different platforms. But through my stream, my platform. But I just
Right.
promote it on different platforms so it can bring it back to, my platform, which is MXC Studios. So
Right.
they would represent MXC Studios from wherever they at and still make their money. Because what I would suggest, like, if you interested in doing podcasts, get a BMI or ASCAP, you know what I'm saying? Because it's audio. So it's just like an artist got to register. You as a podcaster have to register as well. And once you register, and when I submit it and put it out there, you're going to get your percentage, and it's going to be automatically played to you through BMI. I don't got to worry about, oh, Cash ain't paying me. Oh, she robbing me. Da-da-da-da-da. Nah.
Mhm.
You're going to make your residuals. You feel me?
Yeah, me and Zion, we cooking it up, and we,
I don't have to be part of it. If y'all wanted to have me as a guest or something, but I don't have to. Like, to be honest with you, I'm so busy. Like, and then now I'm about to be running this club. Hey, boss lady, I'm about to be running this club called Dubai. It's brand new. It's been in that spot and it had a different owner from when I remembered. I went in there, some Haitians named it Labadi.
Mhm.
I don't even know what that means, but Swazi, you're Haitian. What does Labadi mean? Swazi,
Nah, he don't wanna.
what does
I,
Labadi mean?
he gonna blame it on the phone. Watch.
He don't want to talk to me, man.
Nah, I don't speak Creole.
You speak only French.
Nah, barely. I only know high school French,
Your family speaks French or Creole.
Creole. But they spoke French, English, all three.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
my my my, my grandfather spoke perfect English, but he was from Haiti. He was a prime minister of Haiti at one point.
So your family originally speak French, but they know how to speak Creole. Cause like my Haitian friends, they let me know, like, if you come from a poor side, they don't teach you French. Is that correct?
No, they don't teach you Creole. If you come from
Yeah,
the
they
poor
don't
side,
teach you.
oh, you said if you come from the poor side, they don't teach you
They don't
French. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
French.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
From the
So
poor
that's
side,
how
you don't
you
learn
know.
French.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the, like, I'm in South Florida. There's a lot of Haitians. And you could tell the Haitians that come from like from money or educated, different from the other ignorant ones. Just like Jamaicans, it's terrible. You got good and bad in every fucking nation. I'm telling you, big things are going on.
There's a
Yeah, my
fact.
boss lady, good and bad in every nation. Boss lady, this club owner is loyal and we doing it. He about to invest, and it's like he's like, you know what he said to me at the end of the meeting? He says, "This thing of
Mm-mm.
yeah, this person, stop fucking calling me. You see me on the live. Like, why are you doing that?"
I hate that shit.
Yeah, and
Especially
it's
if they see
like
you
you trying to
online.
get in contact with me. I'm not trying to get in contact with you. Yeah, it's like
Talk,
you want to
talk your
contact
shit,
me.
Cat.
Why? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, boss lady. And that's why it's like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I needed to really see like how big my shit about to be, because like the last 3 days I met like the biggest producers, like, and they changing my mindset. Like Swazi, I told you I'm listening to some different stuff. Swazi, you never fucking hit me up. Like, do you not want me part of your 26?
Wait, what? Nah, that nothing ever happened with that yet.
I know, but you're still supposed to hit me up and make me know that, because you know it's like money got to come from all different angles. So I want to notch that
Yeah,
in a
well,
notebook.
there's still things that have to be discussed between Leo and I. And
No, I
before
know that, but I'm saying for me,
that's why
I
I
gotta
can't
know
give,
that it's real. That's something
I
I
can't,
can say. All
I
right,
can't
that's
give,
gonna happen
I
when
can't
it
give to
happens.
you until cause I'm not confident until I speak to Leo. That's what I'm saying. I got things that I got to work out with him.
Oh, okay. So it's not nothing, no time soon.
Nah, not no time soon. Like 2 weeks, I'm thinking.
I want to start trying to learn this stuff though. That's what I was trying to say to you. I
That's what
want
I'm
to know
saying. That's what I
before we
mean.
start splitting and all that other stuff. I'm just saying, just like how he's on it, like I want to get on it. Is what I'm
Heard,
saying.
Yep.
heard. And
I
that's what I
told
mean. It's
him
a time investment, though. So I know my son's schools are starting. I'm running all around like a chicken with his head cut off. I don't know what he's up to, but I would like things to be in alignment. So
hmm
Hmm. That makes sense, baby.
I got a baby, so
I
I'm not that bad, thank goodness. But not too bad. Uh, Cash, you take my bad. She spin out of course.
you did that
I'll
on
leave that to
purpose,
the
Swaz.
comments. I'll leave that to the comments.
You did that on purpose.
Comment. You take my bad.
yeah, that was.
He did that on purpose.
What I do?
hmm
I would
What
have
you
too.
say?
She wasn't
Saki,
misbehaving. Hmm?
did you send me Uber Eats?
No.
So why you said check to see if that happened? What are you talking about?
Just check around. Check your
I
surroundings.
I check my
Let
WhatsApp.
me
I
find
check
out
my
Swazi
cash.
standing next to your car.
Huh?
Yeah,
I would not be next to. I'll be right in the back seat. Pop up.
Yeah, whatever, Swazi.
I'm
I'll be
saying
in the
Uber.
passenger seat.
I'm talking about Uber. I don't know what y'all talking about.
You know, this is where you hear crickets and shit.
Hmm. I usually got my birds. Y'all hear my birds? Where my birdies, yo? Y'all chase the birds away? We usually don't have no day in the morning. So Cash, so when do you think the studio's gonna launch? When are you gonna start driving content, you think?
We're creating content right now. So,
Oh,
you know,
look, there goes Zion right there.
one of my shows, the radio itself, like DJ's actually in the studio playing. That's gonna be the second week of September.
Okay.
Um,
How does one tap
that's
in
why I
though?
was there last night, and I've been there like late night because I've been uploading different mixtapes like that I've created for the radio station, the commercials. Because the stream is active and it's live. Like if I send it to you, you'll hear music and gospel and
That's
stuff
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
So is that on your page? So if someone goes to your page, they'll click and go to the stream.
No, not right now, because I wanted to have a sound
Hmm.
so that it represent the queen. Like I wanted to have a nice sound, so when you click onto that radio, you could be at work vibing and you like the vibe, or anywhere that you at, you vibing. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't just want to King True, what's up, baby? I didn't want to just put anything out there. Like even another radio station I was on that's bigger than mine. We're on the same level right now. Um, he took almost a year, almost 2 years, like year and a half to launch his, and his shit is lit. So
Yeah.
it's not a rush thing, but at the same time, I'm about to put it out because now I got this club and he wants to promote and he's wanting to spend the money to make it so we can have more listeners, even on the
Mm,
ground. You know what I mean?
mm.
So it's gonna launch in September this month. And that was what I said on the live with the young lady when I did the interview. I told her September, and it is. So
Good.
the cosmetics, are we done? No.
Mm.
The
But
DJ
that
gonna be
could come
coming to
together
work.
though. That could come together. People like to see growth anyway. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with if you start too high, then where you got to go. You know.
Exactly.
So people
Exactly.
will think about how many people you've seen start small and then they become something. And I know you're not starting small. You in a good zone already. So just start.
Took all my savings. So it's rough. People might envy and they might hate or they might think it's easy. It's not.
That shit is not easy at all.
It's because look, it's not even just the cosmetics. It's not just paying the rent. You got all these online things that you're paying for every month. You got licenses that you got to register and you got to make sure you keep up and pay those fees. It's a lot. It's not like some regular shit. So when somebody be like, oh, you can't look at me and be like, oh, she a bum, she don't got shit.
You
Because you
invested.
can't,
You
I'm
in,
invested. Hi, Zion,
that's
baby.
that's hustler. That's hustler's world. That's how we move.
Yeah,
I'm
Start
waiting
and,
for
rolling.
and you might
Zion to
see a
get
Start
back
hustler.
so
rolling
we
the
can
next
start
person.
rolling, yo.
You can see a boss driving some old ass car. And if you look at what he invested money, where he put his money at,
That
you be like, oh shit, you yourself can't even accomplish that, but you're watching his car.
go
Right.
and buy the car with
That'd
one
be
of the
so
investments.
stupid.
Go in the car and buy the whole car with one investment. The whole car. What?
When you could have invested that into something bigger to make way more money.
Okay, Zion. So we need to talk. Like we need to get this shit moving.
Yeah, because all right, here's the thing. I wanted to have a meeting with y'all because I've been on radio for many, many years. And
Right.
being that this is about to go on the legal dial with this investor, I want each show a specific way because I'll be flagged and fined and all that, and I don't want that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
every show is like 2 hours, and it's a certain way I'm gonna give y'all an outline, and then y'all work in those time frames and how it's set up. So like right now, I'm actually creating this station behind the scenes where I'm putting in the slots, the commercials, the drops, whoever show. Like there's a lot of things that you would have to do, like create your commercial, show you how to download the recording on your phone where you can record your commercial, send it back to me. I get it edited, So,
Okay.
and
So you're gonna have people on the radio.
yeah.
Now you want to come up here with his accent.
Yo, immaculate. Yo.
King
Why
True,
Hold
you
big up
yourself,
gotta
your
no man.
damn
you
self.
always
I'm look at
Big
doing
chocolate,
up,
this,
big
man.
up,
man. You
Chocolate
know
big
this
up,
ice
my
cream.
girl. Yo, don't start with me. Yo, Cash
I
Queen,
don't know why
Yo,
Mac
chill,
wanna do
man.
that. Oh, here we go.
Cash
Stick to
Queen.
me.
Yo, don't disrespect me, yeah? Don't disrespect me.
Stick to me.
Don't talk to her like that, man.
Don't disrespect me, yeah?
I'm a chocolate frosty
Yo, Cash Queen, the way you got your leg cocked up, man. What happened to you, yo?
because I'm tired.
Trying like you ain't tired. You trying to catch somebody.
Nigga, I just got home.
You trying to catch a nigga lacking. That's what you trying to do.
Oh
Every day
boy,
gonna be
here
like
he
Cash Queen
go.
on the live in the same clothes from yesterday. I just get home.
Lord of mercy.
Mm-hmm. That's
Friday
what I
night
said,
lit.
too. That's what I said.
I
On the
know.
rooftop yet. You outside.
I
With the
still ain't
little,
get in the crib yet. What the fuck?
you got the little Amazon forest pattern on.
Word.
Not playing.
She not playing. Look.
Looking like a fly, pelican fly. Oh.
Telling
Hey,
you.
y'all got jokes. Y'all team chocolate frosty.
Only thing mess with a pelican
King
is a
True.
good peacock. Yes.
You over there looking like saltfish with ackee and provision and
There he go.
Provision. Nobody want no
green
provision.
banana and
Mm-hmm.
Green banana.
what the
That's some
fuck,
green candy.
yo,
With a
all type of
dumpling.
Yeah,
breadfruit
With a
and
dumpling.
I'm about to make some
Oh,
boiled dumpling and some tin boom, and that may go cook some mackerel.
wow,
some
she can
mackerel.
cook,
Yeah, some
yeah.
fish
She
cake.
can
Some fish
cook
cake
too.
too. Make some fish cake.
And from the side,
What you say? What you say, Swaz?
The
but
fritter.
make some cornmeal porridge. Put it in
Fritter.
a.
Wow.
Oh, baby, I got a project. So these producers want me on a song. And
Mm.
I'm creating a song about IG people. It's
Oh,
gonna be lit. Wait till y'all hear this.
Oh my God.
The chain. Huh?
Now that
Oh my.
sound fire
I'm
already.
gonna need to send my royalties
Oh, there goes Mac.
Yeah, look at
request
Mac on
over.
there.
Every time, like, yo.
My name is copyrighted.
Oh my
What you
goodness.
just said?
Mm.
Don't pay her no mind, Cash. Just do your
I
song.
copyrighted my
Do your
name.
song, Cash.
Y'all
Just do
got
your song, Cash.
So, so hold on. So Emac, you're gonna have SMD. What's the group again? SDM. Y'all gonna be up there on the radio show?
Wait and see. Soon come.
soon. Bop, bop,
Yeah.
bop.
So you just out here disrespecting niggas like that. So on the radio now,
Let's freestyle a song
Mm-hmm.
on the show.
Offering no solutions. No
Look.
solutions.
offering no
Or
solution.
Hold on
We
now.
mad
have
problems.
solutions. We have
E-Mac.
solutions.
Zero solutions.
E-Mac.
Yes.
You want your
I'm
problem
gonna
never
do
fixed?
a
Come
freestyle.
see
I'm
us.
gonna do a freestyle right now for you and Zion. What I think y'all show gonna be about. You
All right, go
ready?
ahead.
Oh Lord.
Excuse
Try to
King True.
keep.
He's upset. He's, Go ahead,
Hey,
baby.
E-Mac.
I'm
Hey, Zion.
disturbed.
Are you watching with the little ding and dings? Have you
Whoa.
added the attitude
Hey.
ready? Has he been?
They got songs already. What the fuck? Yeah, they got
What's
songs.
going
Yes.
on with the
Been
what's going on?
petty. Cause that nigga be sweating on the Kelly. No, he got the little welly. You know, be
Little, little Willie.
Marcus Zion, me be telly.
Disrespectful.
Lord, have no mercy.
Boss. Yo,
Lord,
Disrespectful.
have
Oh
no
God.
boss.
mercy. Have no mercy.
Yes. Yes, man. Yes.
Y'all wicked, son.
Man,
Y'all
don't
wicked
forget
Fire.
to
for real.
sing.
They
Fire
Don't
for
forget
talking
your
to sing.
the
No
little
fire.
bureaucrats.
willies.
No
Them
fire
niggas with the
code.
little willies.
Fire butter.
Go.
Niggas with the
Fire
little
burn
willies. They
Go.
be in the
Ice.
telly.
fire burn a
They
Ice.
little
know
willy.
IG. They don't got no willy.
Ice.
Buzz.
Ice
See, look
cold.
at
Fire
that.
burn a little will. How it go?
We about to take
Burn
over.
out the small dick man.
Yo, we gonna be
Hey, look.
Yeah,
Yo,
worldwide.
they
y'all
be
terrible,
killing
son.
me
Y'all
about their.
terrible.
We gonna be
What do you call it?
worldwide. No,
What is it
listen. You know what? Cause
I have to agree with
What
you
is your
too.
group called
SDM,
for the small dick niggas? What is it called again?
um, small dicks matter.
How
Can't even say
how is gonna
you can't
matter,
even
but
say
y'all
that shit
burning
right.
them out at the same time?
First of
Yeah.
all, it's not about the size itself. It's the energy.
It's the energy behind it.
Yeah. Ben Reddy is an ambassador. Sinclair is an
Yes,
ambassador.
baby.
Y'all dirty, man.
Small dick matters. Small dick matter. Black
Small
lives
dicks
matter.
matter.
Small dicks
Small
matter.
dicks matter. Jenny is one of our, supporters.
Do that.
We
Ooh,
must
I like
Mm,
that hook. Black lives matter. Small dicks matter. Black
small
lives
Black
dicks
Lives
matter.
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 Small dicks
Please
matter.
don't pollute
Yes.
that. It's already polluted.
As bars,
Getting worse.
Zion.
Bars.
Wicked.
If Black lives matter, small
Me
dicks.
love me some Kosh Queen. Ah, we about to take over. Listen,
Mm.
me, Zion, Cash Queen. This whole shit's about to be a problem.
Now all of us we're moving. We're about to elevate. I feel it. I see it.
Yo,
More
much
respect
no.
for themselves.
Really and truly, yo, I wish y'all much success, yo. Y'all do y'all thing, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you,
Much
King
success.
True.
Big up yourself.
Big up yourself, King
Mash
True.
up the thing, you know.
Big up yourself,
Out
man.
this
Oh, you
process.
know what? I'm
Yeah,
gonna hit
that.
you up because I have some I have a question about trucking. But
Okay.
Well,
it's some
I still
I
haven't
don't
been on
think
they still ain't hit me up
yeah,
to
I
be
know
a
that.
Charlie's Angel and shit. Like,
Well, first of
Mm.
all, we don't
what
even
happened to
know
the
exactly. We're revamping.
higher
We
level boss lady?
we have to get a new name
Mm.
because
Boss lady, listen to this bullshit E-Mac about this spring right now.
listen, we have to get a new name.
I've been
Swazi.
trying to become a Charlie's Angel for like 6 months now. The fuck?
Yeah, well, we were going through a lot of turmoil, okay? And
Mm.
the Angels was getting shot up, and we couldn't be bringing on new people with all of the shenanigans that was coming
That's
along
what
with it.
happened when y'all have so many women in y'all organization, man. That should become toxic, yo.
But no, it wasn't within. That's the crazy thing. It wasn't within. It was outside.
Oh, so there was a lot of shots being fired.
Yeah. So
Swazi gotta do Swazi's generals and Swazi's angels
that
to
would be
balance that
dope.
shit out.
That would be
You
dope.
gotta do he gotta do a Swazi's generals, man.
You know, I love my people, but y'all seeing the last of Swazi. So please, love me
You
while you
said what
can.
there? We said what?
I
He
said
acting
y'all
like he
seen,
cooking.
y'all
Oh,
love me
you
while y'all
cooking?
can. No, I said love me while y'all can. Because I don't
You
plan to
where's
be
you
here for
going? You
forever.
not going nowhere. Stop it.
Swazi going to Twitch.
Acting like he's, your parent. I'm gonna take your phone away.
Nah,
Swazi
it's
ain't going
just
no damn
That
where.
type of
mission. Once
word.
mission accomplished,
He's
true
taking
mission
people's phones
accomplished.
away and shit. The fuck?
Mm.
Certain things for
Yeah,
certain
we was
reasons,
dope.
and we don't get
Swazi's the
stuck in
only
no
person I
seasons.
know put his followers on timeout. Like, who does that? God.
I mean, I ain't go front. I kind of like,
Every time I come over here and
kind
shit,
of
like,
like.
catch me, you put your head in that corner and turn around for 5 minutes. That's how I feel sometimes. Swazi.
Mm.
That's how you get your
Swazi
respect
does the
back.
timeout game. He does.
I'm
He
telling you,
does
he's
do
got
the timeout game.
followers on time. Why the fuck do people do this though?
Oh,
Like,
I hate that.
why?
all the ads, yeah. Come to my party.
It's not
Up
a
there.
part. This is advertisement and shit. What's this?
Oh shit. Yeah, people wicked. Uh-oh.
How you know you love when the dog and the people come and meet you fell asleep.
Yo, them Jamaicans in New York disrespectful niggas that put flyers in your fucking windshield and all that.
Yeah.
Try to stick it in your door, like, bro,
They get mad
come
if
to
you
my
don't
come.
take it.
Hey, yo, true. Why you ain't tell me the Mexicans had set up bodegas all up and down the cross Bronx, my nigga? Like, what is that?
Oh yeah, they taking over, my nigga.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
They got the bodega literally on the cross Bronx, my nigga.
yo, these niggas called the
Mm-hmm.
cross Bronx.
Literally.
They said, oh, y'all don't want to sell us no. Oh, we ain't
Why
got
is this
that money.
cereal out?
I
Word,
got
That
bread
is
son.
a
for you, nigga.
fact.
And
That
some of
is
them cute though. Some of them is cute on the cross. I'm like, yo, some niggas. I think some niggas be trying to holler.
Nah, I know you ain't say something's cute.
I'm a man at that. You know, some of them cute. I ain't trying to holler. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody, but I'm just saying, like, some of them, you know.
They
yo,
I mean,
it's
really put
all
the
one family. I'm telling you, it's all one
yo,
family.
how
I
they
think
getting
so.
it? But
Yeah.
how they be getting around like that? Like how they maneuver that highway? No, I don't get it, yo. I don't get it. And they got like stations, like a station. I'm like, yo, like 20 feet.
They
Give me
got
20 feet.
They got
that's
all
that
one
Mexican.
family.
That's that Mexican bravery, bro. Them niggas don't care.
Niggas don't give a shit.
They
Mm-mm.
don't give a
Yo,
fuck, my nigga. They gonna make some money. They say, now we're gonna bring it to y'all niggas.
word
Yep.
up. That shit was genius.
But they smart. They don't be. They only be there when it's traffic, which is like all the time. But
Why
when
Which is
it's
all
flowing, they don't be
time.
there.
why you ain't send me no cash app? You didn't even so that means you would have had me starving for real if I should have had not fall asleep. That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
You hear him over there cooking.
I would have had your back, Swazi. I would have sent you the cash.
Did you check your cash app? What you talking about?
I did check my cash app.
I did send you. I don't know what happened to your cash app.
Swazi, how you do for one and not everybody else?
Because somebody needed it, and just like if someone else needed it, I give it. What are we talking about?
You know your tone. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
This is
What
why.
you
This is why.
cooking?
This is why Miss Soon Lee True.
You not
Wait, I
leading
see it, but you
nowhere.
took it back, Swazi. Why would you take
No,
it
I
back?
didn't. Why would I take it back? You must have
Oh.
sent it back,
Swazi,
Cash. You can't take money back from a Cash App. Who could do that?
Yes, you can. You can
it says
stop
for
the request.
DD. That's all I see.
I did not take it back, Cash. How would I do that?
That's fucked up.
I've never took a Cash App back in my life.
How you take a cash out back?
Word. Like, what are you talking about? And then here go back.
That's
Yes,
so
you
fucked
can.
up.
Yes, you can. The
up.
This is why the fuck I'm out. Yes,
That could
Tan
have
is
that
gonna
could
be
have
the
been a little
gingerbread man.
breakfast this morning.
So you trying to say I'm the reason
So
why you leaving?
you think I really took it back though, Cass? You really
It's
think
not
so?
there. It just said that it I only see a message
I
that
don't know
it's
what happened, Cash. If it didn't come in your cash, maybe something's blocking your cash.
that's
Because any
fucked
other
up.
time I cash out, it lands
Chocolate want to be added.
and it has your face. Talking, you can add yourself to a whole nother pit in hell. Get out of my life.
Who said add me host?
Get out of
Yeah.
my life. Don't think because time has passed, I have forgotten.
Oh yeah. That's
What do you think this is?
He might say, "Oh yeah."
Out of here.
Well, thanks
I
Go
for
thought I
looking
go
out
blocked her.
though. I don't know what
go get
happened, but I
go
really
get your
was
publishing
hungry.
back to your father.
You what?
I'm talking to Biggie's daughter right now. Said go get her publishing back.
I
Get
can't
y'all
remember.
masters.
So people, I'm about to go in the shower. Y'all be blessed.
Oh, so you're not gonna take
Okay.
us to the shower?
No, we wouldn't be that lucky.
All right.
Yo,
Good luck.
peace, Cash, peace.
Go ahead, Cash. Take your little shower by yourself.
All right, baby.
All right.
All right.
Yo, Swaz, you back there yet?
What? What? What you talking about?
You ain't back Cash Queen yet.
What? Huh?
What you mean? What? Don't do that to me, man.
What you talking about?
You.
What you talk about, brother? Mind your business, brother.
Nah, man. Just chilling,
Who
man.
the hell is Lil B and why is Swazi always hosting
Cash,
fundraisers?
cash, cash queen is a brand. She a businesswoman. You know that?
Businesswoman get fucked too.
Oh shit.
Get cocky.
Don't say
Business,
that.
businesswoman get cocky
Is it
too.
true?
Yo, he
Huh?
made me sick.
I like when True's back in the islands. I like when True back.
Yo.
You know?
That's not true. Businesswomen don't get fucked.
Yeah, businesswoman
It's
get
a
fucked too.
fact.
Never
They
have to
get
get
fucked.
fucked.
They get the best fuck though.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why they get the best? What would make you think they get the best?
Cause men like that.
Men like what? The business aspect?
That's
Yeah.
what you think?
I don't know. I think broke women get the best fuck though.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely broke
Word,
women
like
get the
that
best.
struggle fuck.
Yeah.
When you
I
stressed
can
out,
still
Women,
hear
y'all
you,
don't have
Negro.
no idea. Y'all be bugging.
ah,
It's
Women don't
just
have
niggas
no
trying
clue.
to.
you know that struggle fuck, right, Swat?
Yeah, hell yeah. I take one out of IHOP. Then one out
Word.
of
Man,
IHOP in a
dude.
minute.
That we just got nuggets from McDonald's. Fuck, that's different, bro.
Hell yeah, she gonna treat you different.
We just bought ramen noodles from the corner store. Fuck,
Emax
That
yeah.
boss
speaking
lady.
what she wants as opposed to reality. Why am I trying to tell me what I like? Are you thinking for me or something like that? I don't understand. Don't
Yeah,
tell
it's
me what
not
I
that it's
want.
not that we don't like it. It's just not. We know sexually that's not gonna be
Don't
the
tell me what I
top of
want.
the.
I get
You
what I
know what I
want
mean?
all
Right.
the time.
Just like a super pretty woman, most guys know. Okay, I'm gonna take some
Okay, then
hits.
men don't care for
Right,
that. I
true.
don't give a fuck. Either way, I'm still getting fucked, so it don't matter to me.
There you go.
Go broke,
Man,
go
all
That's
y'all
broke.
getting fucked. All
that's
y'all getting
right.
fucked.
That's all that
One
matters to me. I don't give a
All y'all
shit why
gotta
you
do is go
want to.
broke. What the fuck?
the one thing
Go
about
broke.
women, all y'all getting fucked. I don't believe that. Oh, I ain't have sex in 2 years. I've been holding out.
Hell yeah, look at the freaking 600
Nah, but
pound
that's not
ladies. I
true.
always
This
talk about
Right.
the 600-pound ladies. They always got some nigga running back and forth. What you want? 2 pies? 3 pies? Hold the
Right.
fuck.
because she got
Fuck
that
out of
wet
here.
wet.
Man, fuck out of here. That shit,
You got
he
that
can
wet.
barely get to that shit, but the little bit he get into, he's willing to support, love on, get on camera with. Like, what?
First of all, we don't
That's
scam over
crazy.
here. She getting on my nerves. You know how she be aggravating my soul. Please.
The 600-pound dude, it ain't gonna happen. Shorty would have been gone.
That's a
600
fact.
pounds, she got that wet wet.
600 pounds. She got that wet because it's sweat. That's what she got. That pussy sweat. That shit is hot.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All that fucking
That's not true. They got that wet
what they call that?
Groupon
All that
group
insulation.
smell like Dead Mountain Rock in the twat.
Oh,
Right.
shut up. No, they don't always be dirty and nasty.
Dead Mountain Rock on the twat,
If
yo.
you're 600 pounds, if you got okay, so if somebody's 600 pounds, so let's think about this. Like your pussy is holding about 80 pounds of that. 80-pound pussy, it cannot be clean.
Oh, Jesus.
It just you know how hard that is to clean an 80-pound pussy.
80-pound poom poom.
Look,
80-pound pom pom.
there you go. Right. There you go.
What I did?
I'm just gonna let him. I'm just gonna let protect the poom
Zion said,
poom.
"Don't
Protect the poom poom. Protect the poom poom.
protect the pom pom, but you gotta lose some
You
weight on the pom
can't.
pom. The pom pom, you gotta exercise the pom. I don't know, like 600 pounds is a lot. You gotta think about that.
Yo, Leo said that 475 can still look sexy. I said,
I'm
what?
475 pounds.
Man, 475
No,
pounds.
you shut up. E-Mac, you
475
shut
is
up.
crazy. That's it. Leo like, nah, like if it's properly put
Because I
together, I'm
know
like,
last
what?
week I said I was 400, right? You know what I'm saying? I gotta stick to my.
You gotta
That
keep
nigga
up
Leo
with these
probably sent
things.
you a text. Leo
I
probably
gotta
texted
keep
you.
up with this shit. Let me write this down.
You gotta write down your weight.
Leo thought you was 475. It would have been a wrap.
I'm sexy at 475. What you talking about?
Sexy. Yo, women is crazy.
I
So
know, right? I know. Because she playing, but she might not be playing. Like she might feel like at 470, like you want to respect this. Like what?
that's like two Charles Oakleys in a 5'4" woman.
You welcome, Lil B.
Two NBA power forwards in a woman's body. That's crazy.
Hey, Rico. Chocolate says she apologizes. Please unblock her. I would tread lightly if I was you. Yo.
Hey yo, and speaking of all the times to come up here, you trying to come up here when freaking True's up here?
Oh my God. The last time that happened.
Of all the like really?
All right. Hey, everyone. How are you doing?
Hey, Zai
What's
Zai.
going on, Zion?
Small dicks matter. Small dicks matter.
Yeah, small dicks
So
matter.
listen, this is the thing. Just like small dicks, what does it matter to you what somebody likes? Let them live their life, King True. Stop coming for people that
No,
you
I'm
ain't
not.
even interested in.
You see, you be coming here arguing about shit I ain't even say. I didn't say nobody like. I didn't say nobody don't like it. I said it's not healthy.
Unblock her.
That's what
It's
I
healthy
said,
to
Zion.
you don't like it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but that's what I'm saying. It's not healthy though for the person to have that. You know what I mean? Like, I think
Listen,
the
not
problem.
healthy
Women,
for you.
you know the problem. Women, y'all are enablers, yo.
Why are we enablers?
Yo,
I mean, we just know that people are made different and everybody is not meant to be the same size. So
EGS.
No, but
just
nobody's
because
meant to be
you don't
400
like it,
something pounds though. Who's
I'm
meant to be that?
475 pounds. Like, respect the weight, yo. Respect the
yeah.
weight.
E-Mac, hush him out, yo. Hush up.
What?
You know you're not that damn heavy.
I am.
Like that.
Listen,
That's like that girl that remember we had that argument. She was like 500. You want? I don't know. You want to start that conversation again? Let's
that's
not
what
even do
you're
that.
doing. That's what
That's
you're
not what
doing
I'm
right now.
saying.
That is what you're doing right now.
Could you imagine washing a 80-pound pussy?
If she wants to watch
80
an
pounder
80
poom
pound
poom,
You
pussy,
go boom
I
boom
let
got
her
it
right?
watch
under
her 80-pound
control. My
pussy.
pussy
That
is
is
well
her
taken care of.
pussy.
80 pounder poom poom is
You
go boom
know,
boom.
I'm saying like your water bill skyrocketed, man. Your water bill gotta be at
Listen,
what
least.
why you
EGS?
worried about something you don't have to pay? Stop it.
Right.
I'm just saying I'm worried about everybody. I'm a human. I'm a humanitarian. You know what I'm saying? Like I worry about the earth, the people,
Worry
everybody.
about the people who need help. That's what
Mm.
humanitarians do.
If you're 400 some pounds, you need
You
help.
need
If you're
help. Yeah,
600 some
No,
pounds,
that's
you
that's
need help.
just your assumption. Everybody
You need
has
help washing that 80-pound pussy.
no. They can wash their own pussy, but if they ask for help, then that's different. Like, come on now, let them
So
people
let me
live.
ask. So you want to see somebody unhealthy? You want to see somebody going
I
through
didn't
struggles,
say that I
physically
want them to.
crying?
No,
You want to see that?
that's not what I said, King. So I said if they ask him for help, it's different. But if they are happy with their size and you don't have to deal with it because that's not what you like, just let them live. That's all I'm saying.
See, here's the thing. You making fun of something. Yeah, I
Oh, I'm
got the
making fun of
SDM.
something.
Yeah, because y'all got
That's
the
not.
SDM. Y'all making
Listen,
fun of something. A nigga can't change that. He can't
that
change his
We're
dick
not
size.
not
making fun of
talking
it.
Get
about
him,
the
Everybody
True.
doesn't
Get
size.
him,
listen.
True.
It's not
Okay,
about the
Swazi, hear me out.
size.
A
it's
man
not.
cannot change his dick size. He would have
It's
to go
not
through some
about
sort of
the size. Y'all
invasive
want to make it
Well,
about
I
the
procedure.
do have the
size.
solution, True, but they're
We
not willing
It's
to
have
not about
change.
the
we
size.
have
It's about the
we have
energy.
two different elements to this
They
movement.
don't want
Some
to
is not
entertain.
about the size, it's about the energy. But we want to let those dudes know that
Hmm.
do have small dicks, that everybody doesn't want a 10-inch penis, okay? Some people like 5 inches.
So now you're ridiculing big dicks now. Now you're
I
saying that
don't, you know what?
a nigga with
That's
a
not
big dick can't change his size. He can't
that's
change
not
that.
that's not what I
What
said.
is he supposed to do?
The
Mm,
same thing with weight. Everybody
mm,
likes something different. Every
Yeah,
woman
yeah,
doesn't
act like
like her
a small
titties
dick nigga or
different.
a big dick nigga could go to the barber shop and just be like, take a little off the size. You know what I'm saying? Just,
mm,
you know what I
All I'm
mean? Just give
saying
me a
is
little
No.
fade.
You
everybody
mm.
can
doesn't
have a
like
big
that,
dick and
just like
still not
everybody
know.
doesn't like small dicks. So it's just like we gotta let them know that they are also loved out here, okay?
Right. Period. And we
Listen,
also have to
all I'm
recognize.
Because
saying,
everybody loves a big dick dude. No, nobody wanna. Everybody makes fun of the small dick dude. We're not
all
making
I'm
fun of them.
saying is that
That's
a
We
right.
want them
big
to know it's safe.
woman, all I'm saying is a big woman can change her life. She can change the way she's living.
Mm.
She can look different. All she gotta do is exercise. She can, you know what I mean? She can make that happen for
So
herself.
Rico, I'm not
So it's like
advocating
if
for you
I
to
make
go.
fun of it, if I sit here and say, well, you're an example of gluttony based off of your size, you know what I'm saying? There's some truth to that. There's some understanding to that.
That's
But
not
if you
always
say,
true to
well,
that. It's
you
not.
got a little dick, he can't help that.
No, but we're not making fun of them. We're letting them
And
know
some
it's
women can't
That's
okay.
help
like
being big.
racism. That's like
We want you to
racism.
embrace your dick size. We want them to know that women out there love dudes that don't have as big as dicks. Some women actually prefer small dicks, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're not making
Yeah.
fun of them. It's a difference.
What woman prefers that? What
I
woman
do. How about it?
prefers
I do. How about that?
you lying?
I don't
You
want
definitely love a
no
big dick.
big dick
I,
nigga.
I could
I I
tell.
like small dicks, okay? And there's a host of women
That's
out
a
here like
lie. But I could tell
okay.
by your lips you like big dick. I could tell by the
I
lips.
like to swallow my shit with my lips. Okay, I don't need nothing outside. Okay, so small dicks works for
First
that.
of all,
How
just
about that?
because you got a big dick don't mean that you know how to work it.
That part, but we're not even talking about that part.
Well,
Right.
We're not making
hey,
fun of anyone with small dicks. We love the small dick dudes just like some women love the big dick dudes. But we want them to know that it's women out here like us who represent what they are, and we want them to feel safe. So stop trying to say we're talking about it. Talking
I
about what they
understand.
are.
I understand. And guess what? I love big women. I just want them to be
No,
mindful. That's all.
you talk so much trash about them. It's
No,
crazy.
I don't. No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
Whatever you
true.
want to say,
You
Rico,
do.
that's fine. I
Mm-hmm.
don't
That
care.
is not true.
My movement is way more important than my husband's dick size. Period.
Lord mercy. Listen, I just want the sisters to maintain a good weight, a good health that they can, because everybody's different. Don't get me wrong. Not everybody's supposed to be this skinny petite person. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. Because that's not necessarily healthy all the time either. Just maintain a good weight that, you know what I'm saying, that's productive for you in your life, basically. That's all. That's all
Well,
I'm saying.
Yeah,
being
but all I'm saying is
475
let
is
them people
productive for
live.
me.
Just let them live, King True.
You Mac, I swear. I swear.
You don't like big women. That's fine. That's cool. That's perfectly
Who
fine.
said I don't like big? Listen, I done had some thick women in my life. I think all of us had went through that journey as brothers. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
but if
saying?
you
We
was having
men, we
sex
have
with
all
her
went
and
through
you
that journey.
feel the way you feel now, you was just using her. So, like I said, everybody don't like
big women, and that's fine. You're not gonna date that, so why talk about it? Just leave them alone. Let them live.
So
Let
I
them
can't,
live.
I can't, but, okay, there's some women that's not going to date a small dick nigga, but they might still show him love. That's all I'm doing. Even though I might
They're
not
not
be with
talking
a
about them
very big
either. I
woman,
mean, if they talking about them like you talking about
I'm
them,
not, but you think I'm talking about him though?
yes, you are.
You are.
I don't think I'm talking. I'm talking about them in love.
No, you're not. This is not
Yes,
love.
I am. I'm talking about them in health and love.
This is not what love looks like.
Love looks like this. The problem is that a lot of people don't know what love look like. That's the problem.
Don't look like this, King True. You trying to degrade women or men or whatever you trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not degrading nobody, man. Stop. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
stop it. I'm not degrading nobody. I love my
We've
sister.
been down this road, King True. You definitely be degrading the women that
So
are.
help me out, man. How am I degrading women, man? I don't understand.
You don't come for the men that's obese. You just come for the women. So you definitely degrade.
Okay, obviously, first begin. Obesity in our community. And mind you, I have not talked about this subject in a while, right? So let that be known. Obesity in our community is highest amongst our women, right? And all I'm doing is trying to let the sisters to be mindful, let them know what's going on with their health, to be in that side. Because let's keep it above. In the world that we live in now, in this quote unquote woke society, whatever you want to call that, a lot of people are. And another thing too, they only do this with black people because they don't do that with white people. I think the other day ago there was an article, there was a
Correction. Only black
fashion.
people do this to black people.
No,
Mm-hmm.
no. Listen, because we need to.
Black men.
No.
Especially.
Listen, no. Listen to this though. There was a magazine. I think it was a magazine or some sort of fashion outlet or whatever the case. They put out a picture with a big white woman, um, fashioning, wearing the clothes of their fashion or
We see
whatever.
this often. We see.
And the white people, they tore it down. They made the people take the picture down off of their website. White people said, no, this is promoting bad health. This is when white people do it, right? It's considered white people protecting their culture, protecting how they look and what they feel is beauty in their culture, right? They're protecting it. When black people do it now, when we try to promote health, we're deemed as some monsters in our community. Like we just hate everybody, and that is just so untrue.
My thing is,
I am just trying to promote health for everyone.
listen, King True, from one obese person to the next.
Mm-hmm.
You probably again should correct
Mhm.
your issues, and then you might have a leg to stand on. Until further notice,
Here's
my
the
brother.
thing. Here's the thing. I have a healthy lifestyle, though, right?
Well,
But
how are you healthy and you're obese?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I have a healthy lifestyle. Do I need to lose some weight? Sure. I think a lot of us do, right?
Definitely,
I have no problem. I have no problem admitting that.
For someone, I definitely agree with you, because you come for
What?
people all day, especially the
No.
obese
But what
women.
I'm saying is, I'm not trying to disparage anybody. I'm just trying to be truthful to a problem in our community. The problem is like when we bring up problems in our community, it's like you have these people that's like, well, nigga, if you should deal with yourself first. Like, how the fuck are we gonna deal with the problem in the community,
Because you
right?
are
If
a
I should
part of
only
the
deal with myself, that
problem
doesn't
in
make any
your
goddamn
community.
sense.
You are part of the problem in your community.
I'm
So
not
why
a
wouldn't you
what
deal
part of,
with yourself
how am
first?
I part of the problem?
You obese, King True.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Oh
obese.
yes, you are.
Whatever. I don't know. I mean, what you're calling obese. Okay, all right. I have a healthy weight for
Standards
my
that
size.
the same standards that they're using for all these black
If, like I said, if you obese, we both obese. But
I told you, I said from one obese
one thing I
person
know I'm
to
not,
the
one
next.
thing I know I'm not is
Listen,
morbidly obese. Right?
okay,
If you are, hey, what's going on? You all right? Good morning. The one thing I know I'm not is morbidly obese, right? If
but you're
I'm
still
not,
obese.
I'm
But
not
you're
a
still a
5'4"
problem.
person. I'm not a 5'4" person that's 300 something pounds, right? Getting all these pseudo confidence notions in my head that I could live my life like that and be healthy the rest of my life. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, it's skinny people that aren't healthy and have
Okay,
diabetes
okay,
and all
and
this.
those and their weight is not necessarily a factor to their unhealthiness. Whatever else they're
It's
doing or whatever
obviously
else they
not
have
their
going
food
on
either.
is a factor to that. It's not their weight.
It's not
You
their
have
food
some
either.
people that their weight is a direct factor to their unhealthy situation.
All I'm saying is, if you don't like it, we cool with that. Just leave them, letting people
It's
live.
not about me not liking it. It's dangerous in our community. We can't keep promoting ourselves listen, everything that is considered when it comes to nature that is wrong, black people try to make it as this badge of honor.
No, we're not.
Like we
It's
do. They
it's
promote
all
it to us as
races.
a badge of honor.
It's all races
Black
that
people are
embrace their sizes,
black
not
people are
just
the
black
face of
people.
AIDS. Black
No, we're
people are the
not.
face of
No, we're not.
homosexuality.
No, we're not.
Black people are the
More
face
gay
of
white people.
debauchery,
There's more gay white people than there is black people.
criminality. They
Sorry.
all promote that shit to us. They all promote it to us,
No.
like, and we just supposed to
Look,
get down on it.
just because we are the trendsetters don't mean we're the ones that's like taking
So
over
we're the
all of those
trendsetters of
women.
everything negative.
We're trendsetters of everything positive and negative. I mean, we can't help that. It's just the soul in us.
What you mean we can't
However,
help that? Yes, we can.
no, we
What?
can't. We are the trendsetters for
Oh my
all of that
lord.
stuff. But what I'm
So we
saying to
can't
you
help but
is
to be
we don't
negative. That's what you're saying.
lead. We don't lead in gay people. We don't lead in AIDS. We don't
We
lead in none of that stuff.
don't, but we're the face of it though.
We're not the face. We're the face of everything negative and positive. Like I said, we can't help
Okay,
that.
but what do we do
We
about the
have
negative part though?
listen. We can't. Once you are who you are, that's what you represent. We
That's
trendset
retarded.
everything. We
That's
trendset
retarded.
everything. That's
That's
not
retarded.
retarded. It's just the
We
truth.
transcend everything.
Everything. Good stuff.
That
And we're good
is
in
retarded.
maths. And we're good in
So we're
sciences.
so we're
And
so we're
we
so we're the
and we
devil and
are
God.
inventors of everything. We can't help that we're the trendsetters for everything, but we're not the leading factor of them all. We're not. We're just not.
Did y'all hear what this lady just said, y'all? Zion, I love you. I love you. You're my
I'm just
sister. My
telling the
sister.
truth. I mean, ain't nothing I
You're
said
my
was wrong.
sister.
Ain't nothing I said was wrong, King True. I just was honest.
So
I
what?
know it don't sound right to you because you want to make it seem like
So
we're
you're
the
saying
forefront of AIDS, we're
no,
the
but what you're
forefront of
saying is you're
obesity,
condemning the
we're
black
the forefront.
community.
No, I'm
You're
not.
condemning. You're
I
condemning.
said
Yes,
that
you
we
are. You
are.
just said we can't change it.
We can't
You're
change that we are the trendsetters for everything. We're just not leading in them all, is what I said. We're not leading in all of that stuff. Like
Regardless
you
of
just
whether
tried to
we're
say.
leading, you said that we're
That's
the
the
face of
good
everything
and the
negative.
bad. That's the good and the bad. Again, I said the good and the bad. Don't try to, change my words to suit your purpose.
Okay. So do you think that we don't need to change anything in the community? We're
I
we're
didn't
good where
say
we
that.
are
I did not say
because we're
that.
not leading in
That's not what I
anything.
said. That's not
We're
what I
just the
said.
face of it, and that's
I
fine with you.
Oh, come on, girl. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's not what I said. I didn't say we couldn't change some things. I said what you said. I just let you know
So
you
what do
can't
you
say
think
that.
we need to? What do you think we need to change?
I think first and foremost, I think y'all men need to change how y'all treat us women. First and foremost.
How we treat
And
y'all?
then because y'all are the true leaders, right?
How do we treat y'all?
You come for us for everything. Like for
Most black
case
men
in
take
point,
care of a
King
black
True.
woman.
Case in point, you're just coming for black women who are obese. You have said nothing about the men. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, change
Wait a
that.
minute. We had a specific conversation as it
No. You know
pertains
what
to
I'm talking
your
about.
movement,
Don't
and
change stuff.
you came up here with your own goalposts, changing the whole thing, talking about what I said about big people.
You
So
said
you
about
chose this
women in
conversation. Don't make it seem
particular.
like I was just talking about this all day.
You just
You,
came up here and you started spazzing on women that are
I'm not
obese.
now
And
spazzing
you
now.
said that's not healthy. And that's what you did just for the women. Come on, Sheba. Yeah, that's what you did. I heard you.
Listen, listen. I do believe that there's a lot of things in our community we could change. Men are obviously a part of that,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I also do think that in a lot of ways, yes, a lot of brothers do need to change how they treat women. But is that first of all? I don't think so because most black men take care of a black woman. Whether you have a baby mother, you
Yo,
pay
Mac,
your child support. Whether you have a wife, what you said, Swaz?
talking to Mac. Mac, you here?
Oh, my fault. Yeah, so
Mac,
you know what I'm
where you
saying?
at?
You know what happened?
No, I'm getting somebody in here. Hold on,
Oh, no doubt,
conversation.
no doubt. But yeah, so you know what I mean? Like most black men take care. You're being taken care of by black men. You know what I mean? So most black men are doing their job. A lot of us are. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And I
just
think
saying
first and
you
foremost, we need to
asked
realize. I think
you
the
asked
first thing we need to do is realize that we do have some good people in here. We need to uh,
you just
big up
asked
those
me
people.
what do I feel like we could change, and I said first and foremost we could change how the men treat their women. That's
Yeah,
what
let's
I
talk about
said.
the women. So, what can the women change? What should the women change?
I think we can change our attitudes.
What? Okay.
Hmm I think we can change our
What's what's
attitudes.
what's a negative aspect of the black woman's attitude in your opinion?
Um, like how the way if we're in a relationship with the man, how we talk to our men.
Mm, got you. That's a good start.
You ask me a direct question, I will give you a direct answer.
That's. I mean, I'm not used to this, Zion, but that was a
But
good. That was a good start.
you finally asked me a direct
No, I've always asked
question.
you direct, and you've always found ways to not be direct with it.
And that's not true.
You know what I mean?
You just asked me a direct question, and I gave you a direct answer. I think we can improve our attitudes when we're in relationships with our
Hmm.
men.
I agree.
Yo, you know
I
what
agree with that.
I want to, hey, how y'all doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good
Yo,
morning,
what's up,
brother.
what's up, what's up? Yo, I just wanted to say this because, you know, being obese or being overweight and being okay with it, to me, is like a mental illness because not only do you know that these things are bad for you, this goes for men and women both, for the record. I'm not singling nobody out, none of that, all right? So let's just clear the air. It's for everybody. Because you understand that you are destroying your body and you're already creating poor habits for your son or your daughter. So if you're a person and you just eat garbage and you just gain weight and then call it beautiful, your kid would do that. They're not going to eat the right stuff which help your brain and which help your body move the way it's supposed to move. You're just going to have these poor ass eating habits. You're just going to be living off of whatever you've been living off of. So these eating habits is not also about the physical standpoint, but it's also the mental standpoint. Because your child is going to always want to run to Doritos, juice, cakes, and all of these things, thinking that it's okay because the parents is doing it. Not only is it destroying the kid physically, but it's also destroying your kid mentally. That's why a lot of these kids have high blood pressure at like 11, 12 years old. A lot of people is catching it early because of these poor decisions affect you mentally and physically. It's not only physically, it does affect you mentally. Sugar and all that shit affects your sleeping. It affects the way of you thinking and all that, son. A lot of
So
people don't understand that. I don't know
who
how.
do you think is the cause of that in the family unit? Who do you think is the cause of that?
Both the parents,
Okay.
both the
Well,
parents.
at
There's
least you're
no,
fair. At least you're fair.
not. It is, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, boom. So let's just say, remember when the COVID happened? Everybody was like, oh, when people was catching COVID, and it was like, oh, if you are overweight, you have a worse chance of dying from COVID because the COVID or whatever enhances whatever you have
Right.
physically. You understand what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to say is, mentally, people need to just eat a little bit better and just do things a little bit better just to stay cleaner mentally.
I
Mentally,
do
real
Right.
talk.
agree. I
Right.
do agree that we can all eat better. However, the
That's
problem I
it.
have is when we bully people
And in particular, the conversation that I'm referring to, me and King True had months back, and he
Oh
was going
Lord.
in on just women. Okay,
Can I
so
can I say why? Can I say and I do disagree with you on the bullying part. I wasn't bullying nobody,
he was definitely
right?
bullying.
As a matter of fact, I got bullied. If anything, I was
Oh
not
my
bullying
God! Now
anybody.
you're the victim. Now you're the victim,
But
even though you
Yeah.
started the conversation.
here's the here's the nuance with black women and obesity. The nuance with that is that, or the caveat is that most of the cooks in our community are black women. Most of the women that promote the what's good to eat in the command or what tastes is good, you know what I'm saying, are black women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of the time the men don't control that. Even the grocery part, the grocery
Yeah.
aspect. Brothers are giving their money to these women and they're going out there getting the
Oh,
snack, getting
so y'all
everything.
just don't have no control, huh? Just
I'm
she
not
just
saying
take the
No,
that. I'm
I
money
not
and
saying
don't
that.
make any requests
I'm
for
not
what y'all
saying
want
that.
to eat. So I
No, I'm
mean,
not.
come on, let's keep it
Mhm.
real then. The men want the foods that the women are cooking. We wouldn't cook the foods if y'all didn't want to eat it.
I'm gonna give you an
no,
example.
no. You're right. No, listen. No, but see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing,
Right.
though. The only reason,
Go ahead.
the only reasons why we want the food is because that's what we was raised upon, and these are once again
True.
decisions that we
I
make
don't
Very
as we get
care
true.
what
older.
the protocol is. The
Very
men
true.
request the
You
food.
understand what
The
I'm
women
saying?
cook the food. The men request the food. The women cook the food. That's how it goes.
Most of
So
the time, but most of the time, like me, when I tell my wife to go when she's going grocery shopping, she asks me what I want. I'll be like, you know what, babe, buy a steak or something. I'll be like, buy some quarter legs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come cut that up and season that up, blah blah blah. That's mostly.
Yo,
I'm not asking her anything of. Most men are not going in on anything other than that. If it's something special, maybe it's like a meat, maybe it's like a drink or something, maybe a beer or something, some
yeah.
alcoholic beverage. Men are not going in with because we don't like that type of shit. We just want our women to do. Just buy your bed head, take the
And then you know
money.
what it is too. And then
You
you
know
know
what
what
I
it
mean?
is too. Sorry about that. You know what it is too. Women, when they go shopping, women have bigger eyes when they go shopping. Like a man, when we got a grocery list, we got the list, and we get the list, and we get up out of there. Yo, bro, I
Facts.
can go to the supermarket with my wife, and the list is out the window. We done left with the whole damn Target or the whole whatever we at. You know, men, we go,
Facts.
we get whatever we came for. If we came to get lettuce and chicken and whatever, we get that. We up out of there. Your wife will see cakes and whatever else look good,
And be going in.
and pick that up. You know what I'm saying? And your
Ma-
man will be like, "Yo, we don't need that." That's
Matter of fact,
crazy, right? We don't.
my wife hates when I do grocery shopping because I am so uh 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 what's the word? I'm stingy with the shit that I buy. Like, if I go grocery shopping, I'm buying seasonings, avocado oil,
Yeah.
whatever meat we need,
okay. So
maybe some
guess
juice.
what? Whatever you your
I
wife
come
gonna
back
cook
home,
it.
and she's like, "Well, damn, you ain't buying no groceries." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Where this for the kids? Where that? Where this? Where
And
that?
then
Damn,
for
I'm not
men,
sending you back there."
for
Listen,
men.
that's that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
First of all, let me say something. My husband in particular, okay? I cook. I try. I like to bake. I don't particularly fry. I will do it
Fry. Yeah.
occasionally. Maybe 5 times out of the year I'll
Yeah.
fry something.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
baker, and that's
Wait, do
how
you
I
do
cook
you
my food.
still fry, or you doing like air fry? Do you still
Air fry.
grease
I don't even
fry or
consider
air fry?
air fry. Air fry. I don't even consider that frying. I'm talking about grease and pan frying.
Grease and
I might
pan.
do it
All right.
five
All
times
right.
out of the year. Okay.
The air fry is supposed to be
So
healthier, though. It is
I'm
supposed to be
saying,
healthier.
listen to what I'm saying. I might fry something in my household 5 times out the year, out of 365 days out the year. Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm normally cooking very healthy. But when my husband goes to the store, he likes to buy bologna and oodles and noodles and hot dogs. I don't like that shit. So I'm trying to tell you, y'all men also create the problems that you have in the community. Don't just put it on the women.
Yes, that might be true. That might be true to a certain extent. But
You know what it
if
is?
if you're
I'm sorry.
if
Go ahead. I'm
you're
sorry about that.
no problem. If you're the woman, if you were the one that mostly cooks, right?
Yes, but
but
You should
he
tell
still
him
like
and say,
this.
listen,
No,
I'm not making this shit
I
because
don't.
it is
I don't.
unhealthy.
He'll cook his
Uh-huh.
own hot dogs and
He'll do it himself.
his own bologna, fried bologna sandwiches and all that. He will do all of that.
Right.
But I'm just putting it out there to let you know, y'all men also cater to these bad decisions where you have all these obese children and men and women. So
Yo,
I want you to take the narrative out of just the women. The women is the
but
one
see,
that's
but
cooking,
see,
so
But
she's the problem.
but
but we was raised by obese women. That's why we like it. It's not
that's true.
it's not that every man, most men was raised by women who were oversized. You understand what I'm saying? So the food that you're cooking is comfort to us. We don't understand
Listen,
Right.
it.
Right.
listen.
We don't.
We've all went through this.
Yeah.
We've all went through this. Let me explain. I am
Hmm.
considered obese, and so is King True. I don't know what your weight size is, but
I mean, we all considered
we did
obese.
this, okay? So I'm
Man,
considered
fuck
an
that old fuck
obese
that. We know
woman.
what obese is.
I'm
Let's stop playing,
considered,
man. Like
and
nigga
listen, I'm
calling me
going off the
obese.
scale, the chart that they using to get these
We ain't
numbers
gotta
and all
use
that.
the scale, which is not
Yes, we
I'm
do.
not even
That's
bucking
how
against the scale. I'm
that's
not
how they
bucking
get
against the
these
scale.
numbers.
But I do believe that especially, black folks, we are more muscular. But here's the thing with the scale, right? I don't think that even if you want to say the scale is wrong, it's not that off. So if you want to add
Let
maybe
me give y'all
five,
some
10
different.
more pounds, yeah, 5, 10 more pounds to the black person that is comparing themselves to the scales, then fine. I wouldn't necessarily consider that obese.
All
You
right.
know what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
drop some game. I want to drop some game for the men and women out there.
No doubt. Hmm.
Instead of just telling people what's obese and what's not obese and what's good, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna share you guys a few things that can help you lose weight fast. Right. So boom, this is what happens. Right. Because we could tell people like, yo, you big and this and that, but if we're not really trying to give no information on how they can start on working on
Right.
it,
Right. It's
then they
like,
ain't
yeah, it's
really
empty.
doing nothing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So I'm gonna give the game what I think what work for me may work for y'all. So boom, check this out. Stop eating after 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm gonna say 8:30, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. After that, wake up in the morning, right? Go for a walk. Don't drink, don't eat nothing, right? If you drink coffee, just drink coffee black. If you can't drink coffee black without the sugar and the milk, throw a little
Right.
cinnamon in there or throw something in there to like sweeten it. But 9 times out of 10, just do black. Why do coffee black? Because coffee um stops your hunger. You know what I'm saying? It fills you up, and it will keep you working out. So your body's gonna automatically go to the fats that was stored.
Right. Mm.
It's gonna go to the fats that's already stored.
Gotcha.
After you burn the fats that's already stored, you can eat whatever you want. You just gotta eat it in moderation. So if you go to Popeyes, instead of getting the fries, the big soda, and the biscuit and the chicken, just get the chicken. You don't have to get all of that because what's happening is
Mm.
your body is already made to lose weight. Your body is gonna burn energy regardless. You just have to stop putting garbage in it so it could burn the garbage that it already has. 9 times out of 10, people who are big, you're big only because you ain't get rid of the garbage that's already in there. Your body is gonna burn that
Right.
cheeseburger, it's gonna burn that fries, it's gonna burn that chicken anyway without you doing nothing. But what's happening is
Right.
you keep putting chicken in there and you keep putting fries in there and you keep putting these things in there.
And then in some cases, a lot of these people are not even having bowel movements, bro.
Yo, and that too. But what I'm trying to
Right.
say is give your body time to break down the food that you putting in. Because once you do that, your body is going to be flat. It's going to be depleted. You're going to get rid of all the gas. Half that fat that's inside body and inside people's bodies, it be gas. Once you deplete all that gas and you pass gas and get all that gas out your system, when you wake up in the morning, your stomach will be flat. That's why in the morning when you wake up, you're skinnier because your body's depleted. Your body ate through all the garbage throughout the night while you was fasting. You just have to keep that going. You could still eat garbage, but just eat it once. Point blank. Just eat it one time, son. If you already had a slice of pizza, no more pizza. If you already had a burger, no more burger. If you already had
Like,
a box of chicken, just eat the box of
right.
chicken. And that's it.
Like me, I've cut out fast food, period. That's one thing. I was driving driving trucks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I got caught up in the fast food, eating it all the time, all week. You know what I'm saying? Depending on it.
You can
And
eat it.
I
You can eat
found,
it.
yeah, I don't want to fuck with it at all though. Like
No, but
I
here's the
rather, if
thing
I'm gonna
though.
make a burger, I'd rather make it from the house.
Here's the thing though. You drive trucks, right? Or you used to drive trucks, right?
Right. I drive
if
truck.
you if you drive trucks, you have to eat stuff like that. Why? Because your body needs a certain amount of dirty calories for you to burn energy. You move more than the average person. So if you was to
Right.
stop that
Right.
and cut the calories that your body need as fuel to move with the trucks and hook stuff up and put stuff up, you're gonna get tired and you're gonna get sleepy. Why?
Right.
Because you didn't put enough energy in your body. So you do need those
Mm,
bad calories. You just don't need a lot of them. You can
right.
do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can do it, but just don't do a lot of it.
Well, what I've done now, I've started packing lunch. You know what I'm saying? I got a fridge in my truck and everything like that, so I've started packing lunch, and I can save money like that too, because you'll end up spending, man, you'll end up spending all type of money out here on food when you drive trucks on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, but
And
I'm
then
good.
I'm about to get
I'm
off it.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
And then when I before I get off, for all the people who say it's not possible because you have to turn your mind on to it. After 2 to 3 weeks, the black coffee is not gonna taste nasty no more. It's gonna
Right.
taste good. You're gonna be
Yeah.
waking up earlier. You're gonna feel lighter on your toes. You know what's gonna be funny? You're gonna put on an old pair of pants, and that waistline is gonna be small. You're gonna put on an old shirt that used to be tight. That shirt is gonna be
Right.
baggy, and then you're
Right.
going in the right direction. But before anyone could tell anyone how how overweight affects them or how overweight
Right.
doesn't look good, I'd rather just give them the keys and be
Right.
like, yo, use these keys. You unhealthy, you're not looking good, but here's these keys to go ahead and fix that.
You know what somebody told me? Another guy told me. He was like, sometimes people confuse being dehydrated with being hungry. A lot
Yeah,
of times people just need to drink a
yeah,
lot of
bro,
water or uptake
bro.
their water. You know what I'm saying? And then they won't feel so hungry all the time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times that's just you being dehydrated.
Yep.
Yeah.
For my fellas out there, do that protein. If you do the creatine, do the creatine every now and then. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Do the protein, and yo, you good. You good, son. But you can't eat garbage and drink, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
And smoke and don't get sleep. Yeah, like
yeah, nah.
facts. It's just too much shit going on.
That's why people. That's why you see them old Asian people. You see them old Asian people that be real skinny, and all these old people that skinny, and yo, they be up 6 o'clock in the morning running, son,
Facts.
looking like
Yeah,
they 16, 17, son, because it's a mental thing. But I'm gonna hop off
facts.
so somebody else can hop on though. Appreciate
Facts.
y'all, yo. Stay in shape, man, and
No
yo,
doubt, brother.
get into
No
your
doubt.
workout, and it helps you mentally, spiritually, and physically. All those, man. Just get in there, do a little something, and you know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's it. And ladies, don't take
Right.
it offense. When men out here
No,
saying,
I just want to say,
Oh,
Will,
here she go.
I appreciate your perspective. You weren't just like, beating women down. You were actually giving,
Nobody was beating
hold
women
on,
down. What
can
they
I
talking
speak? Because y'all been talking like that. I just
I'm
want to
sorry.
address this fine gentleman here. I appreciate that was coming with solutions and trying to,
about?
say some positive affirmations. But some people just beat people down, like just have a bet and just beating them over their head. Like, you fat, you obese, you should do something, and don't have no solutions. That's King
But what
Truth.
I'm saying is, but here's the thing. Here's the point that I'm arguing. And shout out to the brother because he really came up here and spread some real good game. The problem is, my issue is that our promotion of the bad health, making it seem like, oh, that's the best kind of lifestyle to lead, and it's just not. That's all I'm saying. We can't
It's
promote it. Like, yeah, for those people who want to lose weight, definitely the tools is out here. We're gonna talk about that, but we also have to talk about how the people that are promoting this lifestyle are wrong,
Listen,
and a lot of the people that
they are
look.
they are living their
Go ahead.
life. A lot of people that are overweight is not just because they just stuffing 5 burgers in their mouth. Some people actually have thyroid issues, things where this weight is just adding on to them, different disorders where they get, their limbs get way bigger than,
Yeah, but not
Yo,
600 pounds,
average.
though. Not 600
yo, I'm sorry.
pounds,
And
not
that
500 pounds.
does
Come
Yo,
on now.
happen. So
yo, I'm
now you
sorry.
want
Yo,
those people to be sad and miserable with their life? No, they're embracing their bodies, and I don't see anything wrong with that.
Embracing bad health.
yo, I just want to say
That's
this
the issue.
before I get off. I just want to say this before I get off. Yo, just everybody, just get in there, work out how you want to work out, do yoga, do cycling, do whatever you want, son. Once you get into it, it's gonna feel good, spiritually and mentally. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. Yo, peace and love to all y'all. I gotta hop off though.
All right. Thank you. Listen, they are not just embracing bad health. They're trying to live a life where they know, all right, this is what I got going on. Some people, like you see the 600-pound life, they are absolutely trying to get the weight off. They got this doctor on their ass so that they can get this weight loss surgery so that they can have a different part in life. Those people, I feel like they asking for help, so they should get the help. But everybody doesn't want to be a size 6. Okay, or 8. Some people like being thick, and just because they like it don't mean you got to beat them down and tell them how unhealthy they are. Are you there?
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, my bad.
No.
I think you can hear me. My fault. Yeah. So you mentioned the 600-pound life people. Those are
Right.
people that are accountable, being accountable, and saying that they do not want to live an unhealthy lifestyle. They're not promoting it. They're saying, "Yo, I'm fucking up. I need to change." What those people are saying.
And
We're
there's
not
some
talking about the
people,
same people.
but it's some people that actually love their weight, and it's okay. You don't have to beat them down, because guess what? We know that's not what you're after, and we all know men like Leo who love full-figured, thick,
Nobody
300
600 pounds loves their weight.
300+ pound women. He loves that type of woman. There's nothing wrong with that either.
Nobody 600 pounds loves their weight. Come on now.
Well, we
Far from
know that
300.
people love that weight,
What's
because
going on, Well?
every person that's
What
on
up? What up?
600-pound life got a man or a woman. Okay.
Look at what kind of shape that other person be in, though.
They be small. Sometimes they
Shit.
be small.
Small. All right. All right.
Some of them, I ain't saying all of them, but you know what I'm saying, they
And
love
normally
them. They
that
love what
person,
they love. And guess
normally
what?
that person
Guess
that's
what?
on the side be
Y'all
enabling
would
that
be
person.
surprised. But by the time those people on that show lost weight, they mate left them. Because they like women that's full-figured. So it's people out here, everybody likes something different. I'm saying
Well,
don't beat
full
people
figured
down,
isn't.
just
Well,
like what
full
you
figured
like.
doesn't mean. What is full figured? Well, a lot of people say full figured. What does that mean exactly?
It means anything plus size and bigger.
Anything plus size and bigger.
Yes.
And plus size is like what's
16 on up.
the so a 16, right? I know women that are a 16 that to me don't necessarily look full figured. And that has a lot to do with how your weight is proportioned as well. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying to a certain degree. But we have to admit when certain things are, getting to the dangerous side. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And we just have to fix that on both sides, men and women, not just women, men and women. But I think we have to both agree that, okay, it is unhealthy and it's not necessarily something that we should accept. Now, should somebody walk around thinking, oh, I'm ugly, don't nobody want me? No, I don't think nobody
Well,
should think like that.
that's how you beat women down, King True. You like,
That's
you
not
fat, you
how I'm
you
beating women
overweight,
down.
you should be
But here's the
ashamed of
thing.
yourself.
That's like
That's how
saying,
you
you know
coming
what it's
down.
like? You know what it's like saying? It's like saying, if you got herpes, you should promote it to the world that it's fine to have herpes and you can still live an optimal life with herpes,
Well, the
right?
people
And
that have
everybody,
herpes do that.
They
But
do
what I'm
that.
saying, but listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Most people that have herpes, you got to tell somebody you got herpes, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're going around here giving people herpes, that's foul. First of all,
Yeah,
but to
yeah.
sit here and be like you have herpes and everybody should accept my herpes no matter what is wrong. It is wrong because you have a disease. You have a disease. And now
It's not.
you're telling people
Yeah,
to
clinical
accept the
trial.
disease, and if you get the disease, to be happy with their disease.
They should be because they telling you that I'm
No, you
happy
should
with
not.
it.
No, you
Then
should
you should
be
be happy
actively
with it.
fighting against it.
Listen, if they happy with it, then you should be happy with it. The
A
same way I
disease.
feel about
That's called
weight.
insanity, though, Zion.
No, it's not. If they're happy with their condition, then you should be happy with it. You ain't gotta want to date them or be with them, but let them live their life. That's the same thing I'm
Man,
saying about big women.
Wells, help me out, man. Help me out, bro.
I mean, I don't know about no disease. I don't know if nobody be happy with no disease. But
Listen, there's plenty of people out here that done got diseases and they're saying I have this, but I'm living my best life. You should be happy that they feel like they living their best life, even though they got this condition or
Yeah, but
whatever.
you
And that's
know, a lot of
bashing it.
people
You
say
should be
a lot of
ashamed. You should be ashamed you have AIDS.
a
You
lot
should
of
be
a lot
ashamed
of
you
people
have
say
herpes.
a lot of people say they living their best life. If you living your best life is being sick, then that's the best you could do. You can't do no better than being sick. If you living your best life is being broken, depending on everybody else take care of you, that is an issue. That there's an issue there because the best you can do is other people taking care of you. I don't like, you know what I mean, we got to be careful with this whole I'm living my best life stuff because you're really not. You're not living your
They're not
life
living
to
your standard of
the
the best
best
life.
standard.
Everybody's
You're
life,
living your life to what you think is good and
that's
trying to
fine.
promote that to
But
everybody,
they
and that's
I,
wrong.
but they're their own individual people. You can't tell somebody what a best life to them looks like. Your best life
If
ain't
if
their best life.
if you're homeless, if a homeless woman goes to the club talking about she living her best life,
I've heard that. I've
that's
literally heard that. I've heard
and they're
people bragging
they're
about
crazy. They're crazy.
they
You're
was
not living your best life,
homeless
sis.
and they travel all over the world. They felt like they was living their goddamn best life. And who are you to
They
tell me their
traveling
best life?
all over the world and not checking into nowhere because they on the streets. That's
Exactly, but
not
they still
that. Come on now.
they
it's
still
Come on
America.
thinking
now.
that is they live their best life. Who are you to tell somebody what their best life is, King True?
They living their best life and it's sad because they can't do no better.
They can that's best for them. They like the way they live in their life. I just feel like people should like what they like and leave the ones that you don't like alone. Let them live their life. If they are happy and promoting SSBBW, let them promote SSBBW.
I'm
You
living.
don't
So,
have
I'm
to
living a
deal with it.
pretty.
are you
Go ahead,
living
well.
your
Go ahead,
best
well.
life? Living your best life, Zion?
I could be doing better, but I think I'm all right. I
So
feel
it's
some
so
mistakes I
so
made. I feel like I could redo in life. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
look at you.
okay. So look, so it's a dude that's on the corner that's
Mm.
out there, and he said he living his best life. But to you, but what? So what about you? But you thinking, hell no, you not even doing this.
I'm not
You
gonna
out there.
tell nothing different.
Exactly.
That's not my path. That's his path. If he feel like he's living his best life,
So
who am
is
I
he
to tell
living?
him
So
different?
do you think he's living his best life though?
I don't care. It doesn't matter about what I think. Long as I'm living what I feel my best life is, let him live his best life.
Oh man. Oh
Doesn't
man.
matter what I think. I'm not gonna beat you down because you're obese and tell you should be ashamed of yourself.
Nobody's
Look at
beating
that
nobody
legs.
down. No. Nobody's beating nobody
King
down.
True,
No.
come on now. You know you done beat them damn women down a few months ago. Come on now.
Mm.
Come on now.
All right. Let me listen. For people who don't know what we talking about, a young lady was on a live with me, Zion, and Sincere. Now, this young lady says she was 500 pounds and she was healthy. In my, and not even in my opinion, from what I know, from the information that is out there, medical information, things like that, if you are 500 pounds, there's no way on God green earth that you can be healthy. There's just no way. You're 500 pounds. And this young lady was trying to convince me that, yo, I'm living my best life, like as we're talking about,
Yes, she
and
was.
saying that she was healthy, whatever y'all think y'all best life is, that's on y'all. I can't relate. You know what I'm saying? I have a decent life, but I know I could do better. Am I living my best life? No, because I think my life can get better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actively pursuing it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think just because I went to the club last night and got drunk, I'm living my best life. That's what niggas do. They think they living their best life, going to the club, getting passed out drunk. Don't know who filling up on you, who filling up on you. Anyway, but all I'm
So
saying,
that's you that's something that you not into, but somebody like, yo, I
true.
lived my best life last night. I got
Yeah,
fucked up. I don't
and you
even know
gotta
what
stay away from
happened.
niggas like that. Stay away from niggas like that that
Of
say that
course
that
you
is
would.
their best life.
And that's
Please
the
stay
same
away from
thing.
them.
And that's the same thing I'm saying about big women. If you don't like it, stay away from the King Truth. Just don't keep
But
bashing them in the head.
it's not that I don't like them. I don't like lies. Don't. My bad, y'all. I'm in Queens right now, y'all. So this music, but so turn that shit down. What the fuck? So yeah,
They living
so
their best
so
life. Stop them
they
from
living their
don't
best.
stop them from living their best.
They living their best life. That's a fact. But but yeah, my thing is like, don't lie. Don't lie. Don't make up lies to try to make it seem like you're living your best life. Because anytime you lie, it's an automatic signal that you don't agree with that is not real. You know what I'm saying? Because you're lying about it now. You're trying to fabricate information to make it seem like you're happy, and we all know that's far from the truth.
This is the same thing I feel about racism. Swazi said something about that's racist. I'm still curious. Swazi, what would you mean by that's
That's racist.
racist?
Oh, Mr. Wells' profile picture.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, yeah, because he was pointing at it. I just caught that. He was
I didn't
pointing
even
at.
see it.
Yeah, I took screenshots.
Yeah,
Oh
the
damn.
little minstrel cartoon dude. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
racist. Yeah, yeah.
very
But this
racist.
is the same thing I feel about racists, like people that are of a different color or nationality or whatever. Like, why am I bothering you because my black skin is beautiful? Mind your own goddamn
That's
business.
not
Why
the
are
same
you?
thing. That's
It's
not
the
the same
same
thing.
thing to me. It is the
No, it's
same thing
not.
to me.
To
Because
you
why
and
is this obese woman bothering you when you know damn well you ain't gonna ever be obese like that, or you ain't gonna ever date anybody like that? Just let this person live their life.
because I think you know what? As people, we have a natural empathy with us that if we see someone hurt or down, we want to help that person if we can because we understand that we could be in that same position, especially
Right.
when it comes to people that look like you, right? So
Right.
when we come up here and say, well, being overweight, being not necessarily overweight, but being obese or morbidly obese is dangerous, we're not bashing people. We're trying to save people.
No, You came with all bash and blame and
No,
no solutions. All bash
no,
and
no,
blame and
no,
no
no, no,
solutions.
no, because I
Let's
was
keep it
trying to
real.
prove a point. There was a lie out there. Remember the lie? Let's not forget the lie. That
That wasn't a
you
lie. She was healthy. She said she was healthy and 500 pounds.
500 pounds.
She was healthy. She didn't say
So,
all people that are 500 pounds are healthy. She said she was healthy.
okay, so, and you know what? I'll give her this. I'll give her this. Sometimes you can be healthy in the moment, right? Where basically your body is maintaining homeostasis in the moment. But on the long term, right? The big picture, you know what I'm saying? In the future, we understand that being 500 pounds is dangerous. She possibly was healthy in the moment, maintaining, a positive blood pressure level. Maybe her sugars were at a good level.
And
Blood
that's what
was
she was talking
flowing
about that
for,
moment.
in a productive way. But that's not necessarily what we understand as healthy when we talk about what eventually will kill you, right?
Hmm.
And being 500 pounds will eventually kill you. It will lead to your death. Yes, 100%.
It's a whole bunch of things that could lead you to your death, King True.
That's
But
true.
I mean, if you want to pick on the women, the women that was obese, that's what I'm saying. Like, just my
people got to practice minding their own business. Like,
We
unless
but
they
we're
ask you
not
for
but
help,
we're not.
unless they asked you for help, then that's different.
Swat's crazy. Swat's crazy. Listen,
Unless they
Very
ask you for
interesting.
help.
mining,
Very interesting.
Now, I was
mining.
just on a cruise, and it was a
Uh
mixture of races, and there were plenty of obese white women, plenty of obese black women. I ain't gonna lie,
huh.
on that boat. So
Okay.
I don't like the
Did the
narrative
boat
that said
sink?
that it's just no, it didn't. we made it back to shore. I'm
Oh
here to
no,
tell
thank
the
God.
tale.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. That's a
I
strong
just
boat.
Keep hope
it
alive,
was
black
the
woman. Keep
sunrise
hope
was a
alive.
Keep
strong
hope
ship.
alive.
So I'm just tired of the narrative. It's just black women, black women, black women.
It be y'all
Listen,
sometimes though.
I want to
I'm
say
just
this
saying.
too. That same
Mm.
scale that you keep talking about, we ain't going by that. That's how they get their numbers. So we can't ignore that. You can't
That
ignore the scale.
that's true, and it's false at the same time
It's true and
because
true because that's how they're coming up with their numbers with saying
no,
black women are more obese than white women.
no,
And
but here's
and
the
it's
thing.
and
Here's a direct. Okay, so heart disease is the number one cause of death in the black community. Heart disease.
It's good,
Heart
dude.
disease is a direct result of your weight.
it's
Hmm.
also a
So even
direct
though,
result of
if,
Can I tell you what? Can I tell you?
but
Can I
go
add
ahead,
one that
physical stress.
that I didn't hear you
Go ahead.
finish? I was
mental
waiting for you
stress.
to. I was waiting. I think a lot of it is just due to people wanting to take the easy way. Time, investment, maybe not enough time at night. Like, let's be honest, most people come home with three
Right,
to 4 hours for themselves, and that's
that's true.
amongst their family, their body, and their mind. So, like,
That's
until we
true.
can, until black men can kind of free up some of that time for their black women, they're gonna consistently come home and take an easy way out. You understand? Unfortunately, that's just the way I see it.
You mean the easy when like how they're eating and living in.
Yeah,
I
like a hot
understand what you're
pocket,
saying.
like you
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to hot pocket his little ass, take a hot
yeah.
pocket
Right,
because you know what I mean. And when you do
right.
stuff like
True.
that, that it's only because you don't have really the time. Like you could do better, but how are you?
Yeah.
Because
Right,
like they got to
right.
go do the same thing tomorrow, just like us. So I hear where black women are coming from,
Mm.
but we're not gonna ignore like the person serving the food isn't the person serving the food. Like can't do that.
Um, but
I agree with you.
we're not gonna ignore that men request these foods. We're not gonna ignore that either.
Not all the time. Not all
And
the
all
time.
the time, trust me. You say,
I
man,
know.
babe, I want some lasagna tonight. And we, as woman, as a good woman, you gonna do what your husband requests. Come on now, stop acting like y'all
That's
ain't
a
had
crazy
women and y'all
request
asked for
but
stuff.
listen,
Here's,
Ryan, that's a
here,
crazy request of a woman at like
right.
a regular
That's not
Tuesday, like,
crazy. I'm
yo,
just
make
saying
me a
when y'all make
lasagna.
these requests, it's
I'm
not
just saying
crazy.
that's a crazy request. And any man with sense would know that. Like if I'm not asking to make me a lasagna, she gotta get all those ingredients, then she gotta put all that stuff together. Then we gotta wait
Right,
for that damn thing to cook. It's 9:30 by the time we eat. Like no
No,
like
right, right.
first of all, I'm not a late cooker, so I would never cook a lasagna at 9 something at night. That's just crazy.
Never,
I'm just
never. You
I'm
got it. A
generalizing from nine.
lasagna, a good lasagna. You start cooking that around two
Yes,
p.m.,
Wait, I'm
three.
thank you. Maybe
generalizing from
maybe
nine.
Yeah.
12 noon,
Look,
maybe
I'm
12
Right.
noon.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. True.
generalizing from 9 to 5. So anybody working the traditional 9 to 5 and having that normal 45 minutes, 30 minutes to get home, and then get themselves together, and then damn go
Right.
to the supermarket, get the lasagna, and cook all that, make it hot, and then put it
Hmm.
on the table. It's gonna take hours. Like we talking hours.
It do take hours to cook lasagna, but I'm just saying these
Hmm.
are the requests that men make, and you're trying to act like no, but you served the food. No, you requested the food.
Ain't no
Yes,
man
And
but
requesting them
when
hot
you
pockets.
if
Say just
you
for
know
both
a
sides.
good woman also would tell her man, "Hey, babe," and this is where the
and
helpmate come from.
this is where the
Hold on.
king of the castle come in. I
Hold on. Wait
asked
a
for this.
minute.
You better
This is
give me
where
what I want.
this is where the helpmate comes when the leader is might be going in the wrong direction, or you
Mr.
see
Wise?
something out of place. You are supposed to step in and say, "Listen, honey, I will make you lasagna, but I'm also gonna make you a salad, and I want to make sure you better eat it.
Oh,
Oh
You better eat
yeah.
it. Matter of
I
fact,
Oh,
thought
you
you
gonna
was
eat it
coming to
first before I
salad.
even,
Polyland. I
You gonna
thought
get
you
the
was
huh?
salad.
coming with us to Polyland, man. You was sounding real
What you
poly in
said?
that response. It
It's a
sounded real
pop.
poly. Like that's why you need somebody to support you.
Hey,
Like,
can
hey,
I jump in real
Listen,
quick? Can I
hey,
jump
yeah,
in
of
hey,
real
how are
quick?
course,
you?
bro. Jump in, my bad.
Go ahead,
All right,
brother. Go
peace,
ahead.
peace, peace.
Peace, brother.
Yeah, I mean, as a person who, like, for the past 10 years, I've been a certified personal trainer, and along with that, like, I began to work a lot more on my nutrition, not for the sake of being a personal trainer, but just for my own personal betterment. Um, like I personally deal with a pescatarian, alkaline, semi-vegetarian diet. And the thing is that like be able to have self-discipline is everything that takes both sides, especially in a relationship, because of course, as a man, there's going to be times where you're going to want to break your regimen. You're going to break um your diet, and that's for anybody, but it should only be at certain spurts in time. Um and when it comes down to the what I jumped in on it was where Kitty was mentioning that black women are considered as more obese than others, if I heard it correctly. The,
Right.
the BMI, the body mass index scale, in which the United States use as
Thank
the
you.
LBR, was made for European, and this was
And
1950,
that's
1950.
exactly the message I was telling King True. But they still use that measurement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but remember,
it
but
was
even
it was
go ahead, bro. I'm listening to you.
it was made for European soldiers. So therefore, anybody who's coming from the Caucasian diaspora, this is based off of them. But the thing is that we know that as far as being black people, one, even the bone structure is a little bit different. That's why you have phrenology, where you're gonna be able to see that the so-called negroid skull has its own particular traits. The Caucasian skull has its own particular traits, going back from the Neanderthal DNA, which makes it even more denser and thicker. Um, and then you have, of course, the Asiatic skull structure, which is more close to negroid. But the thing is that if we end up studying all of that, dealing with health and dealing with anatomy, the black person, the person who comes from original roots, the weight shifts to certain places, especially on a black woman, because she comes from having that maternal structure, having childbearing hips, which even from the corset and all that stuff in which the Europeans tried to make to imitate black women, having natural,
So
suckling breasts, etc.
can I
Like this is
can
what
I
all
ask a
we go
question?
through, no doubt.
I want to so we understand that the BMI also has a timeline to it.
Uh-huh.
Overweight statistics period. And we understand that. Well, I want to ask a question. Do you believe that black women are more heavier than previous years going back into the 50s?
I won't be able to say that because I mean there's a lot of different scenarios at play. It depends on where they're from. One, like if are we talking about southern black women? Are we talking about northerner?
Well,
Are we talking about
black women as a whole. I mean, we ain't got to get to the region, just United States period. Like, do you believe that black women are more heavier now than they were in 1950?
well, let me say it like this. The reason why I say that's a factor is because, like, say for instance, when we look at the the southern mentality was at one point in time, considered as being slow, not in the fact of, lack of all education, but just saying like when it came down to certain cultural things, the southern black people held more to southern home fried cooking, was everything was fried. Everything was, a lot. Well,
Can
I'm not
I
gonna say all
can
of
I
them.
say this, King True? Uh, and once you finish, sir, once you finish.
Okay. I'm not saying that everyone held to this, because you had also a lot of Southerners who got stuff straight off of the trade. But that's the reason why even to this day most of our football players, all they say those cornbread fed black people, it comes from the South. But when we look at the dietary factors of like when we look at where's the majority of for instance, the Nation of Islam or anyone who came from a culture, Islamic style culture, more Science Temple, North America, etc., you see that within the dietary facts is that, pork is out the diet. You see that, a lot of things are based upon the Navy being, a lot of things are a lot more healthier to bring the person actually towards the body mass index, close to it, but not actually into it, even when it comes down to eating even as myself, 1 meal per day. It may
So
be
can I say
completely
this?
healthy,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but that's something that's it was predominantly in the North more than it was able to be pushed into the South on a wide level basis, and that's including the 1950s and 60s.
And
Right.
I like your answer, but can I say this? We also have to keep in mind in the 50s, we didn't have all these hormones and foods
Facts.
because they're mass producing chickens to feed us all. So there's
100%.
a lot more elements to play a factor in why, even if the obesity rate has changed since the 50s till today.
Are
So
white people
I don't
getting
want
their food from a
people.
different place than black people?
No, they're still obese, sir.
Hold
That's
on.
what I'm trying to explain to you. White people are obese. They're out there. They're
Yeah, I
big
mean,
too.
overall, the country is a lot heavier than what it was in 1950. But what I'm saying is the disparity between white and black people in the 1950s were a lot. If not, white people might have been heavier at that point than black folks.
I'm
So
not gonna say
when
that. I'm just gonna
well,
say
I
though.
mean, we can see the statistics because they do have it, right? And if anybody can pull it up, if you want to pull it up and just point that out real fast, you can refute me or whatever the case may be. But I understand that we were at least the same amount of weight, if not lighter than white folks. This is 100% fact in the 1950s. So when we talk about, oh, well, black people are naturally heavier, I mean, that can either be wrong. That could be either wrong or right. Really and
All
truly,
right,
it really
so then
doesn't matter because at one point in time,
I
we
get
didn't
you back,
have the
Will.
disparity that we have now. What'd you say, Swab?
Talking to Mr. Make It. I get you back.
Oh,
We
no
got
doubt, no doubt.
hella people trying to come up. I guess everybody engaged in this one, huh? Hold on.
Yeah, they like the conversation. It's a good conversation to have. It really is.
I don't know why y'all
Listen,
so
I want
concerned
to say
about big
this.
women. Y'all
People
love them.
saying down in the comments that it's excuses. No, listen. You tell me if you got your own chicken farm and you growing your own vegetables, then yeah, you have choices. A lot of people don't have time for that. People are working 9-to-5 jobs to maintain their families. That's both the men and the women. So I know what people, I don't know what these false realities that some of these people live in that want to just accuse Black women of all this mischief. Like we just set out to be obese and we want to just be overweight. That's not what our agenda is. We want to be attracted and desired just like any other woman in the world. So
But a part
just
of that is
know that
weight. A part of that is weight.
some of these
Zion.
factors play a fact because of the hormones in these foods, not having enough time in the day to handle these things because they're working 2 and 3 jobs too. Okay.
Right.
They
No, I
don't have
mean,
time
listen,
to sit back and go and grocery shop all day. Some people don't have those
listen.
luxuries.
I think the reasons as to why black people are heavier now, I think we could all agree. Eating more power processed foods, the sugars our sugar intake and things like that. People relying on comfort food because of their um, economic situation. You know what I'm saying? They're living. People want to be taken away from the stress, and eating is a part of that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's also a testament to how beautiful black women are to be more so on the heavier side in this country and still be considered beautiful and desired.
Well,
You know what I'm
I just want to say this before this gentleman comes to speaking. You just got to
saying?
know that same scale that they're using white people and it was made for the soldiers or whatever is the same scale they're using black women to gather these numbers that makes
But
us seem like we're so
but
obese when
Zion,
he clearly just said, hold on,
but
when he clearly
Zion,
just said our bone density is different. We gain
no
our weight, we
Zion.
have
I
our
just
weight
proved to you that
fluctuate.
is Zion. I just proved to you that is incorrect to a
That's
certain
not
degree. To a
incorrect.
certain
That's why
degree.
they're
No,
gathering
because
these
if we
numbers.
remember,
How's
if
they
we go
gathering
back
these
in the
numbers?
'50s, because there were black people and white people in the
How
50s.
else
are they
And
gathering these
we
numbers, King
probably
True?
weighed this. We probably were just as heavy as white people, if not lighter, in
How
the 50s.
how are they
So
gathering these
so what
numbers?
happened to bone density in 2022? Bones, we just got our bones grew.
How else are they gathering these numbers? We both know that you are an
They're
obese man
gathering these numbers by
and
weighing niggas.
you are an obese man and I'm an obese woman. Okay?
Okay,
You don't agree with it and I don't agree with it. They
Uh,
both put us on the same scale and measured us and said we are obese, King True. So what I'm trying to explain to you is there's plenty
but
of women
that's
out
not
here
the
my
argument.
size
Remember, y'all have to
and
understand
your
the
size as
BMI.
a man.
if y'all
The
don't mind,
BMI is a scale. The BMI is a scale.
They're
It's a
gathering the
reference point.
numbers
It's
from the
not.
scale.
true,
That's
But
how
listen,
they're
it's a
gathering their
reference
numbers.
point. It's just a
King,
reference point. Go ahead,
King
bro. Go
True,
ahead,
Oh
bro.
Jesus.
King True, if you don't mind.
What's up, bro?
I get what you're getting at. And I think the problem, which the factoring is, because you're right, right? It says 1950s and all that. The problem is, after 1950s, the second wave of feminism happened, and that's what
Oh
made it
my
worse.
God. Do we always have to bring
I
these
agree.
crazy ass
I
topics
see. I
up?
wasn't
Now,
Can
even
we
what
gonna
I
just
go
mean by
keep
there.
the
that,
conversation?
wait,
Can we
hold
just
Right.
keep
on,
the conversation
wait,
copacetic?
hold on, wait. I'm being respectful.
No,
What's all
no,
that
you
for?
not, because you come in for
Why,
I'm
women
being,
why is
already.
he
You
not
off the
allowed?
gate, out the gate.
I'm
Wait,
being respectful
Zion.
though.
He's just posing. He's posing his theory.
No, his
Exactly. What's the
theories
problem?
don't have nothing
Well,
to
mine's
do
is
with it.
fact,
His
but
theories has nothing to
Yeah,
do
you
with
gotta you
weight
mine's
gotta let the
gain.
brother
mine's is
speak,
fact.
Zion.
Being a
Yeah,
You gotta
feminist
thank
let the
you,
has
brother speak.
nothing.
Come on,
Being a
thank
feminist
you.
Zion.
has nothing to do with weight gain.
I didn't even explain what I was
Absolutely
saying yet.
nothing.
I'm gonna tell you how it does.
So
You let me
why are
finish
you
speaking.
bringing it up? It
I'm
has
So
gonna
he's
nothing
tell
to
you
trying
do
to
how
with
it
make a
weight gain.
does.
correlation.
I'm
That's
gonna
why
There,
he's
tell
there
doing
is
you.
it.
no correlation.
I'm
There
gonna
are
tell you
obese
though.
men. So are
Zion,
they part
Let
of
me
the
Zion,
speak.
feminist
calm
movement?
down. Zion,
Let me speak.
you're showing your hand. You're showing your
Are
hand.
obese men also a part of the
Yo,
feminist
can
movement?
I
Because there
please
are plenty
speak?
of obese
Can I
men.
speak? Can I
Are they
speak?
also a part of this feminist movement? The
Can
obese
I
men?
speak? Can I speak? I
Let
didn't
me
even
Zion,
hear what
speak
you
chill,
yet.
got.
chill, Zion. Let the brother
Yo,
talk.
The
I
trigger
said
god
three.
is here.
I
He's
said
here.
three
Wait.
words. I said 3 words, and she
You
got
you
triggered.
said three words that you know you didn't
Woo.
need to
Yo,
say.
I
That's
said
why.
3 words, and
You
her whole
said
world
three
changed.
words and you
Yo,
know you
I
true.
didn't need
said
to
three
say it.
He's the
words.
trigger
I have
god.
this much power. I have this
Oh
much power,
man,
Swaz.
You don't have no power. I'm telling
Swaz,
you.
No
I'm
look at the
trying
black
to
power
man
tell
of
you.
me.
have this much
I'm trying
power.
to
Zion,
Look at
you
the
tell you.
power of
proving
my
him right,
voice.
Zion.
I'm
Look at
not
the power
proving
of
him
my
right on
voice,
nothing.
Swaz.
I ain't proving him
Swaz.
right
Yo,
on
you
nothing.
know they
You
said
came
the
up
Swaz.
only
here
thing
talking
scarier
about
than
the
the black
feminist
man?
movement,
You know what they
and
said
we
the only
talking
thing
about
scarier than the
weight.
black man, Zeus?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Zeus.
Is a
That's it.
black man with
Zeus.
We
power.
talking about
Yeah.
Yo,
weight, and he
That's the
came up
only
here
thing
talking
look
scarier
at
about
the
than
the
a black
power I
feminist
man.
got
movement.
though.
Make it make sense.
Swaz.
Please make it make sense.
Lord.
Swaz.
Zion, have a dialogue with the brother. See if you can refute it.
Damn.
See if you can refute what he's saying. Let the
You know
brother
what it is,
talk.
King? You know what it is, King
I'm
True?
sorry. Go ahead,
They
Zeus. Go
can't.
ahead. Go ahead.
But
Go ahead,
all
Zeus.
right.
I'm not
Crazy,
triggering
Now,
you,
brother.
but I
Crazy.
just know it
all
has
right.
nothing to do with
Let
the
me just
topic. But
speak.
go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Again, you don't have to agree with nothing I say. Just let me
Go
speak.
ahead.
That's
Okay,
it.
go ahead, sir. My
All right.
apologies. Go ahead.
I appreciate that. Now, what I'm saying is, what True was saying is right, right? But what he didn't factor in is feminism happened in the 50s. After the 50s, feminism happened. So what I am saying, and you can read this, there's numbers to show this, right? Since the 50s, women's weight have went up. Why? Because there is no more reason for women nowadays don't have shame in general. And I always, and feminism destroyed the black community more than any other community. So what I am saying is, because now that there's no reason to self-improve as a black woman, because black men will settle far more than any other race. Black men are far more inclined to settle more than any race. So since black men are willing to, and since black women choose to exclusively date primarily black men, well, guess what? There's no reason to lose fucking weight. He'll take me as I am. There's no reason to to um to not have children by other men because he'll take me as I am. There's another black man that will come along and take me as I am. So the need for self-improvement is almost eradicated by black women a lot of times, at least up front while they're in their prime. As they get older, they may realize it, but before they hit that wall, they don't feel a need to self-improve on their weight. So black women are far more overweight, and plus we have an imperative now where we push to where women when you lie, women buy, right? Have now is we lie to women
All
nowadays and tell women, oh, being love your curves, girl, being
right.
voluptuous, all these words. You're saying that what they put in the food and they put in this and they put in that, they can put poison in the food. Are you gonna eat it? You make a choice on what you every morsel of food that goes into your mouth, you choose to eat. You have to have accountability now. That's where accountability comes in. But since
There you
women
go.
nowadays freely lack accountability, well, guess what? It's the people they put in the food and all these hormones and all these things. And no, stop fucking eating. You have one job as a woman is to remain attractive. How the fuck you fuck that up? That is your main job as a woman. That's one of the requirements of majority of men on the earth. And yet black women still fuck that up because why? Men will take them as they are. There are fat women right now thinking they're the baddest thing in the world. Why? Because there are men accepting her fat ass. So why would she lose weight? There's no reason to lose weight. Whereas back in the day before 1950s, being attractive, being a certain type of woman was valued. Women nowadays don't value the man's opinion anymore. They don't care what a man thinks because there's another man who's going to take her. There's another simp who's going to allow her to do these things. So since there's no more value system in a woman being attractive, a lot of times, because we look at Sports Illustrated, they had a fat woman on the cover of it. A magazine that only had swimsuit models now has fat women on the cover of it. Why? Because they're pushing the narrative of fat women nowadays.
Fat women,
just like
women and trannies.
Yeah, exactly. Just like we push. Do you see a fat man on a cover of Beautiful Men's magazine? Fuck no. We don't allow.
Ruben Studdard graced the cover of a few magazines.
Wait. No, I said Sexiest Men magazine. Listen carefully. Sexiest Men magazines. Why? Because they're never gonna push a fat. One second. They're never gonna push a fat man being.
Barry
sexy.
White was appealing because he had money and talent.
It don't matter.
They're never gonna push a fat man being sexy or attractive, right?
They don't.
But they'll push a woman in a heartbeat. They don't push it, and let's be real, they don't push it at all.
Yeah,
there's plus size models for women. Where you see plus size men at?
They are.
Why? They don't. No, you're not listening. When I'm talking about as far as
they call them big and tall. Big and tall.
No, that's a store that no one shops at. Let's be real here.
He's talking about on a whole, Zion, on a whole.
Thank you.
I'm
on a
talking
whole.
about on a whole too.
She's going. See, that's the problem, right? Women look for exceptions to the rule. She's trying to find the biggest exception she can find and make that extreme.
I agree
That's
with
not a
him.
reality.
I agree. In certain instances, I believe what he's saying is that you can't take away that point. Like you
Thank
can't.
you. Talk about it.
You
Bunny.
don't see the double standard on the. You don't see the double standard. You don't see acceptance for men when they're like that. Like it's so easy for a woman to be like, "Ew, he's too fat. Ew, he's too tall. Ew, he's too." All of that.
Okay.
Y'all have a whole movement called Small Dick Matters, trolling men.
Bro, women do not want a man who's
I ain't
short.
even talk one time, yo.
That's off topic.
Yo, women do not want a man who's short. Listen, women do not want a man who's short, who's broke, who's this. And guess what? The female imperative, this gratitude society we live in, pushes that narrative. We have economic backing. We have economic backing to push that narrative. We have infrastructures in place to push that narrative.
Can I say something, please?
Go ahead.
Just because you don't like a full-figured woman, that doesn't mean that the next man is just accepting her.
No, I
that
don't
could
agree
be
with
his
that.
Preference
I
and
don't
his
agree with
choice.
that, Kevin. That's just how he talks.
We have talked to brothers who like full-figured women, and we know that that's their preference. They said that they wouldn't date anything small. So let's just go with the narrative. They're not just accepting it; they're going after what they want, just like women.
But
try not to say
Swaz. You see how that girl said in the comment, black bitches?
That's why I said try not to
broke
say
niggas. Wait, if I said broke ass niggas, I've said bitch ass niggas on this podcast many times. Didn't no one say anything when I say bitch ass niggas?
I agree,
I
but
said niggas is bitch. If a nigga to cry, he a bitch ass nigga.
Algorithm.
Didn't no one say anything when I say bitch? Wait. Hold on.
The algorithm is
Hold on, y'all.
feminist.
I got you, Zion. I'm talking about something different in the comments. You see how she's in now? Oh, fat bitches. But when I say broke ass niggas or bitch ass niggas on this thing, now one woman has a word of contention. Why? Because it's okay to shame men, but it's not okay to shame women for their poor choices. No, I'm not saying you. I don't mean you. I'm talking about something different. Not you, Zion. What I'm saying is, in general, forget this girl in the comment. When I'm saying in general, it's okay to say, I don't want a broke ass nigga. I don't want a nigga with no ambition. I don't want a nigga with no money. I don't want no short nigga. I don't want no little dick nigga. His dick too small. He can't eat pussy. All these things about men. It's okay to do this thing. But when we mention women, it's a problem. You get reported. You get canceled. This is why a lot of men are not honest with women. This is why a lot of men will let you be fat. Will let you have all these kids. Will let you do those things because there's no honesty.
Hey, Zeus, talk about how men naturally settle.
That's a preference. You have a preference. You wouldn't date a full-figured woman.
Men settle for women in a lot of ways.
It's not a preference. Listen,
globally,
Zion,
you wouldn't date a full-figured woman because you're not attracted to them.
No,
that's
cool.
Not what it
is. That's not what it is, Zion.
That's fine.
Zion, I'm gonna give you an example, Zion. So here's the thing: most men have at least fucked a fat bitch. I'm gonna give you all men on global scale. Men do not mind settling.
Zeus, can we just stop with the bitch? Because it's gonna, you're just like we can't get to the point.
That's like you saying, I just said Men are bitch ass niggas a lot of times.
I'm not
It
saying
is
that.
what it
I'm just
is.
Let's
saying,
So
let's
what I'm
not say
saying is,
that either, though. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If we
yeah,
can't
No,
say
we
you
one
heard
can't
to the
you
other
argue
heard
that
it
side,
out
because
of
yeah.
Keith
dude's mouth.
offended them
Y'all
with the
bitch ass
words.
all right,
You
niggas. You heard it
understand?
out of
all right,
dude's mouth.
all right,
That's all
Let's not
I'm saying. You're
disrespect
making
either.
a
Let's
decent
just, you know what I
argument.
mean?
You're
all right.
making a decent argument. Is my point.
Typically I don't change my word for no one, but I'll do it for it's your platform, so I
I
got you.
appreciate you.
Right? So, but what I'm saying is, right, because it still stands, but I'll give it to you for your platform, right? Because I don't mean in a derogatory way. But what I'm saying is, right, we nowadays will, the here's the thing, men will settle. All men globally, right? Almost any man, especially now, a lot of men have more preferences and more standards because they earn themselves to have more standards, right? As a man increase in socioeconomic value, because a man's value, no matter what anybody says, is determined on his socioeconomic status, right?
Listen,
As far as society's viewing. I don't mean as a person.
It's broke men that don't like big women.
You're
That's
not
okay.
listening.
They
You're not
still gonna
listening.
date who
You're
they
not
like.
listening. You're not listening. What I'm saying is preferably, but a broke man will still fuck a black woman.
But we talking
I mean,
about dating right
I mean a
now.
fat woman.
We're talking
So
about dating
I
right
am
now.
speaking about dating. Listen,
Well, we're
a
not
broke
talking
woman.
about just fucking because women would just fuck
Let me finish
whatever
speaking. Let me finish
nigga got
speaking.
money.
But
So it don't matter.
see, here's different though, right? Men can compartmentalize. So men will fuck with you to get further in life. He'll fuck with a fat chick. He needs somewhere to stay.
Okay, you
He needs
don't
who's
think
gonna help him
women do the
who's
same
gonna help him
thing?
with certain things. No, let me finish
Women
real
do the
quick.
same
You
thing.
said, but he asked me why do men? He asked me about men selling. So I'm
No,
responding to him.
I'm saying if you have a preference, you have a preference. I don't care how broke you are, how
No,
rich you
but
are.
Zion,
If you don't like big women, you're not gonna
but
date a
Zion,
big
let me
woman.
speak real quick, Zion. I'm getting somewhere. What I'm saying is all men have a preference, but guess what? Men will settle on their preference, whereas women do not want to settle.
We
That's the
settle too.
difference. No,
We
no.
settle
Listen
too.
carefully. Women do not want to settle.
We
Most women, if they have a
settle,
choice, they
sir.
will not settle.
We
Women settle at
settle.
their certain. Let me finish real quick. Women will settle depending on how ugly they are, or depending on how old they are. They will settle. The young
Listen,
attractive women are not trying to settle on women at all. This
listen.
is universal. You're
It's
older,
a
so you see in your mind, yes, you will settle. And I don't mean that in no
No, I'm
disrespect.
not
You will
talking about
settle.
older. I'm talking about younger, older. It doesn't matter your age. I'm saying if a man is treating a woman good, she will settle for him having a little dick, or just to say if
I'm
her
gonna give you an
preference is
example.
big dick, she will
I'm
settle
gonna give
for
you.
that
I'm gonna
because
give you an
he's
example.
treating her good. So I'm telling you, men and women settle in a way, but we're not talking
No,
about that. We're talking
No,
about
it's not the
preferences
same,
right now.
Jaya.
it's not
It's
the
not,
We're
same. It's not the
talking
settling is
same,
about
not the
Zion.
same for two men.
preferences.
It's not the same.
She's trying to compare it, but it's not the
Preferences.
same. No,
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
not.
same.
here's the
It's
You're
the
difference.
right.
exact
It's not the
same. It's
same
the
because men
exact
don't.
same. It's the
No, it's
exact
not.
same. We're
I'm gonna
not gonna.
explain to you
It's
why
not
if you
gonna
keep cutting me
ever
off, Zion.
equal out because you're a man and I'm a woman. It's never gonna
Zion,
equal out.
you keep
But
cutting
it's
me off,
the
so I can't
same.
tell you.
It's
I
still
can't explain
settling.
to you why it's not the
It's
same, Zion. You keep
still
cutting me off.
settling. I'm not cutting you off. You've been talking for like 15 minutes, like literally. So it's not the same. You
You
people
asked me
settle
a question.
of all
He asked me a
sexes.
question though,
I'm
so I'm
talking about
responding to him.
preferences. Your preference is not to be with a big woman. That's fine.
May I speak now?
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Can you not cut me off real quick? What I'm saying is,
Oh God, come on, dude.
men,
Just talk.
men will settle far more than women.
It's
Far
a
more.
fact.
Why?
I
Because
came
most.
from here, kid.
Oh, I thought you.
I was coming. I was waiting for you to end it so I could
So
tell
men
you
are more inclined to
this.
settle.
Right. And
So since
men,
men do not
men.
equal. Go ahead.
I just wanted to veggie back off of what you were saying. Men exercise their options based off of the availability. What's available to them?
Exactly.
Women exercise their options off of their wants, their
Needs.
their needs, right? You know what I mean? They don't care. Like they'll their options are based off of what they desire. That's not necessarily the case for men. Men have
Exactly.
a desire, yes, but it's not as
Facts.
complex as it is for women. Men just
Listen,
want to fuck. Like, yo, we get home,
men,
we want to fuck. Oh shit, who gonna give the pussy up? Who gonna give the pussy
men
up?
and
And
women
we settle
settle.
based off of who's available to us.
Men and women
Women
settle.
don't settle
I
in
No.
don't
that same
care.
way.
Yes, we do.
No.
We will settle. We will settle.
Zion,
If you're
are you
doing
hearing him, Zion?
everything, I hear him. I don't want him to hear me. I've heard what he said, and I agree.
What did he just
Men
say,
will
Zion?
settle. Men will settle, but so will women. That's all I'm trying to
But
point out. I don't
why would a man
disagree
settle?
with it.
Why would a
A
man
man
settle?
is gonna settle because maybe he found a girl that cooks for him like he likes. Okay, but
He
she ain't
found
quite
a
the
girl who
same.
gonna fuck him.
Or
That's
that
what
part,
happened.
That's what he
or
said.
it could be
That's what he
that
said.
part. It could be a variety of things that a man desires. Every man is not the same. That they would
See,
settle for.
this is what you don't get.
Does a little dick nigga settle the same way as a woman with a fat ass would settle?
No,
I don't
she
know. It
knows that.
depends. It depends. It depends
Here's
on
the
the
problem.
What
circumstance.
is
Here's the problem, right?
you?
Here's the problem, right? This what she's
What?
not accounting for.
Bro.
Men will settle out of necessity. Women settle
It's not
out
even
of
grown
out of
people, but
choice.
that's so.
That's the
Like,
difference.
that's a
There you go.
little.
Right. Fast. There you
Women
go.
settle out of a
That's the
choice.
weirdest question,
Men settle by
man.
necessity. So since for a man, it's necessary to settle to a degree because guess what? For me to get a woman, if I'm broke from my mother's couch, if I have no job and no ambition, guess what? I gotta settle with whatever I can get. I'm gonna give you an
That's
example.
not true.
Let
You're
me
not
speak for a
gonna
minute.
be with
Hold on,
no
Zion.
600-pound
Hold on,
woman,
Zion.
even if
Hold
you
on,
broke,
Zion. Hold on.
because you don't like that.
Zion, hold on. For example, if you see that guy, that was Justin Justice, whatever his name is, that guy right there, he will fuck anything he can fuck right now.
No, he don't. He don't
Anything.
even want no
No,
pussy.
he could. Now listen, he do want
He
pussy. He
don't
can't get
want
pussy.
it. He
No, he
doesn't
can't
want
get it.
any
See,
sex.
this
He
what you
doesn't
don't
want it.
get, right? There's a lot of women don't see. There's an apex fallacy. What she don't see is he can't get it. If he can
No,
get
he
it,
doesn't want
this
it.
boy has told
People
me that he
have
go.
offered to buy him
Let
sex,
me speak.
and he has
No.
declined it.
No. Trust me when I tell you he does want it. I spoke to him. This kid wants it. He just can't get it. He even said it. Like women don't want. Trust me when I tell you, women do not want him. It's a difference. So a lot of men will take what they can get just to
Listen,
get it off.
even
Whereas
Justice
women
can
won't do
get
that.
sex if he
It's the
pays
reason why
for it.
men. It's the reason why men go to.
Justice
It's the reason why men pay
Jack.
prostitutes. It's
Don't
the reason
buy
why.
it.
It's the reason why men overwhelmingly pay prostitutes and women don't. Men will settle for paying for it. That's how bad it is for men. They will settle
If
for
he
even
wanted
paying
sex,
for it.
he could
Do you think
get
men?
it.
Wait, let me hold on. Do you think men choose to pay for it? No, men have no choice a lot of
Yes,
times.
men
Whereas
do
women,
choose to pay for it.
oh my
Men
God,
do
you keep
choose to
taking
pay for it.
exceptions. Do you think men? What I'm telling you is, men do it because they have no choice to get pussy. Whereas women will
No,
not. Do
that's
you see
not
women pay for pussy?
true.
Do you see
Listen,
women pay for dick?
that's
Listen up.
not true.
Paying for
Zeus,
sex it literally setting. There's the literal
no,
meaning of setting.
listen.
If
Let
you're
me
paying
explain to
for
you.
pussy, you are
Let me
that
explain to you.
is
Can I
it.
say something?
The
I have talked to
epitome of
men.
settling.
I have talked to
Exactly.
men with
The
money.
epitome.
They would prefer to pay for it than to deal with somebody in a relationship, and they have money.
She
They
talking
can
about. She
have
talking about.
any
All right.
woman they want. They prefer to
She
pay
talking about
for it.
specific. I'm talking about guys who have to pay for it. I'm talking
No,
about the
we're
guy
talking.
who's
You
not
said
attractive, the guy who
men.
ain't
You said
rich.
men
This
only
the
pay
problem,
for
right?
it if
She
they
only
have no
sees the rich
choice.
men.
No,
This the
they
problem.
don't. They pay
She only
for
sees
it
the rich
because
men.
it makes sense to them.
Okay, no. Listen to me carefully. Most men, I'm talking about the most men, not the men who are rich who choose to pay for it once in a blue moon. I'm talking about the niggas who are not rich. The broke niggas on your mother's couch who you wouldn't date. The niggas without ambition. Them same
Thank
niggas
you.
that
Well,
most
rich
women would not
guys
date.
pay.
Well, guess what? He's not paying for it. He's gonna pay for it because he has to, not because he wants to.
If he broke, he ain't got no money. How he paying for it?
Every time he has, he's gonna put towards paying for pussy. He may make
Why
$20 every house.
why is a rich guy paying for it?
They
Let's say
pay for it.
let's
They
say if a
pay
guy's
for it
rich.
for convenience.
Let's
Most
talk about it. Let's say if a guy is
women say
rich,
they prefer to pay for it. They pay
but
for it for
they
convenience.
prefer to pay for it. So they're settling for paying for it because
No,
they
they
understand
like
that
it.
if
They
I
like the
don't pay
trick.
for it, other things can happen from that. So you know what? I
Correct.
don't mind paying for it. I'm just gonna go with the paying aspect of it,
They
right?
like the
Correct.
trick.
Right.
They like the
So
trick.
let's say right. So let's say if a guy is rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
He actively says, I am not paying for pussy. You will not get no money from me. How many women in that aspect would desire that rich man at that point
I don't
Mm.
know.
if he's not providing anything for them?
Probably not many.
Exactly. That's my
Thank
point.
you.
That's his point, though, Zion. That's what you're not getting. See, the
No,
problem
but you
is,
not. I'm
wait,
going off of what you
hold on,
said.
wait.
What y'all
So wait,
said
hold on.
that
Hold
people
on.
pay
Here's the
for
problem is, right?
pussy because they can't get it.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Here's the
Rich
problem,
men
y'all.
can get sex
Thank you.
anytime they want, even if they ain't giving up
Here's the
any
problem,
money. The
y'all.
point of being
Here's the
with
problem, y'all.
somebody and they driving in a Lamborghini, you know how many girls is fucking dudes just because they riding around in a Lamborghini and they ain't giving them a dime. So come on now.
Correct.
Just
Well,
know that
most rich niggas ain't gotta spend money on women.
rich men can get girls. They don't have to pay for it, but some rich men prefer to pay for it. That's all I was
Right.
arguing. That's the point I was
But
arguing.
you see, you're arguing an exception to the rule. What I'm saying is most rich men don't gotta pay for it. That's the difference. So what you're saying is most don't have to pay for it. You're saying about the one exception that may pay for it, yes.
I'm
But
just
most don't have to
saying
pay for it
they
at
don't
all.
have to pay for it.
No, are they
But
going to?
you
No, are they
said that
going
they
to?
only because they can't get it, and at that point.
No, I said most men can't. So you're not arguing. I'm arguing. I'm saying is most
Okay, what
men
you arguing?
are paying for it because they can't get it. That's the fact.
Okay, all right.
Most men who are going to these
That also means
who are going to Hunts
that
Point
also
in New York
means that
City,
justice can get it too, because justice can pay for it.
most men who are going to Hunts Point to get it aren't able to get it. I mean, are paying for it because they have to. That's most men. I'm not arguing about the majority of the rule. The problem is women like to argue the exceptions to the rule.
Listen,
That doesn't make reality.
I'm
Right.
just saying that broke dudes get sex just like rich dudes get sex,
No,
and
no.
Yeah, but the
neither
Broke
one
dudes
broke
do
of
not
them
get
dudes are
sex.
have to
settling for what
necessarily
they
pay
can
for it.
get. Can a broke dude fuck Beyonce? Can a
Okay,
broke
well, first
dude
of all, we
fuck Nicki
talking about
Minaj?
caliber.
Can
We talking about caliber of people here. We ain't talking about
but what I'm saying, okay. What's the
and
idea? The idea of settling is this, right? People, because I don't think some people know what
I know
settling
what
is.
settling is.
The idea of settling is saying, hey, you know what? She is good enough for me at the moment. I am not going to weigh my options, try to go here, there. I found something, I'm sticking to it. That is settling. Men do that more so than women.
Women do it
Facts.
too, sir.
Women
Women
will
do it
talk to
too.
100 niggas by this afternoon and feel
Listen,
like they ain't talk to
Facts.
nobody.
listen.
Here's the
Women
difference, right,
settle
Zion?
too.
Women said
Men
women
who
said out of choice. That's what
no,
he's
they
saying.
the
Men do
same
it because they
thing.
have to. No, it's not the
Then
same thing. Listen
women
carefully.
do it because they feel like they have to as well. They like, this man is taking care of me, he's doing
All right,
good,
good.
but
Women,
he might not be well endowed. But I can deal with that because I
she's
like
not
the way he
listening.
make me
She's not
feel.
listening.
No, you
See,
are
no,
not listening. It's the same thing.
Zion,
It's settling.
Zion, Zion. No, it's not. Zion, listen carefully, Zion.
Oh my God.
Please listen for a
Y'all
minute,
gonna
Zion.
change the
Zion,
definitions to fit y'all
listen for a
narrative
minute,
at all
Zion. No,
times.
listen for a minute, Zion. What I am telling you is, just listen for a moment without responding. What I am telling you is, men settle by necessity. Women settle by choice. It is a full choice for her to settle, whereas for a man, it's not. That's the difference. You even dealing with a man is a choice, whereas men take what they can get. It's not the same thing. You're trying to compare it. It's not the same thing. So you're
It is
saying,
the
well,
same
wait,
thing.
hold on, wait. What I mean by that is, you're saying, well, he got a little dick. Well, guess what? He's supposed to pay bills. See, so for
That
women to settle, guess what? For women to settle, that man has to provide a utility. He has
Has
to.
to.
Has to. That's the difference, right? A man
it's
has to
also
provide
100%.
the
utility.
same thing. It's
Wait,
just in
hold on,
reverse.
Zion. Hold
We're
on,
not
Zion. Hold on.
I don't
For as
heard
a
you.
man, whereas for a man, the woman ain't got to provide shit. The woman ain't got to provide shit. You see how that works?
No, it's still
So,
settling. I don't care how you look at it, it's still settling.
shaking my head.
No,
Yeah.
she just don't want to agree, man. This
Exactly.
is dominant for
I'm
you.
agreeing with you. I'm agreeing that men
She's
settle.
being a
I agree with
contrarian.
that. I
She's being a
agree that
contrarian.
Yeah,
men settle.
facts.
I'm also telling y'all women settle too. I'm agreeing
Okay,
that
cool.
people settle.
And
I'm
you think it's
not
at the
disagreeing.
same, and you think it's in the same capacity.
Yes,
That is, come on, Zion. Come on,
it is. It just
Zion, boy.
is.
Oh, Lord.
It just is. I know y'all don't want to believe it, but it is. It's the same thing. It's
That's
just in
not true,
reverse.
man.
We're not gonna
That is not
do
true.
everything absolutely the same because I'm a woman
I'll
and you're
prove
a
it to you
man.
how it's not true.
They
I'll
know
prove it to
it's
you.
not. How do
But
they
the
know it's not
statistics,
true or not? If they don't even know the statistic. Like what?
Right, I know, right?
right? The statistics of marriage. Who is more married, black men or women?
Can we just talk about men and women, like instead of just black men and then women?
That's
Oh
my
no,
son
what?
talking to y'all. That's my son.
Oh, I was like, who the hell? I was like, what's going on, young man? What's going on, young man?
Hey, I was just
Listen,
reading y'all
listen,
topic.
okay, you know, I'm glad we got a young man on here.
Wait,
So
wait, wait.
I I I
I
want you to
just
pay attention, young brother. I want you to pay attention, all right? So
Welcome,
she
Michael.
says that, huh?
ew.
My bad.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. So your mom is saying that men settle at the same rate that women do, right? I'm gonna prove your mom wrong. No offense, but your mom
Tell me
has to
no.
pay attention here,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
So when you look at the statistics of marriage,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that men are more married than black women are married, statistically speaking, right? And I think in the numbers
no,
of it,
I
right?
can give you the exact numbers. 62% of black
Yeah,
women are single. So there you go. That's higher than
right,
any other demographic, men or female. Any other
exactly,
demographic.
right. So when
That's
you
the
talk
exact
about
number.
the idea of settling, statistically, the numbers show that black men settle more.
Oh my
So,
God.
so we're just talking about black men and black women right now, right? Not all men and all women.
Yeah, because we're dealing with a complex right now. We're dealing with the black community, and our positions that we play in it. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? That's just the conversation at the moment. You know what I mean?
I see. I
And but
understand.
we could talk about it from a world scale. It's not a problem. We could talk because it's you know the micro is just the same as the macro. So we could talk about on a macro level as well. That's not a problem.
Uh-huh.
So, I don't know what's going on with your phone. I was trying to get the internet so I could look up the definition of settling, but I could never
Go
get
ahead.
my phone. I was playing. Listen,
Go ahead. That's not an issue.
all I'm saying is, guys, that men and women settle. I'm not sure the percentage of how do it more and what and all of that, but it looks different from one direction to the next because there's men and then there's women. There's women have their reasons and men have their reasons. Women yearn for security, men yearn for more comfort. Okay,
But you know what I
so
think it is, Zion? I think
yeah,
that men in general, understand their position in life a little bit better than women do.
Facts. Facts.
Women
Because we
kind
have
of
to.
operate. They exactly. We have to.
We have to.
There's no support system for men.
For a man, exactly. For a man is a loser, a man who's a fucking nobody, a man who doesn't have his shit together,
Right.
he understands he has to settle. There's no doubt in his mind he got to settle. Whereas a woman who has, let's say, 4 kids, who make $20,000 a year, in her mind, she doesn't have to settle. She may not realize she's lost sexual market value because she's 42 years old. But guess what?
100%.
Because
Hmm.
for her, it's evergreen. The sexual market value is evergreen to her, right? Whereas it's the reason why it's forever 21 and not forever 41. It doesn't work. But in her mind, she still is
Right.
valuable as she was when she's 21. She thinks she's more valuable because she started making money now. Whereas she's lost significant value. Not only with money, kids, and traits. So what I'm telling you is where she won't settle. You see it all the time on Kevin Samuels' lives. They find settling the worst thing in the world. Average men are settling to them at best.
Literally going to
Whereas a
hell.
man will not do that. A man will, the average man, even a top tier man will settle. Whereas the
right.
average woman won't. It don't
So
work that way. So what I'm saying is, now, am I saying that both of them don't settle at all? No, that's retarded. What I am saying is men settle from a necessity, men settle from a necessity standpoint far more than women do.
wanna go?
Because for men, most men do not get women. 1 out of 3 men are virgin and or celibate. Most men struggle with women. Most men do not even equal to most women's standards.
I
There are
don't
more
know.
women. Wait, there are more women in this world than men. Even though they outnumber men, they're still single. Black women in itself are more single than ever before. Why? If there's enough men to go around, you just don't want
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
There's 62% of black women are single, which means you don't want these niggas. They here, you don't want them because you're being choosy. Whereas men aren't choosy. Men will deal with you no matter. Most men will deal with women no matter what. Most black men will tolerate you putting hands on them, emasculating them, disrespecting them, all these things, having other men's children, being older. All these men will tolerate a lot more than women will.
I don't know what you're talking
True.
about. I know quite a
And
few women now dealing with some
She keeps
crazy
saying her.
circumstances.
Take yourself out of it, Zion.
right.
I'm saying I
I'm
know.
Keep being biased.
generalities. Take
But
yourself out of
but
it.
Listen. That's
Who
how
you
and
you
know
here's
is irrelevant.
another thing.
That's how you gather your wisdom with life experiences. I'm sorry
No,
if that doesn't seem
no.
like I should use my life experiences,
Yo,
but
Right.
I use
that's how
fact.
I gauge conversations. So I'm
I
sorry,
use
But
but
fact.
that's
but
what I have.
62% black women single.
and here's another thing. A lot of the times when you have men that don't settle, they are actively doing so. In other words, they're doing it on purpose. Like, I know I'm a hoe out here. I know I don't want to be with nobody. I'm just out here fucking. So whoever's gonna fuck is gonna fuck.
Facts.
So for those go for the men that are not married up until however age. Look at Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio has a consistent life track and dating track with these women where he
Young
leaves
women.
them at 25.
Facts. He's smart too.
He's
He's smart.
smart.
And he has the
Right to
money to
say,
dictate he wants the woman in her prime. And he has the money to dictate
doing
And
it
that's
on
his
purpose.
preference. That's his preference.
people to have
That's all
choice.
he's talking
He's
about.
able to
Right,
exercise choice.
right.
No.
People have
That's most men's
preferences.
preference. No. Here's the thing,
That's
right?
not most men's preferences.
Zion. It's the
Most men
reason why
don't
people
like
like him.
women under
I'm gonna tell you
25.
why.
Some men like
It's the
women that
reason.
are
No,
30
I'm gonna
and
tell you why. I'm gonna
35.
tell you why, Zion. No, most men don't qualify to women under 25. That's the problem. The problem is most men do not have the power of the means to dictate what they want from a woman. Leonardo DiCaprio, Dan Bilzerian, or Hugh Hefner were respected for a reason. Why? Because they had the means to dictate the kind of women they want to deal with. There's only a few out of men who can dictate certain things. Most men can't. And you, the woman, you can't see
Moral
because
of the
as a
story
woman,
is finish
you
school
have
and
you have options to any
get
man you
good
want.
education so you can get the woman you want.
Okay, education. As a woman, you have options to any man you want. You suffer from an apex fallacy where you only see certain type of men. But there are men who
No,
can't
that's not
have
true.
the access
Listen,
that.
you can't tell
Let me
me
finish
how
it
I've
good.
been around
There are
her
men
and
who
I
don't have the access to what Leonardo DiCaprio has access to. Most men, they did a poll, and they all feel the same way Leonardo DiCaprio does. But most men ain't getting that. Why? Because they can't qualify for that. Men take what they can. Women don't. I'm gonna
listen.
give you an example. Young
Every
Moneybag Yo,
man
right?
has a
Young Moneybag
preference,
Yo. So
Zeus.
he took a fat girl to prom, right? Is he with fat bitches now? No, because he got money now. He can dictate the level of women he want to deal with now.
Every
He ain't
man
fucking
has
fat
a
bitches no more.
preference.
What I'm
It's
saying is,
plenty of
I
men
just gave
with
you a
money
millionaire
and
who
have
was fucking with a
thicker
fat bitch.
women. It's
I just
plenty
gave you
of
a nigga with
men
money.
that have money that have thicker
Listen
women.
carefully.
That
I
is
just
their
gave you a nigga with money.
preference.
I just gave you a nigga with money who
It
dealing with
doesn't
fat bitches
matter.
before he
It
got money.
doesn't matter. And there's
And
still
I am
men with
telling you
money
is,
out here
it's a
that like
reason why
thicker
men
women.
do it because I promise you, it ain't normal. It ain't natural. It ain't common. You're talking about the one exception to the rule. If you lie to most men, if they had their money together and they had a ability to attract the best women, they're gonna pick the best attractive women. That's most men. Now that if you take 10 men, now that 10 men is gonna want a baddie. Are there one that may want a fat girl? Sure. But
But
they're
that's
not gonna baddie.
subjective
Let's be real here.
too. That's subjective too.
No,
What
it's
you
not.
consider a
It's
baddie is not
universal.
a baddie
It's
to the
universal.
next
It's the reason why we
person.
see Victoria models are slim, beautiful, hot. Why? Because majority wants a hot girl and they fucking in lingerie, not a fat girl in
And that's
lingerie.
what you
The fuck?
consider beautiful. Everybody don't
No,
consider
that's not
that
me.
beautiful.
You know, listen, I don't control Victoria's Secret models. Victoria's
But
Secret models are looked
listen,
away for a reason.
that's what you being
Instagram
influenced.
models. Instagram models getting their body done for a reason. Why? Because niggas want girls with their body done. Niggas don't want fat bitches. Niggas want bitches with lipo and their body. And it's the reason why girls are doing certain things. The society shows you. I'm telling you the truth here. Niggas go for visuals. Girls that have Instagram
Listen,
models have more opportunities than regular ugly fat chicks. Why? Because
Zeus,
niggas want pretty girls.
this is the
It's a
problem I
reason
have.
why.
This is the
She's
problem
not
I
living in
have with y'all.
reality.
Don't just settle in for fat girls because of this. You ain't heard me once say women settle for fat dudes because of this, because I know in my head, and you should know in your head, that everybody likes something different. Everybody
Oh
is
my
not the
God.
same across the board. So you and your preferences are you and your preferences, dude.
No,
You
that
can't speak
rhetoric
for the next
is
man that
why
likes thick
girls are,
women.
and that rhetoric is why girls are fat nowadays. Because in your
Oh my
minds, you
God.
think every man likes something different. Some man will
They
take me as a fat
do.
girl. No,
Listen,
most men don't, especially the men that
I
y'all
have
want.
never
And even
dated the
worse,
same man twice.
oh
All
my
of y'all
God,
like
you're a
something
female.
different
Men will lie to
from
you to fuck you,
sex.
Zion.
No,
Zion.
hold on. All of y'all like something different from sex to what y'all like to eat, from what y'all like to
Oh
put
my
on
God.
as far as cologne. Y'all all like something different. And
98% of the
I've
men that
seen
fuck you,
that.
Zion, have lied to you.
I don't know why you
Just
say
be real
that,
with you.
because all of them want to
98% of the men
marry
that
me.
fuck you have
So
lied
I
to
don't
you.
know. All of
98% of the
them
men
want
that
to
fuck you
marry
have
me.
lied to you.
Huh?
Most men lie to get sex. Why?
Listen,
Because we have to
don't
lie.
you don't know
See how
me,
that
sir.
works?
You don't know me, sir.
Oh my God. I know
Speak for the
men.
women you know.
I
Speak for
know
the women.
men. Men
Okay,
lie
speak
to
for
get
yourself
sex.
then. You lied to
Most
80% of
men
the women that
lie
you
to
fuck.
get sex.
You
No,
lied to
most
80% of
men.
the women you fuck.
Oh
That's
my God.
fine.
Most
That's you.
men lie to women to get sex.
That's
It's
you.
the reason why women keep saying, "Oh,
You lied to 80% of the women you fuck. Let's talk about it. Why you had to lie, Zeus? Why you had to lie?
Oh, Zion.
Why you had
Oh,
to
brother,
lie,
finish.
Zeus? Zeus, why you had to lie, man?
Zion, what's wrong with you, man? What
It's
is wrong
sad.
with you?
Let's have some time. Because the point, Zion will create a whole new extreme point and expect us to go and fight that
I'm
point.
telling you.
Like, it's weird.
Y'all know I'm making sense. Come on now.
You don't make no goddamn sense.
The
Damn
trigger
right. I
God
spent his
has
ass
triggered.
out. I spent his ass out.
Now I like that brother, man. He don't play. He don't play with y'all. Listen, he don't play.
Oh shit.
Tell y'all the real.
it's the reason why." Like I said, it's the reason why. Again,
You
you see
pick up right
these
where you
runway
left off,
models,
though,
these
too,
supermodels.
King.
Your
The reason why you
cheerleading
see,
squad rolling heavy for you, Zeus. Your
You pick up
cheerleading
right
squad
where you
is
left
down
off.
there deep, Zeus.
Hey, yo, Zeus. Everybody
yo,
give you big ups, and you just came right back on the point. Like, you ain't hear nothing, bro. You
Oh
want me
yeah,
to
because
tell
I know what I'm saying is right. I need validation.
Oh, you don't need no
I know what I'm
validation.
saying is rooted in
Well,
fact.
but
I can give you statistics, all that for a reason, because it's rooted in fact. Where
So what?
Zion's
All right,
arguing
all
her
right, all
opinion,
right.
and I get that.
Can we take a pause? All right. So you have seen the going back and forth between Zion and Zeus. Z versus Z. Who do y'all think is winning? Who's winning right now? Zion or Zeus? Man, drop your name in the
it's
comments.
not Zeus. It's not Zeus.
Drop your name in the comments. Who y'all
I'm
think
running.
is winning?
I mean, they may say her because they're mostly females, probably in their thing. But
I
the reality
Oh
is, I'm speaking
Lord.
I was
fact.
just
You know
look. I
you got
just
some
checked my
females on
insights.
your side, Zeus.
No, no,
Come
no,
on
no,
now.
no, no. That's not true because I just checked the insights and my shit is definitely a little skewed towards the men. So I think it's men.
There go your main cheerleader. He the first one down there.
Zeus, Zeus is definitely winning.
There
Zion.
go
Zion, you have not
Rico.
really brought any information
I
up here, no,
definitely
any
brought
real
it back.
rooted
Thank you.
information.
Zion is
Zion.
bringing emotion and
Thank you.
opinion.
Thank you
I'm gonna
for
tell you why.
thank you,
I'm
Zeus.
gonna tell you,
crew.
Swaz.
That's right,
This is why
crew.
some girls. This is why
Zion.
some girls.
Zeus. Yo,
Swaz.
Zion. That
Swaz.
shit
That's
split
right,
down the middle
crew.
like a fucking butt.
Swaz. This is why some girls, Swaz,
uh,
can't. This is why most girls lose a debate, right? Or they can't argue my actual points because I'm arguing fact, right? 9 times out of 10, and they're arguing
No, you
emotions
not.
and with the and exceptions to the rule. So it's not, and this is most women. So their reality is not based
Come
in
on, General.
reality. Like
all
Hey,
right.
their
your birthday
All
situation is
right.
not
All
based
today.
in
right.
I was
So
reality.
listen.
rocking hard for you
Listen.
yesterday,
Listen. Listen.
General.
How do we know we reached the end of this debate? What are we looking for? What's the outcome, True? What do you think would determine this is over, True? In your
True
opinion?
norm, right?
Nah, True. I mean, True knows that Zeus is right. I'm on the side of my
Oh, you
brother,
I
side?
appreciate
Okay.
you,
but
True.
here's the thing.
Appreciate you,
But
True.
hold on. Here's the thing, y'all. I'm on Zion's side too,
Wait.
and the reason why I say that is because we argue these points out of love. We don't hate y'all. We're not trying to beat y'all up. We just
Facts.
want y'all to be truthful about what's going on here. How do
Facts.
we fix things if we don't have any information or any truth about what's
Facts.
going on?
It's a fact, y'all.
Y'all see the audience split
Yeah,
down
yeah.
the middle. Y'all see
I
that,
love all of y'all. I love all of y'all, my
Hey,
peoples. You know, I got y'all back. You know, talk about. I go to
there is
bat for
no
mine.
end. This is why I do not debate, Rico. Now it all makes sense. Yes. This is why I don't do it.
Hmm.
Because
Look, I go
even
to
though
bat for
if y'all
mine.
all said Zion won, y'all was gonna see what Zeus' response was to her winning. Like it was never gonna stop. You
I go
understand?
to
This is
bat for mine. I know I see y'all. I see y'all. Just know I see y'all. And I got y'all back. That's what I do.
Zion won because we didn't fix anything. That's why
That's
he
right.
won.
it,
That's right. Y'all ain't fix
it
shit.
was split. It was split. Rico, it was split.
Not that he wasn't coming with the real, coming with the truth.
It was
We won because
definitely
we didn't
split.
solve a goddamn
Y'all
thing.
didn't solve shit.
It was split. It was a lot of people saying Zeus
This is
won. It was
just
a lot of people
terrible.
saying Zion won. It was not one sided. Knock it all the way off. And since I don't have a freaking tabulation machine, I'm gonna say it was 50-50.
Right.
I take that. And, you know, Zeus is a hard candidate to go back to back with, cause boy, he'll get
Hmm.
under your skin fast. That little mother.
Rico's a freaking troll.
But you know why that is, Zion? Because the brother is coming up here, speaking facts. If he was lying, he wouldn't
Yo,
have been up here that long.
I like that you say that, True, right? The funny thing is, right, if
Hmm.
I was lying, the way I speak is not politically correct. The way I speak
Right.
is not only is it not correct, it's triggering to majority of women, right? Even the women I fuck.
Fact.
So what I'm telling
Hmm.
you is, if I wasn't speaking fact,
I only got
I would
four
have no
squares, y'all.
validity.
Wait. I only got four squares. Y'all
Who
all
else?
I,
tuned in, tapped
I
in
would
on the
have,
conversation. If I change
yeah,
one of the
Nah,
squares, the
Hey,
conversation changes to
I'll
nothing.
come down.
Nah, you
I
are
would
I'll
not
come
have,
down,
I would
Swab.
not have.
dynamic.
Hold on, True.
What's
Yeah, I
gonna
would not have
happen?
no
Nah,
validity in
no,
what
no,
I'm
you
saying.
can't. It's not gonna work. If I got Zeus and freaking Polly versus Zion, it's not gonna work, bro. Trust me, I've been here.
right.
Brought the
It's
debate.
not gonna work.
Oh
It's not
yeah,
gonna
they
work because Polly coming up here.
probably.
First of all, Polly coming up here and tell me I'm gonna fuck you into submission when I see
Yeah,
you.
yeah, it's
Don't
gonna get
worry.
it's gonna get graphic, bombastic.
Yeah, Polly's a bug out, man. Shout out to Polly, man.
And then Zeus going, and then that's when Zeus get quiet because then he gotta think like, damn, this guy's going far.
This
Like maybe I
nigga has
shouldn't get
no
this far.
Nah,
word.
probably speaking some shit.
Polly
Yeah,
ain't
he do.
speaking
He
no
do.
damn shit. He got ate up yesterday. He
He
got
just
ate up
more
yesterday
raw
by
about what he's
Heavy.
saying.
Heavy ate his ass up yesterday.
Yeah, Heavy
Heavy
ate him
ate
up
his
Hey,
yesterday.
ass
Heavy
up.
ate
I,
him
I,
Who's
up.
heavy?
I,
That's a
I'll
dude.
say
That's
Heavy
this.
a
ate
dude or
him up
girl.
yesterday, Zeus.
Polly,
Word up.
Polly has Polly has grown a lot since when I first met
That's
him.
a fact.
Heavy ate
He's
him up.
grown
Bring
a
Heavy
lot,
up. Bring
bro.
Heavy up
The whole
now.
fact.
Yeah,
The whole fact.
I'll come down, y'all.
I big him up all the time. I always say, yo, Polly, you gonna come up here
Heavy
and be
wouldn't work on
chill?
me though.
You gonna
Hmm.
come up here and be chill, Polly?
Yo,
Ain't
Swaz, Heavy
nobody,
wouldn't work on me. You heard
ain't nobody
Swaz?
eat me up. Ah, what happened, dude?
Heavy
Heavy wouldn't
ate
work
your
on me. It's
ass
not.
up, Polly.
What'd you
Heavy
say?
ate
Who's
you
Heavy?
up.
It's a girl or a guy?
It's a
Dude.
guy, it's a
That's a
man,
guy.
a
Oh yeah, shout
really
out
Okay.
to Heavy.
educated,
Yeah,
a
that's a
really,
knowledgeable
a
brother.
Yeah,
really
heavy
educated
stepped in.
brother.
I ain't see you. He
Yeah.
made me run from the line, Polly.
Heavy ate his ass all the way up. I was sitting there
I
like, yeah.
fuck with Heavy,
Yo,
man. Shout
Swaz,
out to Heavy.
Heavy, he was some blue pill shit.
Not
Nah, we
really.
was talking about it was God talk. It had nothing to do with this type of stuff.
Oh, all right. He may
Yeah,
beat me in that God. He may beat me in the God talk shit. I'm not really
Yeah,
too versed in the God shit.
He ate
yeah.
Polly up so
He
bad,
took
Polly just left. Polly ain't say bye
Heavy
to
Nah,
Heavy
nobody.
is an
he would eat me
intellectual,
up
like a
too.
Nigga
real
He would eat
left.
me
intellectual.
up. He would eat me up too if it comes to God. I'm not really into the too versed into the God talk, so he would eat me up too in that shit.
Look, he ate
No
Polly up
homo.
he
so bad,
tried
Polly
he
just
tried to listen to
left.
everything
Mm.
and listen to me.
Polly ain't say bye to nobody. Polly just jumped off the panel. He ain't say
Yo, what
goodbye.
up? He
I'll
ain't even
see you
start the
later.
fire, nothing, Zeus.
Yeah.
What happened to the fire, Zeus? Why ain't start the fire, Zeus? If he was halfway
I ain't
with it,
gonna lie.
why he ain't start the fire,
Oh,
Zeus?
shout out to you, Halo. I see Halo in there. I ain't gonna lie. Heavy had one nigga up here where I forgot the brother's name. Matter of fact, we know him, but I can't remember his name. But he had one brother up there in his feelings, man. When it came to, I forgot what we was talking about, bro. What was we talking about? Oh, we was talking about validating religion and Christianity. And man, Heavy was giving that brother so much facts and information
When was this?
that brother wanted to fight him at the end
That's
of
why
the
I'm
day.
saying, y'all, I would
When
lose to
was
that.
this?
I'm not really into the
Yeah.
religious.
When
I'm
was
not
that?
really too versed on that.
It was you know the guy that said that he would box Sincere?
God of
Oh,
the
Haas.
Oh,
Haas, yeah,
Haas.
I think it was Haas.
Yo, Haas got Heavy
Haas
gave
got
him
in his feelings, bro.
gave him the business? No.
Heavy gave him the business. Heavy gave him
Wow.
the business, bro. I
I
was
like
like,
Haas.
damn.
Haas my
For
boy.
real, Heavy?
Haas, yeah, I like Haas too. But on that one, yeah, he fell short
Nah,
on that day.
nah. I didn't know. I didn't know Heavy and Osmond had it. I thought
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
looking
a
Yeah.
it
at
was
Heavy
a
when it was
it
tough.
was a quiet live. We had like 5 people
No,
in
that's
there. It
all you
was
need. That's all you need. That's all you need.
yeah, but we was a good conversation though about Christianity and you know the history on it and stuff like that. It was a great conversation and yeah, and I was telling him like, yo, Hans, calm down, bro. I was like, chill.
Yeah.
It ain't that serious, yo, the brother,
Heavy,
yo. He was like, I got
Heavy
killed,
threw
you
my
nigga.
boy
I'll
Polly
pull
in the
up.
boil bag, Drew. Boil
Yeah,
bag,
that shit was
Old
crazy.
Bay on him and shook him up.
You ain't let Heavy have
Right.
nothing. Heavy had your ass for damn lunch, nigga. He
I
tore you
only,
up.
I only
Yeah.
debate, I only debate intersexual dynamics between men and women. I'm not
That's
really
smart.
too
That's
Right.
smart. Know
religious in
your
that.
lane. Know
Right.
your lane.
But you know what?
Yeah,
Religion, if you
I
get
know,
into that
yeah, I
religion
know.
bag, if you get into that religion bag, yo, it'll help the argument though. It'll help the conversation a
Yeah,
lot
but see,
because
the
I've
problem with the
had
religion bag
women,
is
yeah,
the problem with the religion bag is not everyone's religious, so it wouldn't validate
true.
the arguments. It's also that's
But
more so beliefs.
but here's the funny
What's a
thing.
god to an atheist, right? It
But
doesn't
but
mean
here's
shit
the
to an atheist.
but here's the funny thing. People will try to validate their arguments through religion and
No,
religious beliefs,
Facts.
no, you
and that's
can,
where
you
you
can,
tear them
Facts.
up.
And
no,
it'll
you
be
can
their
sometimes,
principles.
right?
All you got to do is check it through the
Right.
principles and be like, okay, so how do you define those? Because if I left you in the middle of the woods, where would you have gotten it? Hello.
Right.
Again,
Right.
no, again, you can't because you can use religion, right? Just like you can use statistics. But what I'm saying is,
Hmm.
it's that religious thing is subjective. If you don't believe in Jesus, then nothing you're saying about the New Testament is relevant to me. To somebody who doesn't believe Jesus, it's
Yes,
fucking
we
irrelevant. So if you're
understand.
arguing a Jew who
Right.
believes in the Torah, a Jews believe in the Torah. If you're arguing the
Right.
Torah, which is the Old
Right.
Testament, Jesus, the whole New Testament is bullshit to them, right?
See,
And
look,
and
Right.
so
Mm.
you can't argue it, right? Just like if you argue with a Muslim about if you're talking with a Muslim, the argument between a Quran and Jesus Christ is almost a mute point. So this is why it won't work. This is why I say bringing religion. It's good if you want to use
Yeah.
certain text to define an argument. It wouldn't really substantiate with most. It wouldn't really resonate with most people because it doesn't resonate. Because
Right.
and not everybody's religious or believes in Christianity or whatever the case may be.
Well, it kind of started
What?
off as religion and it ended up going into a lot of directions about a lot of powerful people that made plays in history.
Right.
And
Right.
so Polly, couldn't quite grasp it, but I was listening.
Yes,
It was real heavy and heavy.
yes, Halo.
Heavy had that
Mhm.
ass.
But
Yes, Halo. I
I
said,
think
I said, I,
Polly,
I did say that, Halo. Is what's the God saying
I
atheist?
think
Yes.
I think Polly could grow though because of what I've seen from Polly from when I first met him to now. He's grown a lot. He's updated his information. I've heard her say some things, some really strong things up here as of lately. And I think he should keep studying and keep researching and things like that, man. I think Polly has talent
I
when
think
it comes to
Polly
these
is
conversations.
talented too. I ain't gonna put him down. You know, some
Yeah.
shit I don't agree with. You know, but I think
A
Polly
lot of
is
yeah, I
very,
don't know. This is me
very
too.
knowledgeable.
But I fuck with him. I
Well,
fuck
the
with him.
fact
You know
that,
what I mean?
that everybody knows who he is, he did his job. So easy,
Mm-hmm.
easy.
And everybody knows his baby mothers.
Well, they did the job for him too, but whatever. However you
Right.
get on, you get on. Just keep staying. Just stay
Right.
on. You
Right.
understand?
Hey, if anybody else want to come up, man, I'll come down.
Yeah, Polly
Yeah,
want to come up.
Polly,
Polly gonna come
Polly
up.
blamed
All right.
me. Polly blamed me for his breakup, y'all. I don't know how I came into play, but he blamed me for that.
Polly, please do
Yo,
not turn the
all right.
fire on unless it's
Yo,
called for. Please.
well, hey, yo, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Zeus, man. Great conversation, bro. Swaz, you my
Shout out
dog.
to
You
you.
know that.
All right.
Appreciate you, man.
Later.
All right.
Peace,
Appreciate you,
You
y'all.
King
too.
True.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Peace.
all the
All
time
right,
too.
true.
Be easy.
Peace.
Yo, I don't know how I get the blame for every damn thing.
Hold on, let me cover some other stuff first.
I don't know how I get the blame for
This dude is
everything
just
up
on
here.
he's on the train to try and fuck with Swaz.
Right.
No, no. Rico,
Oh,
Rico,
Yeah.
what is your problem?
What the hell?
Don't what the hell? You told me the last time you got off the live, I ain't say what I was supposed to say to you. I started the live saying what I wanted to say to you, and I asked you
Yo,
again, what's
Zeus.
good with you?
Yo, what's
Who
going
else
on?
is here?
What's going on?
Oh, Zion. All gone.
hey.
What y'all say?
Zion, I wanted to ask you, how come you disagree with so many people who have the same opinion?
Cause she's she's a contrarian. She's a contrarian. That's her job to literally disagree with everything a man says.
I
That's
just want
not
to
true.
know. No, you do though, Zion. Like, come
I
on, think about
don't.
all of
Listen,
us
I just
men. Go ahead,
okay,
go
so
ahead.
first of all, when Zeus got up here, he started talking about the feminist movement, and we was talking about preferences. So I'm just, stuff like that. Just be like, why are we even discussing that when that has nothing to do with preferences
It
of people
does.
liking big people and
It
the
does.
weight gain and all of that? That
Cause
doesn't
he
have
asked.
nothing to do with feminine.
Well,
Feminine.
he asked when he got big since 50. That's why Zion.
Mm.
Since the 50s, that's when feminism, the second wave of feminism hit. That's when y'all became liberated. That's when we got rid of shame.
Did he
So
tell
because
you?
of that,
Did
I referenced feminism because that's when it started. That's why he kept saying the 50s. He didn't realize why he was saying the 50s. I knew why. Because after the 50s, that's when second wave feminism came and hit. And when it hit, it changed the whole game of people as a whole. And it destroyed the black community more than anywhere else.
Oh my God! First of all, the feminist movement wasn't started in the black community, so I don't know how that
I didn't
destroyed
say it
it.
started.
He
I didn't say it
didn't
started
say
here.
that. That's not what he said.
Exactly.
But
Thank you,
how
brother.
how can that destroy something that it didn't even start in?
I'm gonna tell you, just
Whoa, Zion, don't do that. Hold on. Just
because it can
because
trickle
something
down.
didn't, just because the feminism
It
movement
didn't
didn't
start
start
there.
in our community, doesn't mean it didn't affect our community the most. White
It
women have
didn't
a
Exactly.
affect
luxury.
our
Hold on,
community the
hold
most
on.
either.
I'm gonna give you an
Wait,
example. I'm
hold
gonna give you
on,
an
hold
example,
on,
Zion.
hold
Affect
on.
even the
COVID
Let me
most.
let me
started.
land.
COVID started. Wait, I'm gonna give you an
Let
example,
me
Zion.
land.
COVID started in the Asian community, but guess what? It destroyed our America.
Okay, but
Just because it starts one place
that's
doesn't
a
mean it can't trickle
virus.
down.
That's a
No,
virus
but see,
born of.
feminism is a fucking virus.
No, it's
Feminism is a fucking
Listen,
virus.
it didn't affect the black community the way you're trying to make it seem like
yes,
it
it
did.
It
did.
did.
Zion, let me
Did
land.
It
Let
not.
me
very
land.
much
Let me
did.
land.
No, it didn't.
Black
Feminism
women got their
affected
freedom
black
papers
women.
and said,
Yeah,
"Fuck black
black
men."
women don't have the luxury that white women do to be active feminists. So
Exactly.
it affected our women. You want to be
Facts.
alone? They
So
don't have the benefit of being alone.
Facts.
So if we
Facts.
know this, because we're smart, just like any other race of people, why would we allow something to affect our households? That's where I know
I'm
that
gonna
y'all
tell you. I'm gonna
wrong
tell you
and
why.
y'all fucked
So
up
I got this.
because we
I got this,
didn't
brother. I
we
got this,
didn't
Vigo.
allow that to happen. We didn't allow
I
that to
got this,
happen.
Vigo.
We didn't want to be by ourselves. No black woman wants to be by herself.
I'm gonna tell you what happens, Zion. The problem what happened is now that you make your own money, you got your freedom papers, right? And with your freedom papers, you said fuck black men. So
No,
because
we
now you don't
didn't.
need a black,
We
let me
didn't
speak.
say fuck
Let me
black
speak.
men. We just
Look at it
not
right
putting
now.
up with
You
the
all
bullshit
scream.
that we used
You're not
to.
listening. You're not listening. You all scream. I don't need no nigga. Fuck these niggas. You and guess what? You only date black men majority. So you're saying fuck the black man. Whereas that's who you predominantly exclusively want to date. The same men you don't respect is the same men you want to date. The problem is these men, once they get their shit together, they don't mind dating outside their race or dating down. So now you've ostracized yourself from the very same men that you don't respect and exclusively want to date. What I'm
That's a
saying is
great point.
feminism destroyed the black community because it came in and destroyed other communities. But when it trickled down to our community, our women weren't able to handle that. Our women
First of all,
our women already been through enough adversity, enough trials, enough tribulations to where adversity in itself destroys femininity. It destroys women. So imagine now bringing feminism into that. Where now you have your own money, you make your own rules. There's no more shame. You're sexually liberated to where you can do what the fuck you want to do. Why would you want to now submit to a man?
first of
That's a good
all,
point.
This is why women have issues with the word submission nowadays.
no, we
Because
don't.
you
No,
have your
we
own shit
don't.
going on now.
I haven't ran. Okay, first of all, let me just say this.
Now she's just talking.
We don't deal with the feminist movement has nothing to do with why we're not putting up with y'all shit. Okay,
Yes, it
we
does.
are making our own money, and that's the reason why we ain't putting up with y'all shit. It has nothing to do with the feminist movement.
I'm gonna show you how she's wrong, y'all.
Because
This how she's
y'all,
wrong, right?
you know, back in the
So the
days,
only
women in
reason is
hold
money.
on, let me say this.
Wait,
Back in the days
let her
when
finish. Let her finish.
yeah, back in the days when women were staying in the marriages and the man had two families, one down the block and the one that he represented, they had no choice. Women, when we started making money, had nothing to do with the feminist movement. We don't have to put up with that shit. So we say, all right, since you're not gonna love me for me, and that's it, or be honest with me, I'm gonna go on and move out of this relationship and find something else. And that's
So
So
money
right
changes gender
that
roles.
any
no,
person
I'm
has.
gonna change
That's
it.
a right
This is
that
what happened,
any
right?
person
You
has.
see, you see how she just said what she just said? Well, she don't counter it. This is how feminism fucked it up. Because feminism now, not
All right,
only did it get
Rico.
rid
I
of
owe
shame,
Polly Rico. Probably give you 5 minutes,
so
bro.
The
not only did it
feminist
get rid of
movement has
shame.
nothing to do with that. It has
Wait, I'm
absolutely nothing to
explaining
do
to
with
you.
that.
I'm explaining to you, Zion. I got you, Zion. Not only did it get rid of shame, it also means now that you make your own money, right? And all that stuff, right? Well, guess what? Since you make your own money, you don't necessarily have to, because women fuck with money for men for what? For security, correct? Well, now that you make your own
And
money, there's no need for the security. There's no initial need for the security, even though you still want a man for certain reasons of security. Because even no matter how much money you make as a woman, you still want a man who makes more money than you. No matter how big and strong you are as a woman, you still want a nigga who's stronger than you to protect you. So what I'm telling you is, even though the feminism exists and it came, it doesn't get rid of your innate a millennia of programming where you still want these traits from a man, regardless of how much money you make. The problem is now that you're making this kind of money now, you're less tolerant
the bullshit, the
or less
bullshit,
willing
the
to settle
bullshit,
with. No,
the
Zion,
bullshit.
listen,
Zion, are you warmed
listen,
up?
Zion,
Are you warmed up, Zion?
I'm warmed up.
or
Oh
less.
yeah. All right.
All
Just
right,
making
you're
sure.
less willing to settle with certain men. You're less willing to settle with certain men.
We less
Whereas before
willing
they
to
would
settle
wait.
for
Hold
the
on,
bullshit, for the bullshit.
wait. Listen. But that also destroyed the black family because now back then a woman would stay with a man who has because women understood back then that men will have other options. Men will fuck other women, but he will still come home. Whereas now women don't care about him coming home. She'll fuck up a whole
Excuse
family.
me.
Let me finish real quick. She'll fuck up a whole family because she's not happy because he cheated on her. Her children will not grow up with a father in the household now.
So why
So what is
does
that?
why does
So
a woman have to settle
wait.
for that?
I'm
Why
trying to show
would
you
we
how
have to settle
it
for a
destroyed the
man
family though.
cheating on us? Why would
Wait,
we have to
I'm
settle
answering your
for
first
that
question.
when we
I'm
have our
answering your first
own
question.
money and a way to move on and
I'm
find
answering
somebody
your
who's
first
gonna love
question
us for who?
because I'm
You
gonna tell
know?
you why. Because your money's irrelevant. Why? Because no matter how much money you make, you still want a man who makes more than you.
Okay,
This is why your money's fucking irrelevant.
okay.
No matter how much money you make, you still want a man who can pay the bills. You're not paying a man's bills. So guess what? Your money's irrelevant. So you made all this money, wasted all this time to create this money, develop all these bad traits to where now you're intolerable because you make your money and you now ostracize yourself from the very same dating market you want to be in.
Listen,
Facts.
no, that
I
listen.
know I'm taking facts.
This has nothing. Again, this has nothing to do with the feminist movement. This has all to do with women not putting up with the bullshit
Can
and
I
Tricky
can I
cheating
ask you a
on
facts.
me
question,
and
Zai?
not being real. Hold on, let me say this: cheating on me and not being real. Y'all act like bisexual people just started in the
Men
2000s.
have always been
There
doing
was
that.
Hey,
bisexual women back in the 70s, 50s, whatever you want to call it, and if they were real with their women, then that would have been not been an issue. Like y'all, if y'all be real with us now, maybe we would tolerate some certain things, but the lies we don't have to deal with.
No.
And when we have
hey,
our own
Zion,
money, we
Zion.
can move
Here's
on
the
and
problem.
find us that
No,
shit.
wait,
See, here's the
Hey
problem
Zeus,
though.
let me ask you a question real quick.
Go ahead.
Hey Zion, who gave women rights?
Men.
I guess according to the United States, men did.
There you go.
Exactly, because men guarantee that you have rights because without men, you wouldn't have none.
That's just in the United States, sir. I mean, I don't know elsewhere.
That's probably
No,
that's
no,
That's
probably
and it
that's
happens
in
to be.
that's
that's in
probably
all
190
egalitarian
out of
countries.
196 countries, Zion, that
That's
speak
in
on these
all
events.
egalitarian countries,
Okay,
Zion.
well, whatever.
But Zion, and
Y'all
this is what I'm
got
talking
that.
about.
Y'all got that.
No, no, of course we have it. The problem is you're arguing emotion,
Now,
not
do you
fact.
understand the
I'm not
subordinate
emotional.
position of women?
I'm not
No, I'm saying you're
emotional.
arguing emotion. You're arguing emotion. Not saying you're emotional. You're arguing emotion. You're
Okay,
not arguing fact,
I'm not emotional.
right? And it's
No, I'm
okay. You're
saying,
a
hey,
woman. It's
Zion, do
okay.
you understand the subordinate disposition of
Shit.
women?
Make noises.
No, the feminine movement was started
Say
by
that
white
again,
men,
please.
actually.
Repeat that one more time. I had to
I
take the
said, do
Bluetooth
you
off the car.
understand the natural subordinate disposition of women when it comes to men?
How we are supposed to. You are our leaders, and we're supposed to be submissive or cooperative or whatever word y'all find
Yeah,
good in
like
this.
women are subordinate to men, and this is why you have to get your rights from us.
Okay, all of this stuff, I hear what you're saying, but it's over. Y'all done gave us our right. So let's argue what's currently going on. Okay, we can't argue
Now
what
Okay,
y'all
now
done
take
what's
already.
currently going
it
on is this
away,
settling
Zion.
thing,
Be
right?
careful. Be
No,
careful.
I'm very
Now
careful.
give
That's
it
why
to
I
now
answered
take
in
it.
that's why I answered in the way I did, Swazi, because
Men
I'm
are
very careful.
planners. Y'all better be
I
careful,
know
ladies.
what
Y'all
he's
keep
trying to
putting
do.
men
He's
Because
trying
feel
to
like
trap
you
me in.
got all these men coming together trying to
He's
freaking
trying
talk
to
about
trap me in.
how
But
they
don't
feel
worry,
at
I
one
hold
time.
my own.
That's some
I hold my
bullshit.
own in this realm. Y'all can't fuck with me like that.
you so cute.
No, she's not. She's operating off of fallacy and emotion. That's why her arguments are null and void.
Only because
Yeah,
you say so,
that's
sir.
why I say it's cute.
Only
It's
because
like
you
a
say so.
kid cute.
No, it's not because I
Yeah.
say so. Your arguments are
Yeah.
literally null and void. Your arguments don't. They're not rooted. They're rooted off your.
They're
Every
rooted in all
argument you make.
facts. Y'all
No,
gave us our
no, it's
rights,
not
right?
facts. How is
This
an
is a
argument
fact.
facts? You
Y'all
don't give me that
gave
one
us our
fact.
rights, right?
Give
Didn't
me
you
one
again
empirical
give us
data.
our rights?
Give me
This
give
is a
me one
fact.
empirical data. Give
This
me
is a
one
fact.
empirical data.
Didn't y'all give us
Give me
our
one.
rights? Didn't y'all give us our right,
No,
men?
no.
This is a
But
fact.
you didn't
Yes,
argue
we
that
gave
though.
y'all
He
y'all
said
Yeah.
that.
rights.
He
So
said that,
let's
not
go
you.
and move forward.
He
Let's
said
move
that,
forward.
not you though. I'm saying, give me one empirical data to support anything you said on this phone since you've been on this phone.
What data I need to support? What do
Exactly.
I need
That's
to
my
do?
point. You're
I
arguing
can give you
emotion and
data.
how
I
you
can give you
feel.
data, but what data do I need to support?
Anything you've been arguing.
I haven't been arguing anything. I just been talking to y'all.
Yes, you have.
Yeah,
I ain't
And
he
been
you
said
arguing
that
contrary
the
nothing.
everything you
feminist
said.
Man, Zion
movement is
already
not
in
the
the drawer.
reason
She in the
why
drawer
women
already, gentlemen.
is being idiots.
Talk about
No,
folded.
I
She
said the
already put it
feminist
away.
movement had nothing to do with why women don't have to tolerate the bullshit anymore. That's what I said, and that's
What?
Now, see what feminism did was created this weird rift between the black male and the black woman that didn't originally exist because we didn't have our foot on our woman's neck. We were working together. You understand? It was a different dynamic. So when y'all
Facts.
took on that same role, it just made things extremely weird because the men, we never had the power to be like, all right,
hold
Tony
on,
writing on
y'all. My
paper.
son got something to say. Say it again, baby.
I said it. Men and women will never see two to two because a man can't see through a woman's standpoint and a woman can't see through a man's standpoint. So
That come from the mouth of babes,
Incorrect.
baby. The
Incorrect.
mouth of babes.
that
Incorrect.
is very
That's
incorrect.
incorrect.
It's gonna be
That's
it's
very
always
incorrect. I'm
just
gonna
gonna
tell you why
be
it's incorrect though.
arguing
I'm gonna
and
tell you why it's
arguing
incorrect.
about the
Wait,
same
wait.
This is
stuff
In the
why
that
the
comment,
both
wait,
men
hold on, wait.
this
I'm
is
gonna tell you
why
why
the
it's
youth
incorrect.
should just set the fashion trend
Hold on, wait,
and
wait, wait.
not
I'm
a
gonna tell you why it's
society
incorrect.
trend. Yep.
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you why it's incorrect, right? Because one, and it shows you the difference between a young man and an older man, right? The why is incorrect is because a young man doesn't understand things the way a young older man does, right? So I'm gonna give you an example. He doesn't understand that men have to understand what women want in order to get women. Whereas women don't gotta understand what a man
He
wants
said he
to attract them.
understands that.
Listen to me, let me finish real quick. A man has to know what it takes to attract you. Whereas a woman don't gotta know what it takes to attract a man.
Yes, we do.
She doesn't have to know.
Yes, we
No,
do.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because men flock to you no matter what.
Right, because
You
he a
can sit in
man,
your
right?
bed
You
right
can't even
now.
say that.
Listen to me carefully. You can sit in your bed right now, look out your window. Who wants to fuck me? And somebody will come to your door. There's no prerequisite required for you to do that. So that's why most women do not know what most men want. Because there's nothing required for you to attract the opposite gender. Whereas for a man to attract you, there is always a requirement that needs to be met.
Okay.
Tell me I'm wrong about that
Agreed.
too. I know I'm right about that.
Too
What
busy
you just
counting.
said from the mouth of babes was wrong and dumb.
No. This is what it is. Women and men can see eye to eye if both of them have understanding versus combativeness. That's what it
Amen.
boils down to. Because if men and women couldn't see eye to eye, they wouldn't get married. Like,
people see eye to eye all the time, no matter what gender they are. It's just a problem with our women. They want all the benefits and they want none of the downsides.
It's a problem with everyone.
Right. Thank you.
Also,
That's the real
by the
problem.
way, when whoever said that open up the window and yell out, "Who wants to come F me?" Right? That was just for me personally, I would not. That's
Bro, have you got your heart broken yet?
It's weird.
I don't even think he ever got his heart broken. Like I only talk to men that at least been through something.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to talk to my son because he's making sense.
He ain't ready
I
yet.
get it,
He
Swat.
ain't ready, Zah. He ain't ready. He ain't ready.
I get it.
He ain't
Because
ready.
It's like
he making sense.
he probably still think men and women is equal.
No, he doesn't. He said that you won't understand. I'm not going to understand a man in my position, just like a
We
man
don't
is
understand your
not going to
Wi-Fi.
really
Where you at
understand
right
a
now?
woman in that perspective, and that's what he was trying to say.
I'm not gonna say that what you guys have been saying is wrong. I'm just saying not all of it has been,
Correct.
insanely correct to the point that everything you
So
said is
name
right.
one point that was not correct.
Okay, he ain't been listening the whole time, so he can't give you that. Don't worry, baby. I got these people.
Then how can
I
he
got
make
these
that
people.
claim?
I'm gonna slay them down for you, baby. I got it.
You can't make a
Yeah.
claim that everything is not correct unless you have an example of what is not correct that you
When
heard.
Mrs.
Listen,
Contrary births many
I will take all
But
y'all.
listen, we only gonna argue in logic. We never gonna argue in, if I say, yo, I don't agree with something you said, Zion, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I didn't agree with and why.
Well, I don't. I mean, y'all have said a lot of things, and all of it has some type of points to it, and some is just really extra. About the fact that a woman can just open a window and all of that. It's really extra because women, we're not ever doing that. So we have to go out and be
But
appealing
can you
to
do it?
attract
Can
a
you do
No,
man
it,
no,
that
no,
we
Zion?
no. Zion, women
desire.
do that every
Hold
day,
on,
Zion.
let me
Zion.
finish. Let me
Zion.
These
finish.
women
We
is
have
You
to
in
know
heat.
be.
a woman can go
Hold
out
on.
with nothing
A woman has to
special
go
on to
out
get
to
attention.
be attractive to get the man that they desire,
That
just
is
like
not
a man
true,
has to do
Zion.
what he has to
That
do
is
to
not true at
attract the
all.
woman
That is
that
so
he
untrue,
wants and
Zion.
desires.
That is so untrue.
Listen,
We
Zion,
don't want to
come on
fuck a
now.
bum. Yeah, I could go outside and be like, who want to fuck me? And a bum will pull
You
up.
could
Yeah,
be in
me,
your
baby.
bonnet and you
With a
could be in the
wine or
bonnet and
bottle.
meet a
That's
bowler,
not
so
going to
you
turn
know
us
it,
on. We
Zion.
don't want that.
You could be in the
Watch
We
it.
have
bonnet
Hey,
to
and meet a
Zion,
attract
bowler.
the man we
Zion,
desire too.
Zion, you know you got some good shit, right? If you was to sell your shit today, how much you think you can make in a day?
I don't know because I ain't never thought about it.
Yeah, all right, but let's keep it real. You think you gonna make more than $1,000 today selling ass?
Probably.
How much money I'm gonna make selling dick?
I don't know. There's people out there paying for it.
None.
He
Zero.
said, "No,
Wait,
I
wait,
think
wait,
it's
wait,
Polly."
bro.
I got more
Wait,
faith in you
yo.
than that, Polly.
Polly. You
Yo,
said she
yo.
said,
That nigga
you
said
said she said, I
none.
don't know.
Cool 0.
It's
There's people
people
out
out
here
there.
doing it.
It's people out
Women
there
always
paying
want to use
for
the
it.
exception to the rule. Most men are not selling dick. Most men can't sell dick.
I
If men
know,
can sell dick,
It's
Dizzy.
men would
gigolos.
be
They got a
millionaires.
whole term for people, men who
No, but
sell
see,
dick.
this
Gigolo.
the part. This is the problem, though, right? My point is, you keep arguing exceptions to the rule.
No,
Are there
it's
some
a
men in the
term.
world
If you
who
look
are
it up, it's
possible to do
called
it?
a
Sure, but
gigolo.
most men can't do it. That's why if
Polly,
you go to Hunts
good
Point, you don't
job.
see men outside. You see women outside because most men cannot sell dick. Most women are not paying
You
for dick. Let's be real here.
put yourself.
I'm saying,
She
yeah,
just
after a
she's
while, you
arguing
can
a mute
build up
point,
some
You can go on
clientele.
list crawler just like the women can. Shut it up. You can advertise yourself on list
bro.
crawler, sir.
She's a. This
What?
is what I'm telling you guys. She's a contrarian, y'all. She's
She
wrong. She
is,
doesn't know
Yeah,
what she's
man. That's
arguing.
what she does. She's
it's crazy.
contrary to
All right, let me ask you,
popular
who you
opinion.
think is buying sex, Zion, men or women?
Men for the most part are buying
Wait,
it.
wait, Polly.
Okay,
Slow that
so if
down.
I'm
Slow that
selling
thought
dick, who I'm
down.
selling dick to,
Wait,
Zion?
Polly.
You can sell it to men too.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gay. What I'm saying is
He's speaking
that's the
heterosexual. Like, let's be real here.
that's the
Yo, this
only
nigga
niggas
risky.
that successfully sell dick is gay niggas.
How do you know, though? Polly, have you ever talked to
Why?
any straight
Thank
Why?
you.
dick
Talk about
sellers?
it,
Because
Swaz. Get them, Swaz.
no, I'm gonna tell you
But
why.
no,
This
because
this is the
gay
reason why.
men buy sex.
Because gay men are still like men. They still want
Facts.
sex. All men across the board, men value sexual value. Women value security value. Even a gay, this is why the gay community, specifically in the homosexual gay community with men, have higher rates of HIV
Thank
and all
you.
that stuff.
Talk
Why? Because
about
men are still
risky.
men.
Risky, no.
Men are
Thank
still
you.
men.
Pin that comment.
Men will go to the club and fuck you right then and there.
Comment away. I'm sorry.
Even gay men will do the same thing that a straight man will do. Fuck a woman right then and there. Fuck somebody right then and there. So the problem is for men, though, straight men, we gotta struggle because women require so much. Whereas even a gay man fucking a gay man, there's no requirements.
Listen,
Get down, I'm down too. Let's
if
go.
men want to sell dick, they can sell dick. That's all I'm saying.
No,
Go on
Yeah,
List
sure.
Crawler just
and this is
like
why
the
you
chicks
guys can't
do.
listen to women. Because women give you bad advice.
Go on List Crawler
That's not
just
even
like the
reality.
chicks do. Go on List
That's
Crawler.
not even reality that you can sell dick as a man. Like,
Come on
what?
now. Hey, Zion. Come on now.
What?
Like, let's keep it real. You go if a nigga make a OnlyFans versus a girl make a OnlyFans, the girl OnlyFans will go up and the nigga OnlyFans not gonna go up.
Yes,
Facts.
it will. You tripping? Them men that
Oh my God.
on OnlyFans,
She says,
they
see how
get a
arguments
lot
is
of
their
views.
men?
She's going to the extreme cases. Oh,
Exactly.
you
No,
didn't see
I'm
Michael
not.
B. Jordan's OnlyFans?
No, I'm
You
not
didn't
going
see
extreme. I'm going
Idris
average.
Elba
Hey,
OnlyFans?
hey, Shy.
Like, come
I'm
on
going
now. The
average
average
person.
man that makes the
No,
OnlyFans
hold
don't
on,
make no
Julio.
money.
Conflict has an OnlyFans, and he gets paid. His OnlyFans is viewed by many. Stop it. Y'all can do the same things we can do.
Oh, man.
Your Wi-Fi is
Zion.
fucking up, first of all. Your Wi-Fi can't do the same thing our Wi-Fi can do.
Zion.
And look.
You about to get kicked, Zion.
Hey, look.
No, for
Yeah,
real.
we do need another woman up in here,
I
man.
love
That's
you,
willing to
Zion.
talk some real shit.
I love you, Zion, but that wasn't going to do it.
We need somebody who's gonna challenge our points with facts.
Hello?
So we can examine where our fallacies are.
All right.
Yo,
Hello, y'all can hear?
Swaz,
Yeah.
Good. What
All
up?
right. So
that
for heterosexual
she
men
got
to
kicked.
tell
Yeah.
heterosexual
He's
men
spinning
how
out.
gay men feel is a little weird. So that's number one.
She's talking that bullshit. So Instagram
That's
got rid of her ass.
that's what I want to say. Number one. And number two, if you feel like you can't sell dick, you got no self-esteem.
Yo, bring Lux up.
Man, who the hell is this dude?
No, I'm speaking literal, bro. You got
Bro,
you
listen,
saying
you not selling no dick out here for your rent. Stop.
bro, you telling me you can't go and sell your dick for some rent.
Have you ever sold your dick for rent money?
I'm not saying if I did or didn't. But
No, you cannot. You can go outside and you can try
you
and you can
have
fail.
no self-esteem, or you just
So,
a corny
bro, I
ass
have the
nigga
largest
if you can't
self-esteem.
sell your dick, bro.
Listen, I have so much self-esteem, I think I can fuck your girl.
You're dumb.
Yeah, I know. I'm dumb because I got that much self-esteem, but I'm letting you know I'm not stupid.
Bro, you're
You hear me?
stupid because you just came on
think you
here
can
and
go out
said
here
what
and
a
sell
gay
dick
nigga feels,
as a
and you're
nigga
not
and make
gay,
some
bro.
money. Try it out. Record
No,
your
makes
progress,
sense.
nigga. You ain't
No,
making
makes
shit.
sense. Y'all on here saying what a gay nigga would do or what gay niggas buy,
Gay
but y'all
niggas
saying
move
y'all
like straight niggas
heterosexual.
when it comes to sex. They have testosterone just
hold
like
on.
you.
Yo, is this Risky? He's gay?
No, I'm not
This
gay.
nigga gotta be a homo.
My point is how
No,
y'all
I wasn't trying to
saying
be funny.
y'all
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I'm making
heterosexual,
sure.
but y'all saying what gay men do, or y'all say what gay men abide
Because I'm
by,
telling
and
you why.
y'all
Because
not
men are
gay.
men.
Because we
Because men are
know,
men.
nigga, what the
Men are
fuck?
men. All I'm saying is I don't talk about gay men doing their
Oh,
personal private life. I'm talking about men are men. Men. This is why.
yeah,
That's why I said HIV rate. I use a statistical, empirical data to support that. But I'm telling you, men, the gay rate and homosexuality between men are higher than anywhere else. Why? Because they are men. They will fuck just to fuck, like all men do. It doesn't change because it's sexual orientation.
So
Men
you
still want to have
telling me?
sex. All men
No,
are the same.
hold on.
Okay.
So you telling me because a person's sexual orientation, they're
No,
going to buy sex?
that's not what I just said. I just said now it doesn't
Oh
matter
my God.
between.
Bro, you
You're not
said,
listening to what I
bro,
just said.
I
Listen
said,
to me carefully.
hold on. Let's have a conversation because I sat here and listened, and I listened to you say gay men buy sex.
All right, I'm going to answer you now. What I'm
So
telling
how
you
do you
is
know what gay men do if you're not gay?
that's not what I said. What I
Oh
said
my God.
was
How do you know what white people do if you're not white?
I don't. That's why I don't speak on what white people
all right.
do
What?
because I'm
No,
not
I
What?
white.
got.
How do you know what your
So
mother
how are
does if you're
y'all
not her?
being heterosexual but
How
speaking
do you
on
know
what
what
gay
your
I'm
girl
men
doing
do?
gonna
if you're
tell you.
not
I'm gonna
your
tell you
girl?
how. I'm gonna tell you how, Risky. I'm gonna tell you how.
This
Here's the thing.
the
What I
person
said
probably
was.
playing around. I'm on some real shit. Like if
Listen.
you
No,
was
No,
listen.
bro,
not
because
gay,
you
how y'all
funny as
speaking on
fuck.
gay shit?
Okay. What
Bro,
I'm
look
saying
at what you're
is.
trying to infer, though. Like, you're saying that, okay, if people talk about how gay people feel, it must mean that they're gay.
Exactly.
What type of, listen, let me ask you, how did you rationalize that? Tell me the
Bro, cause
formula you
all right, so
used.
look, I'm gonna explain to you how I rationalized it. If you're not gay, how can you feel what a gay person feels?
It's called empathy and mirror neurons that you have in your brain that allows for you
So
to
you
feel what
putting
other people
yourself in a
feel.
gay person's shoes.
You don't, listen, you can imagine being a gay
I'm
person
All
and
not
right.
not do that.
imagining myself a gay person if I like women. Makes sense, bro.
Nigga, you can imagine anything you want to. Why would
I'm
you
not
imagine
imagining it.
anything?
I'm a heterosexual man. I like women.
Nigga, I
Make it
know. So
make
you
sense.
imagine that you had 5, 6 girlfriends, but it ain't never happened. It's still,
I never
it's
would
not happening.
imagine that, bro.
But you
I
can
imagine
imagine anything.
reality, bro. Makes
My
sense.
nigga,
I wasn't
this is
talking to
what I'm
Polly. I'm
saying. This
talking
is
to
what I'm
Zeus.
saying.
You're
Your
not
argument
educated,
is
bro.
futile. You are
Bro, you're
obviously a
not
dumb nigga that
educated,
want
bro.
to
Y'all
argue
sit.
and complain and shit like that,
No,
bro.
I'm not
This,
arguing.
listen,
I want to
you can't come up
understand
here and say
Don't
how.
say
how
y'all,
people
brother. I
feel
didn't
what the
speak to you
gay
yet.
people feel.
I
Like gay
still can't
people are
get an
some foreign
understanding. This
aliens or
nigga
some
want to
shit.
keep talking.
Y'all mad confused.
Listen,
Where we
gay
going
people
with
are
this
not
though?
aliens, bro. You can feel what they feel.
Zeus,
You
bro,
you
I
don't have to
can't
be gay
feel
to
what a
feel what somebody
fucking
else
gay
feels.
man feels because I'm not gay.
My
All
nigga,
right.
oh my God, I think you are.
Makes sense.
You running away from it, bro.
Away from
I
the
think you
real
running away
point.
from it, bro.
All right,
No,
listen.
no, this is
All
not
right,
pointless
we
at
can
all.
believe
How
My
do
so.
you
point
know how
is,
I
no,
feel?
no, 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 Swazi. My point is, these niggas get up here and preach all this shit, all this. Oh, gay men to do this,
Well, I can
women to
give you
do
facts.
this.
I didn't speak
Hold
yet. I
on,
can give you
hold
facts.
on. Let me finish. Let me finish, because I'll be quiet and let y'all talk. Men to get on here and speak. Gay men to do this, women to do this. This old lady to do this. Motherfuckers preach so much shit, but are not in those shoes. Like, how are y'all saying
Oh
all
my
this
God.
stuff and you're not this person? If
Why,
you're
do
not
you really
gay,
think this is
how
a
can you
solid
say what a
argument?
gay person would do?
Oh my God. Do you really think that that's a solid argument? Like if you was in college, you would make that argument in class.
Bro, I was a debater in high school, so we could go there if you
I
really
do
want to
not
go
No,
there.
we
believe you,
don't
bro.
want to
Your high
debate.
Bro,
school
if you
sucked.
want to go
Oh
there, we can
no!
really go
Oh
there. But just
no!
answer
Oh
the
no!
question. If y'all not gay, how can
Okay.
y'all feel
I
how a gay
answered it
person
earlier,
All right.
bro.
feels?
It's called empathy. Do you know what
No, it's
empathy
not called
is?
empathy, nigga. You's a faggot.
It's too
That's
much.
what it
Oh
is.
See, now
nah!
we go
See,
we
it's too much
now we can take
testosterone.
it to that level.
It's
Oh,
too
all
much
right.
testosterone. See, always,
Oh,
always,
thank you, Swaz, because I was about to take it to that level.
always, always, always,
He was about to get me.
always,
Hey Zeus, you so calm and collect, bro. I need to get like you, bro. But it
Yeah, I
be
don't
coming out. If you
because
was in
I don't
person just
argue.
now, he probably got punched in the fucking face.
Yeah, I don't argue because I done been to, you know what I'm saying? I done been in places, man. Like I grew up in like I don't play that disrespectful shit, but I already knew where he was going with it. I already seen he's triggered like a female, so I already knew it was not gonna go in the
I
right
think
direction
he a
before I get to that point.
homosexual.
Yeah, before I get to that point, I wasn't even gonna engage in that shit. I don't engage in stupid
Why y'all
conversation, bro.
ask me why? Why y'all ask me why? Why me? Who y'all talking to me? Why? First of all, I didn't even
What?
kick this self. Don't
Oh,
put
right
shit
here.
on me. You kicked this self.
Bro, let that nigga go, bro. He
No,
having
what
battle.
about?
He battling his sexuality, bro.
I
Whole time.
email a lady send a request, please. Somebody nobody knows. Don't be sending because it feels like it's too much animosity between people up here, man.
Yeah, it don't supposed to even be like that. We supposed to be having a tasteful discussion. And it's like, if y'all gonna come with any argument, argue the facts that we're talking about. Don't argue the
Nobody knows
person.
me.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga get up here and be like, oh, so how you think you can judge a gay person if you not gay? What has nothing to do with our arguments. Like, please formulate your
Yeah, but I
arguments so
can't
that we
under
don't waste time.
I cannot think like a gay person because I'm not gay. So when you
No, you
said you
can
could
think
think
like a gay
like them,
person.
no, I cannot think like them. No,
Oh my
because I'm
God.
not
You
gay.
already think like a gay man, right?
What?
When you go out, do you look at men or do you look at women?
I look at men.
Exactly. So do gay men.
You
Y'all
is
have that in
retarded.
common.
That's two different things.
That's what I'm saying.
That's two different things. How could I think like a gay man? I'm not trying to fuck them niggas. I'm trying
I'm
to
not
have
saying,
them fuck
listen,
me. A gay man is gonna get like he's thinking of fuck them in their ass crack and get shit all over his dick. I don't have a dick to fuck them in their ass, so I'm not thinking like them. Cause how I'm thinking how I want a man to fuck me is not how a gay man's thinking he's gonna his sex. So
yeah. I
no,
don't
I
know
cannot
for
think like
sure.
them.
Listen,
I
I
can
don't know for sure,
empathize. Hold
but
on. I
people
can
think
hold
like
on. I
other
let you
people.
hold on. I
Literally,
wasn't
our
up here.
thoughts come from
I
other
wasn't up here
people.
when you was talking your philosophy. I cannot think like a gay person because I am
Oh
not
my
gay.
God.
So I can empathize with them. I can look at a situation and be like, damn, a person would probably feel a certain type of way in going through that situation, but I can't think
Let,
like
Let me
let,
them.
let
let,
me
let me
respond
ask you
to it.
something. Have you ever
You
heard of
feel
this
me?
book? It's called Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, but that's different. I'm not gay though.
No. Let me follow me real quick. Follow me real quick. Do you think that a woman can be a woman and think like a man?
She can have a masculine side, yes.
Okay, so a woman can think like a man.
She
How?
can
According to what
decisions.
you're saying.
Okay, and all right, think like I've actually read that. So here's the thing now, because you're not gonna use the word think and then put it for like that's
the word we're using.
Hold
the
on.
word we're using.
Let me, Polly.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the word think was not the whole novel. Basically, again, this is the proof of what I just said. A woman can make decisions that a man would make. So it would then make it feel like, okay, she can think like a man, but she's making decisions like she's a man.
So are you saying that women can't think like men?
Yo, shut the fuck up, man, so I can talk. You always do that.
No,
anyway,
I'm asking to
she cannot
clarify.
think, bruh. She cannot think like a man would because she's not a man, but she can make decisions like a man. Feel me? She can say, okay, if I was a man, what would I do in this situation? But she can't think like a man, meaning she's not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm going to take my dick and fucking push it up in cash cream pussy. Oh, I'm going to, blah, 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 like a man. No, we can't just come out and think like a nigga, but we can make decisions like a man would.
So can I talk real quick if you guys don't mind?
Sure, go ahead.
Here's the problem. One, he was wrong, the guy that came on. Why? Because I didn't say.
Thank you so much. If you read the book, it's about making decisions like a man. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What I said was, gay men. The reason why gay men are heavily are heavily more so towards catching HIV, because regardless of them being gay, I even prefaced it by saying that regardless of them being gay, they still think like men. Men value sex. This is why gay homosexual men have higher HIV rates than heterosexual. I mean, than heterosexual couples, gay couples. Why? Because for men, it's hard to get sex, right? So most men are not even getting sex. We're in the gay couple, they're all men. Men are dating men. Even the most feminine fucking man is still a fucking man.
Wait, you lost me.
What I'm saying is, even the most feminine men are still men. He's still going to
No, you lost me when you said men, it's hard to get sex. When did that happen?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. Because 1 in 3 men are virgin and or celibate. Only 20% of men are fucking all the women. Whereas the other 80% of men are invisible. Think about it.
So aren't men having sex more than women?
No, exactly the opposite around.
I don't know why
women are having more sex than men.
I don't know where we're going. Don't understand where we're going.
No, wait. Men are having way more sex than, women are having way more sex than men are. When the female rates of sexuality has increased while the males have decreased since 2008. Men are not having sex as much as women are. Most men are virgin and or celibate. Why? Because most women have standards, and most men do not meet equal to these standards.
You just used the word most. Most men are celibate. Where the fuck? What earth?
1 in 3 men are celibate. 1 in 3 men are celibate.
It's involuntary.
Okay, but that's not most men. That's not most men. You use the word most.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Most men are fucking.
I'm gonna explain to you. I'm gonna explain to you. No, it's not. Let me finish speaking. Hold on. Listen here. I'm gonna tell you.
You just said most.
Listen, mama. Listen. 20% of men are fucking.
So why the fuck I have not met a celibate?
Can you listen, mama? 20% of men are fucking older women. The other 80% of men are invisible. Think about it. When you're in the street.
So where the fuck is those men? Because I never met a celibate.
I want to answer you. Listen. When you're in the street, do you give your number to most men that talk to you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When you're in the street, do you give your number to most men that talk to you? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Maybe one man may get your number in a day. Maybe, right?
So if he's celibate, why the fuck he's hollering at me?
I'm going to help you answer the question. You don't understand. I'm help you understand. I'm going to give you your own reality to help you understand. When you're in the street and most men talk to you, you may give one guy your number, if that.
All right, I'm coming.
Correct? Correct, sweetie?
Look, she doesn't like most women don't like obese men. And it's like 150
Here we go. Most women.
Obese
a lot
men.
of slim bitches, like chick niggas. Why
hold on, Polly. Hold on, Polly.
See, again, a man cannot think like a woman, and a woman cannot think like a man. We can make close to the same decisions.
You know what? I agree.
Around the same decisions.
Hold on, Polly. Let me understand some shit. She's not understanding that. Let me answer your question.
Okay, but I mean, she's proving her point by not understanding it because she's saying a woman can't think like a man, and I agree now.
No, what I'm asking her is, if you're in the street, when you're in the street, maybe one guy may get your number, correct? Or two if they're lucky. Right? Now, most men are not getting your number. Correct, Shorty? Whatever your name is?
I didn't say most is all, but most mean majority wins, King
I'm asking
True.
you a question though. I'm asking you a separate question. When you're in the street and guys get guys ask for your number, you may
Yeah.
give one your number, correct? Out of
Okay,
25 guys
yes.
ask for your number. All right. See how that number works? If you extrapolate that into the general population, women are ignoring most men. Most men are virtually invisible to most women. So if you're all saying, I'm only giving my number to the select few men, then guess what? 80% of men aren't getting selected.
That's bullshit. Because they're
My
going to
God.
holler at somebody and
You
somebody's
just
going to gravitate.
no, that's a problem. No.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna explain to you. Wait,
bullshit what you're saying.
hold on, wait. Women all have
Oh
an
my God.
archetype for
Can
the most part.
somebody pull this statistic up because this is bullshit?
I can pull
Because
it for you
it's
as well.
just like
Go to my
age,
bio. Wait,
right?
listen. Go to my bio. While you're talking on the phone, go to my bio. When you see
I'm not
sex
fucking
at,
with you. Not,
go to my bio
I'm
and
not,
go to dating. You can see dating. You can see a statistic right there. 1 in 3 men are virgin indoor celibate. It's an actual statistic. It's not my own opinion. If you also go to the dating,
you talking too fast. What
go to my
percent?
bio and go where you see dating at with
I said,
parentheses.
what's the percent?
Go to my bio. You're gonna
That
see it.
part.
80% of men are not getting sex. Women find 80%
of men are not
yes,
fucking.
women find 80% of men are unattractive.
And where did you find that?
Go to my bio. You're gonna see.
I'm not
Women
talking
find.
about your bio. I said, where did you
I'm gonna
find
help
that?
you. It's the statistics
I'm
in my
not
bio.
going to the. Yo, where did
Go
you
read.
find that? That's what I'm asking.
When you go read, you're gonna find out more. Go read. I'm gonna help you.
Oh my God.
You don't know something. I'm helping you educate yourself. Go read it.
Why is it that Swazi?
Yup.
Swazi.
Yup.
If this was majority men not fucking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we meet a lot of men that's not fucking? Like when people
No, because you don't see those men, sweetie.
So you saying those men are lying?
No,
so
But those men don't even approach you.
Those men, no,
asking?
those men approach her. She's asking you, Swazi, why we don't find those men who's not fucking. The problem is those men don't exist to you.
That are celibate.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you no, involuntary
those
celibate.
celibate motherfuckers
Listen
shouldn't be trying to
carefully.
holler at nobody.
No, I said
All right,
involuntarily.
look. All right, let me explain what he means. All right, so what women don't realize is that majority of the men that are out there, y'all just don't pay attention to them. And then there's a certain lot of men that get the focus. And even in that lot of men has a subsect that they're really not getting that much. They're just like getting a little trickle. You understand? So women only see it because that's what you're paying attention to. But think about all the men you come across. Think about them all of them. The mechanic, the car wash guy, all of these men need women, right? And
but they be fucking and they normally have their woman at the crib. So
not always.
That's not true.
When you say majority wins, right?
Not always, because then you got a subsect that doesn't know how to get to the women. There's a subsect that.
But hold on, when I say majority wins, right? When something is majority, it means you come across it more often. Why have I not come across men that say I'm celibate? Because celibate means they're not trying to have sex. That means they're not trying to holler at nobody. So when he says, "Oh, majority," if a dude hollered it, they're celibate. They're saying, "I'm not fucking. I don't want to have sex. I don't want to holler at nobody."
What he's talking about, baby, is involuntarily celibate. They're called incels.
They don't want to be celibate.
He didn't say that. Okay, so then where are those men?
I'm telling you, they're in a mom's basement playing Call of Duty. They're on Pornhub,
and that's 80% of the men.
Yes, the majority of the men are they live through vicariously through other men when it comes to women.
Ain't true. He said 80%. You know that's only 20% of people fucking.
I don't know.
I would have came across these men already.
I don't know if it's 80%.
If it was 80, if it was 80, that's a lot of people. That means I would at least, if I went on 10 dates, that means only 2 would say to me, "I'm fucking tonight."
Look. Let me explain.
That's crazy. And I've never met a dude that says, "I'm not fucking. I'm celibate."
Look. So it says, y'all could go check out the article yourself. This comes from Bloomington. It's an EDU story, right? From Bloomington. Researchers from Indiana University, right? Nearly 1 in 3 men in the U.S. report having no sex, study finds. So
1 out of 3.
So that's 33%, right? Between the ages of 18.
But that's 1 out of 3. That means majority is having sex.
Right. So wait, let me finish. So 1 in 3. But look, just because you're having sex doesn't mean you're having it consistently, right?
Understood.
Right? So just because you're having sex doesn't mean you're having it consistently. So I understand it's a large number. There's probably like, I don't know if it's more than men having sex, but I think what Polly and Zeus are talking about are men that have access to sex. It's different.
Facts.
Okay, so again, at least we won this part. It's not majority of men not having sex. Because
No,
1
no,
to
no.
3.
It is.
Okay.
I'll explain what
Oh,
Swaz just
Jesus
read.
Christ.
He read that 33% of all men are having no sex at all.
No, that's
So
not what he
18
said.
to
He said
24.
1 out of 3
18 to
Yeah, 1
24.
out of 3 is 33%,
is
baby.
not
Okay.
having sex. 1 out of 3,
Mm.
meaning one person out of the 3 people is not
It's
having
so hard.
sex.
Yes,
Yes.
You know what that
one
means?
person. That's you. Did you know that 1 out of 3 equals 33%?
Exactly. So 1 out of 3, there's 2 other people, which is majority of the 1.
All right,
Bruh,
but
we're
listen,
educated
you
over
have
here.
to listen all the way through. Okay, just try it one more time. All right. So 33% of men are virgins. They're not having no sex at all. See, there's another
It's
percentage of men that cuts into that 2 out of 3 that they only had sex a couple times, or they don't have access to getting it
okay.
when
So
they
that's
want it. So
33%
listen, let me
out of
finish. Let me
100.
finish.
That's
Can I
less. So
finish?
again,
Can I
it's not
finish?
majority.
Can I please finish? Okay. Yes, the majority of men is not virgins. 33% of men is virgins, but a bigger percentage of that is men who can't get sex when they want it. See, it's other men. It's a certain small
So where's
substrata of
that
men.
one? Where there's men that
Listen,
can't fuck?
there's
Because
a
I know there's
certain a
prostitutes.
small substrata of men, and it's crazy because if you're a part of the substrata of men, you don't even realize it until you look at the statistics and realize what's going on out here. Like, I didn't realize it. Like, niggas ain't getting no pussy right here. Pussy's never been an issue for me.
But niggas
But
can get
but
pussy
let me
now than ever because niggas can use money to get pussy now. You could be an ugly ass motherfucker and you could get. Back in the day, what you're saying, I can understand that. But now it's easy. People selling pussy so easy you don't even know it's selling it. That people are giving up. Bitches is giving pussy away
but
right now.
niggas can a nigga who making 40, the average man makes 40 grand a year. And a nigga who making $40,000 a year don't have enough money to keep
Nigga,
on
you
spending
could
on
pay a
pussy. He
bitch
might buy pussy once a month, but he ain't got enough to buy pussy on a weekly or daily
$60 or
basis.
$50 and get pussy right now.
No, listen, if you paying $50
Every
for pussy,
month,
you need to
pay
go
that
get
bill, you
checked.
get pussy.
If you paying $50 for
Man,
pussy,
it
that
sound
bitch
like you
is
just not
17
getting
years
no pussy
old
right now.
and you need to go get checked. Ain't no
We in a
pussy, no goddamn
recession,
$50
Chaz.
out here.
That's why pussy's giving away right now. I'm telling you.
No, listen, pussy is given away to a small percentage of men, baby, and I'm part of that small percentage of men.
Purposely gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll on this on the radio. I swear to God, and I'm gonna go down on the beach, and since we're gonna do a percentage, and every nigga
So,
that
Polly,
passed,
I have
every
a
white
question.
man, every black man, every Spanish man that passed, I'm gonna ask them: are you actively having sex?
Polly, I have a
And let's see
question.
how many motherfuckers say
They're gonna
no.
lie. Men lie
No,
about
no,
having
no.
Oh,
more
here we
sex,
go.
and
Forget
women
the
lie
Oh,
lie.
about having
Jesus.
less sex.
Of all of the friends that you have, Polly, how many
All
of
right, tell I'm
them
coming.
not fucking?
You said out of the friends?
Out of all the friends and people you know, how many of them you think is
It's
not
not
fucking?
getting pussy other than
You
you.
talk about my friends that are niggas?
Your friends, yeah, your peoples.
Oh yeah, a whole lot of them. The
Who?
ones who are
What
less
kind of friends
popular,
you?
less
Who?
outspoken.
Like how many? Come on, damn, Polly. You hang around niggas
All
that
right,
ain't fucking as much as you
listen. I
talk
know of
about
5
fucking.
niggas right now who play basketball with me and who I known since I was young, and they don't get no ass. One of them still a virgin.
You is all the way lying.
I'm
Yo,
definitely not.
you
You
are around
lying
the
But I'm
just
gonna
as
show
much
weirdest
you right
fuck.
now. Hold
motherfuckers
on,
up on
watch
here.
And you
this.
know damn well, I wish you was around some of your friends. They'd be like, shit, I'm fucking. Shoot, I'm about to
Exactly.
hit this
Polly's
chick
one
But
of the
they're
today.
motherfuckers we know
lying
not
because
Polly,
they're
fucking. That's what
men.
we
Polly.
gonna
It's
say.
embarrassing
No,
to
they're
not
not
be fucking.
lying. So you lying, Polly? You lying? You don't never be
But
getting all that
I'm
pussy
getting
again?
ass. I don't have to lie.
So,
It's the
but
niggas who
why?
don't get
Why? You
ass
don't
that.
have any money, Polly.
Bruh.
Why?
You said what?
That's
Why are
why
you
you're not
fucking?
fucking, Polly, because you can't pay nobody metro bill.
See, here we go with the personal attacks.
Nah,
Hey,
it's
listen,
not a
I want to
It's
let
personal
not
y'all know
attack.
this. I
personal,
want to let you
honey.
know
Talking
The
this. Hey,
about
fact
is
is
Zion,
that
give
what
me a
y'all
you.
was
price.
talking
Hey,
about.
Zion, give me a price for that ass, Zion. I'll pay it. What's up?
She didn't say she was selling her pussy to you. There's people out there that
She
will
said,
sell their
no,
pussy
here
to
you go.
you.
She said, I ain't got no bread. I
I'm
cash at you right
saying,
now. Let me get some
Polly.
Oh
pussy.
I'm
my
saying.
Let me
God.
I'm
get some
This
saying.
girl
pussy,
is
You
Zion.
so
I'll
you
send
would
many
you
be
people and get
500 right
pussy.
now.
Like,
I
you
Polly.
would
swear
be
to God.
being one of the dudes that don't got paper, but you always getting pussy. Every fucking other day you
Hey,
get a
hey,
new
hey,
chick to fuck.
listen, Zion,
Okay, when was the
Zion,
Every other
last
day.
you
time
want
you
to
got
fuck
pussy,
me
Polly?
too.
Because it sounds like you got to get in pussy
You
a lot.
already admitted that my dick is
My
pretty.
cousin broke. He's a virgin at 23. King
This
True.
man is bugging.
Your cousin, okay, you have one cousin out of all the cousins that you have Jamaican. Again, majority did not win on that. That's all my point is. It's not majority of men out here that are not fucking. That's all I'm
Thank you.
saying.
There has to
What?
be a
Y'all,
He
percentage that
said
are
yo,
not fucking
80%.
or
He
not
said
getting
80%.
pussy.
y'all
And just
funny.
like Swazi said, 33% is not getting pussy out here. They're not fucking. But what happened to the other rest of the people? They fucking.
No,
And if
those
they
are
Thank you.
don't
people who
have
are
somebody, hold
virgins.
on. If they
Thank
don't
you.
have
They fucking.
somebody, they can buy it. They
Thank
can
you.
go out and get it from an ugly bitch that's insecure.
Talk about it.
Something.
They getting the
Oh
pussy.
my
I don't
They're
God.
know about
getting
this
pussy.
80%. Now I can go with the 33, but that 80% bogus ass number y'all was talking about, that ain't real. That ain't real.
Come on, man. That means we would come across a lot of motherfuckers not
That was
fucking
virgin
if it
and
was
never had
majority.
sex.
Bro, 33% of
Exactly.
men is virgins.
And
Look, I'm
that's
gonna show y'all this one.
clear.
Okay,
Look,
we
Oh
can
this
go
no,
with the
Zeus!
one of
33.
my
Wait,
friends
wait.
that
Zeus
don't get
said
no
y'all
ass. He look like a little girl.
wait. Zeus said y'all misquoted him. He said
He don't get
80
no ass.
No, he said
That's my
80%
friend.
of men are not getting pussy.
because
Stop,
they're
Zeus.
That's what
seen
You
he
as
want to
a.
said.
come
He
back
did
and
He
say
said
that.
they're
recalculate your
seen
shit.
And
unattractive.
he said
No,
majority of
he
men is
didn't
not
say
getting
that.
pussy. That's
That's
what
what
he
he
said.
said.
He
Right, let
said
me tell
Go
y'all.
off
most
of what
The
he
men.
said. You
majority
need
of
to
men
man
is
up and agree
5'10".
he said that shit. Come on now. You always want to change the goalposts. No, don't
One
change
in
the
a
Bro, no,
damn
three, one in a
I'm
three
showing
and
y'all
is
how
a
you
virgin
don't
is
prefer
not
the majority
majority
of
of men
men.
not getting pussy. One in a
Oh
three
my
mean
God.
one is not getting pussy. So
Thank you.
majority wins
Oh my
getting
God.
pussy. And that was
Thank
That
my
shit
you.
crazy.
question.
So if one's
It's
not,
crazy
if
Thank
how
you.
y'all
one
can't
one's
understand
not,
that.
two are
Jesus.
getting it. Basically, that's all.
Exactly. So
Exactly. That's the
majority men are
majority.
fucking. That's the
Thank
Nah,
you.
nah,
point.
nah.
Yes.
This is what y'all not understanding, okay?
No,
It
That was
the
trickles
fact
your
you're
down
not
your
to
getting
the
pussy,
survey that
that's
you
your
just
real
brought up,
listen real
Swazi.
quick.
understanding.
Just
We're gonna
listen real
roll with
quick.
it because we agree with that.
It trickles
It
down.
wasn't no. It was the Indiana University. It ain't my
Just
survey.
all right, fuck it.
It was the one you
Look,
pulled up though. You know
my
what I'm
nigga,
saying?
it
Go ahead.
trickles down to your everyday involvement on a basic level. And when
Probably
you go
started at
outside,
33.
you don't give 33 or 66% of the niggas who ask for your number your number.
What
That's
does
just
that
And
got to
if
do
you
facts.
with it? That don't
celibate,
have nothing
like
to do
Zeus
with the
was saying,
percentage
you
of
wouldn't be
women out here.
asking me for my number because you're celibate.
No, you getting it
Because
twisted,
that's what
baby. It's
Zeus
not
said.
you're
Most
celibate.
men
It's
are celibate.
involuntarily celibate. That means it's beyond your choice. Like, who you
Well,
think is
if
more
they
likely?
corny,
Just listen. Just
if they
listen.
corny, they can find
Polly,
somebody
Polly, y'all
I
corny. There's
got you,
fucking.
always
Zeus. I
somebody
Oh
got
for
my
you. Don't
God.
somebody.
worry.
Polly, Polly, you
That shit
fucking. It's
crazy,
other
bro.
people that's fucking. Okay, don't sit here and act like it's an unbelievable thing.
Flera, you said
And when you find
I
a
hardly
dude
get
that
pussy.
ain't
I have
having
to
sex,
buy
you
it.
call him a simp
Wait,
or a pussy. So
Zion,
come on,
look.
man.
You see what he said? I hardly get pussy. I have to buy it, but he buy it, so you still get it. That's
Who
the
said
point
that?
that
Yeah,
I'm
that
trying
but
to
listen,
Polly,
make.
you buy
listen.
pussy
Motherfuckers
now?
is
Oh my
still
God.
Buy
Y'all
pussy,
missing
fucking.
what I
Polly?
said. I said that already. Y'all
You
missing what
buy
I'm
pussy,
saying.
Polly?
My nigga, listen.
What did I
Listen.
say,
Just
Zion?
listen.
Oh shit, I heard you
33%
say.
of men are virgins. That means no sex. No sex at all.
Virgin or not getting? Because
No sex.
Listen,
virgin is
just
No
please
different
sex.
from
listen.
not getting
Like,
pussy. You
like,
know that,
please
right?
just
No sex.
try.
They said
Just
no
try
sex.
to understand. I know you want
Listen,
to
Yeah,
We
but
say
Cap.
I'm
being a
already
against what I'm
virgin
Cap.
saying,
mean
They
but
they
understood.
just
said
never
no
had
try to
sex.
sex with
hold
a
my
Doing
woman.
hand.
something innocent. We already
Please. God
understand. We
damn, what I
already
gotta do? Beg
understand.
y'all, bro?
Understand.
Listen,
We
y'all
already
are women.
understand.
Can y'all just
Most
shut up
women
and
are
listen?
Oh
fucking.
no,
We
God
Polly.
damn.
understand. Most
Polly.
women, most men are
Come back.
fucking. We understand that already. We
And there's a
understand that.
small percentage that is
You gotta let them
involuntary.
talk
Thank you.
themselves
Bro,
We
can
down a little
get
y'all
bit.
that.
stop cutting me off
We
and let me
get
finish?
that.
God damn.
You keep saying the same thing like we can't hear you.
Okay,
We hear
because
you.
obviously y'all not
And they're
saying
not
anything that
virgins. They're
goes
just
against what I'm
not getting
saying.
pussy because a virgin mean they never had sex with a woman ever before.
Thank
Yes,
you.
that's 33% of men ain't never
No,
had
they
sex
said
with a
it's not
woman.
actively fucking. That's not virgin.
Just listen. Can you please listen? Okay. 33% of men,
How
they
many
not
women
fucking
buying?
at all. See, that's what I'm saying though. This is why I can't get my point across to y'all, is
Majority
because you
of
don't give a fuck
80%
about what I'm
struggling
saying.
to
You
get
don't. Now
sex
we
from
don't give a
women.
fuck
What?
about what you
See,
saying. Let me
there he
talk
I
go
about.
know,
I
and
again.
that's the
don't give a fuck
problem. I
about what
take
you
See,
my
saying,
time and I
Polly.
listen to
Yeah,
y'all and
that's
exactly.
try
all
to
this
understand what you're
bullshit.
Yo,
saying, and
how
I
y'all
Come
come?
on,
not
haven't
we
doing
even
need
the
Oh,
got my
same
another
fucking
thing.
oh
fucking
Y'all need to
thing.
nah,
show a real
ethnicity
nigga
that
some
oh
says
respect
nah,
on
no.
this
Oh,
live, bruh.
Zeus.
nah,
Y'all need to show a real
nah,
nigga some respect on this goddamn
damn
it
lie.
ain't nothing to do with you, Polly. No, no,
Majority of the
no,
80 are struggling to get
no.
sex from women, and
Y'all
then 1 in 3
bugging.
incline from virgins. So it tells most. So then we're the ones that are fucking in your
How
percentage in
y'all
your.
bugging like that? What's wrong with y'all two?
I don't know what's wrong.
I could do better than that.
Swazi,
What up?
the part that I just don't understand is that we do know that you have some men out here that's just not having sex. They don't have luck getting it, right? Even if they had sex 1 or twice or whatever, I don't know. But I know that majority of people are having sex, because sex is like everything right now. Even the nerdiest, ugliest man can go and buy pussy and
So,
have sex.
so Shorty, I'm gonna just give you some examples right real quick. What I said,
Sex rules the world right now.
wait,
Go
let me
ahead.
just speak real quick, Shorty. What I said was 80% of men are struggling with sex, right? Because women find 80% of men is unattractive, according to dating app statistics, right? This is a fact, not my opinion.
80% of
Wait,
men
let
are
me finish.
attractive. I'm
Wait,
just asking
let
you
me
a
finish.
question.
80%
So
of
I'm
men is deemed as unattractive to most women. This is a
okay.
I'm gonna see
fact.
if I can. I'm gonna see if I can find that
Go to my
stat.
bio. Yo, just go to my bio. Go to my bio where you
Please,
see dating app.
Swaz. You're
Swaz,
not
my
the
bio.
bio. I want him to
Wait, hold
look
on.
at it.
I know, but hold on. Go to my bio. I got all the statistics there. Go to my bio. You see my. You see, it's gonna be easy for you to find. But anyway, right there, right. Swaz. That's one. Two. 1 in 3 men, which is what you said earlier, 33% of men are struggling with sex.
You're talking
1 in
too
3.
fast. I
Let me
can't
finish
hear
speaking real quick.
you.
1 in 3 men are struggling to get sex. So that means men from 18 to 34 are struggling in general to get sex. So if you take both of those statistics, put them together, whereas men are struggling, women aren't. It's the reason why men are incels, which was Polly was saying earlier. Men are incels, means involuntarily celibate. If a man is celibate, it's not because he chooses to be, it's because he has to be. Whereas a woman, if she's celibate, it's because she chooses to be. Men are struggling. It's the reason why
That's
women.
not true, because you
Wait,
got bitches out here that can't get fucked.
speak real quick, shorty. What I'm telling you is, even the ugliest women can get sex from somebody. Even a crackhead gets sex, whereas a man can't. It's the reason why women can sell pussy and men can't. It's the reason why women get cash apps and men can't. It's the reason why women can
Men
demand
can't
so many
sell
things
dick.
from men.
That's not true.
No, men. So you keep saying men can. There are men. Most men
Because
can't
there's
sell dick.
jig
Let's be real here. As a matter of fact,
kilos out here.
women not paying for sex. You're arguing there's a mute point. You're arguing a statistical anomaly. Women, it doesn't. It's not
Yeah,
even
but you can't
a
take
mute
two
point
statistic numbers and put them
because it's a factual
together
number.
and
It's
be
saying
like, no, but you can't add them up together. What I
no. What
see
I'm
you
telling you
doing.
is, when you add together, tell you a story. Women are finding most men is
You
unattractive.
can't
And
add it together.
I'm
But
gonna
what
tell
you
you why
can
you can't.
say
Tell
is
you why you
what
can't
you
because it goes into dating. It goes into dating. 80% of men are seen as unattractive on most dating apps. That's why most women swipe left, whereas most men swipe right. We're very different. Women look to disqualify.
oh,
Men look
so
to
when y'all
qualify.
said that we think alike.
Wait, hold on. Men look to disqualify. Women look to qualify. So women find most men is unattractive. If you look at your own dating life, you ignore most men that come at you for sex, right? You ignore most men, whereas men do not ignore most women. It goes to show you that most men are struggling. If you're ignoring most men,
Who
and
said
all
that?
listen for
Because
a
I
minute,
know men that
listen
ignore a
for a minute,
lot of
listen
bitches.
for a minute. You can say you know men.
There's a
Men
lot
you
of them.
know are only men that qualify. There are men who don't qualify.
Especially these women that be throwing themselves at a lot
Shorty,
of these men.
Shorty, let me finish for a minute. The men you know are the men that qualify. You're suffering from an apex fallacy.
So I'm
Most
around
men don't qualify.
the men that get the pussy. That's what you're telling me in my
But
What's
I'm
up,
city.
telling you,
Zoo?
So in
speaking quick.
South Florida where I live at, and when I
Shorty, can I just speak
travel,
real quick? Because you keep cutting
I'm
me off.
only around people that fucking.
Can I speak real quick, Shorty? You keep cutting me off. What you're around is irrelevant because what you're around is all what you see. Women see most men as unattractive. So the men, only the men that you see that are qualified to get all these girls. There are men who do not qualify. There are men that you don't even know exist. There's men that you walk past every single day that's in your inbox right now that you won't even respond to. Those men are struggling. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
but that's
telling
not
you.
majority of men though.
That is majority of men.
It kind of
That's
is, Cash.
majority of
Look,
men.
Cash. Let me tell you something. Like they had it. Wait. So they took a guy. I never forget. I remember watching this. He had like a regular profile, regular looking dude. He sent like 1,000 tender rights. Like he did it 1,000 times, and like of the 1,000 times, he got like 30 responses or some weird shit. And of that 33, like turned into like a DM, and then of that, it turned into one date for him. Out of
I get
1,000
it.
women that he said he liked, that's what turned back for him. Because remember, when you send Tinder, that means your face gets to go out to the other person and determine if you're attracted to them or not. You know what I mean? So it was just like, it was kind of eye opening because I can't fathom a woman only getting 30 responses out of
Thank you,
1,000.
Swaz. I'm gonna give you a better example right now. I'm not sure her name. Oh, right now. Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Hey, love.
Oh,
Exactly.
No, because there's more women than men.
Exactly.
So there's enough pussy to
No,
go
you're not
around. My
listening.
point is, it's not majority of men not fucking. You can't
Yo,
say that.
yes, it is.
Did y'all
Yes, it is,
wait? Hold on,
Cash.
truth.
Did y'all hear what you just said, y'all?
It
She said
is.
there's enough pussy, there's enough pussy to
Yo,
go
Cash,
around.
But
No,
you
there's
just
not.
looked it
take
up,
it from
Swazi, and you saw
but
one
you
out of
gotta take
three
it
is
from
Wait,
not
shorty.
fucking.
but Cash, you gotta take it from
There is
men.
a
Wait, Cash, you
percentage that
gotta
is
take
not
it from
fucking.
men that are around other men. Men know.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's only a percentage,
So no,
Swazi.
no,
Men
no.
know.
Most men
Yo,
are getting
Swaz.
pussy.
Let me tell you something, Cash. You know you can tell your girl right now, listen, baby, we're gonna get your hair done, we're gonna get your nails done, we're gonna put you in the perfect little fit, we're gonna make you up, we going out, and we're gonna scoop something tonight. And 9 times out of 10, if y'all don't scoop something, you're gonna get drinks, you're gonna get attention. Yo, there's men that will do all of those things, cut their
And
hair,
not getting no.
do the trimming, come in with the shoes, and shoot their shot all night long and get nothing. Walk home.
Facts.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's majority of men.
That's
It
not
does. I'm
majority
gonna
of
give you an
men
example.
because you're not paying attention to those guys, but they're
No,
all
but I'm
there.
just saying that's
So
not
Swaz,
majority of
I'm gonna give her
men. You
2
can't
scenarios,
say that in
Swaz.
a sexual world that we live in right now.
So here's the thing,
Because
right, shorty?
even if you ugly, you could buy the pussy, which a lot of niggas do it.
No.
And you can have men. Listen, the way it is right now, there's less men to women. Even if he's ugly as shit, if he gets dressed up, go to the club
Oh my
and
god.
pop in them bottles, he leaving with some
You see what
pussy.
she just
That's an
said? If he does all
absolute.
these things. See how you just said if?
Yes.
Why do we have to do all those things
Yeah.
to even have
Oh
an
my
if?
She not
God.
even paying
That's the
attention to the
problem.
fact that the dude got to reach bottle status for him
Yo,
to.
and
I'm
even then
just
it's if. Wait,
saying. I'm
Swaz,
just
Swaz.
saying. If he
Even
I'm
then,
reaches
saying,
Swaz,
I
it's
just
still
bottom,
told
if.
yo, I just
he
told you,
could get
yo, I just
pussy.
told
Is
you to
what I'm
take little
saying.
mama, dust her off, go to Forever 21, put some makeup on her, and she going to the bar and winning. And you just
You the
told,
one that
wait,
talk
listen,
about
Cash,
dressing up. So
Cash,
I'm
Cash,
talking about.
Cash. You just said take ugly dude, go to the bar, pay to get in bar, pay the
Pay for
freaking
club
drink,
bottles.
now buy
You
bottle
just said
and
we
pay
gotta
for
get
ladies.
dressed. We gotta
And
buy
if
liquor.
he making
We
some
gotta
pussy.
buy makeup. I
Hey,
mean, we
but
He
gotta
see,
buy
hey,
may
I
get
tried
some.
outfits.
to,
We
hey,
gotta get cute.
I
So
tried to
that's all
put
Bro,
I'm
this,
yo,
saying.
I tried
Swaz,
to put
she
this,
doesn't realize what she's
I
saying
tried to
is
put
proving our
valid.
point.
Yeah,
She's
I
making
tried
our
to
point
don't
more
get
put
it.
valid.
valid.
She don't get it. You know why it's valid? She don't
All
get it
Hey,
I'm
because she's a
saying is,
female.
I'm
no, no,
not
Wait,
no,
wait,
saying
no.
what
Swaz,
you're
hold on, hold
saying
on.
is
Saying,
Shorty,
wrong.
shorty,
I am
shorty.
just saying it's
Because
not
hey,
how does the average
majority.
42,000 men make
I'm
that
just saying
happen,
it's not
Cash?
majority. I'm not saying what y'all saying is not
What do we
right.
think?
I'm
That
just
is the
telling
majority,
you
shorty.
it's not
Think about it.
majority because if it was majority, I
Sweetie,
would come
sweetie,
across.
sweetie,
Let me tell
sweetie.
you, there's a guy out here. He stutters as fuck. He
God.
fucked up, and he still get pussy. I see another handicapped little one that always carrying a sign or whatever, and he's getting. I see him with bitches. He get pussy. So what I'm saying is not majority.
It is
I
majority.
The
get what y'all
majority.
saying, but it's not majority of
I'm
men
gonna tell
not
you how it's
getting.
majority, shorty. This is the problem, right? The problem is you don't understand there's a burden of masculine performance that exists. It's invisible, but it exists.
I didn't say it
No,
doesn't exist.
listen
I
for a
said
minute.
it's
No,
not
listen for a minute.
majority.
The problem is you don't listen, so you can't hear. What I'm telling you is there's a burden of an invisible layer, something that exists, but you don't see it. But it exists because you know it exists, because you as a woman make sure that it's impression upon men, right? It's called an invisible burden of masculine performance. Every man has to adhere to in order to get sex, whereas women don't. So what I'm telling you, you did not mention the club thing, right? And how he
I'm
may, if
not.
he always, let me finish speaking. You just mentioned the club thing yourself, and how if he gets bottles, he may get pussy. See how all that's required upon him getting pussy? There's men who can't afford bottles to get pussy in that club. There are most men who go to the club, every man who goes to the club goes to get pussy. 90% of men. So if I'm telling you every man goes to get pussy, and guess what? If most men can't afford bottles, because the VIPs, it's the reason why VIP is a small section. Because not everybody can get into that section. Just like the dating market. The dating market is a direct reflection of the club. Certain men qualify. Certain men get all the women. If you go to VIP, all the women are congregated where? Among the VIP niggas. Because those are the niggas that all women preferably choose, but not all men qualify for, right? So now,
Hey,
that's just all those men there.
hey,
Guess what? All the men
Adika
on the dating floor, all the men on the dating floor are all like roaches, scrambling to get the leftovers, what they can get. And a lot of men can't get anything. A lot of men go home sexless in the club, even though their main focus is to go to the club. Even though their main focus is to get sex out the club, they're going home sexless. So they waste all that money, but all those drinks to still get no pussy. Whereas a
They're not
woman can
getting
go
no
to the club.
baddies,
Wait.
but at least they
Whereas a woman
fucking.
can go to the club right now, any woman, even the ugliest, fattest girl, and get some sex. Because men
That's
will
a
That's a
settle.
fact.
fact.
Because
That's a
men will settle
fact.
That's
after
a
the club and say, you know
fact.
what? I got another
I
girl, but I
did
got her fat
not
ass.
say that's
I'll take it.
wrong. It's just not majority of men not getting pussy. I'm not saying you're wrong.
So
I
listen,
do not believe that
listen,
It's
majority of men is
majority.
not getting
Majority,
pussy.
baby. I
Yeah.
think it's
listen. What?
majority.
Hey, I
Right
tried
there.
to make, I
How?
tried
Then
to
why are
make
we
the
not
argument.
coming across
Because I'm
with
talking
our
about like
points?
even
Listen,
all right. So
listen.
let's say you are lucky enough as a man to scoop one, right? And you're not really good at dealing with women, and you lose that woman. Those are the guys too that get added to the list. You understand? Like like not every guy gets the opportunity to deal with women
I get it,
consistently.
but it's not
Yo,
majority.
this is why she can't see it, y'all. Because
Yo,
in her mind,
You
every
just
man that
saw
sees,
this.
every man that
All
just
right,
she
show me
sees
the
is
majority.
qualifies.
So I'm gonna do my homework. Exactly.
That's not what we said
Majority is
though.
not virgins.
33%
We're
We're
not
are
talking
talking
about
virgin
about
and celibate.
virgins. We're
It
talking
said
about
33% is
we
not
talking
Yes.
about
active.
regular
First of all,
sex. We're
30.
not talking about twice a year, 3 times a year. We talking about regular sex. A dude that on average get it at least once a month. That's what they say. The majority
That's because he
don't
don't
even
want
get
it.
sex once a month.
Because
Yo,
he's not
no.
wanting it.
Listen, the fact that
That's not true.
no. No men
Like,
don't. There's no men that
listen,
don't want pussy.
I just tried to tell.
Men are
I just tried to
incels.
tell you, Cash. If that's I'm trying to make a statement that if a female
I
go
want
to
to
the
get
gas
people on
station,
every 2
Walmart,
seconds. And
if a
sex
female
is
go
so
to the
fucking
gas station,
overrated right now.
if
For
a female
you,
go
because
to the
you're a
gas
woman.
station,
I'm not
Walmart,
talking
or
about for me.
wherever,
I'm talking we're living
she
in a
gonna have
sexual
dudes hit on.
world.
Listen, bro. Listen. Women have dudes hit on them everywhere. So realistically, what you telling me is women are out here on average fucking more than 3 or 4 dudes per month, different guys. That would be
They don't
guys
have
that
to.
get
It's
regular
majority of
sex.
women more than men. There's more women than men. So there's a lot
No,
of
that's
women
not
that
why.
pass around.
There are more women than men, right? But guess what? Most women are single. Why?
Most
That goes
what?
to most women are choosing to be single.
The
The
women?
difference is, yes,
And they
62%
fucking.
in the black
So
community
niggas
alone.
is getting pussy.
In the black community alone, 1 in 6 women are single. I mean,
Hey, I'm
6
just
out of
chiming
10
in,
women are
bro.
single.
Bring somebody else
6
up.
out of 10
Salute
women are
y'all.
single. 6.2% of women are 6.2% of women are single in the black community alone. 62% of women are single. So what that mean? And that means, and most black guys would prefer to fuck you, but they can't
I
measure
am going
up.
to do my research on this.
Listen,
I'm gonna bring this up on our
they
show.
can't
And
measure
I
up.
mean, I just cannot believe that majority of people are
I
fucking
know you
living
can't
in
believe it
a
because you're a
sexual
female,
world
and in your
where
mind,
age and everything is passing
because you're a
around because a lot
female,
of people are
because you're a
You know,
fucking
female,
more
wait.
than
You know why the age pass
ever.
around though? You know why the age pass around? Because the same
Yeah,
man.
but people are fucking more than ever right
Listen
now.
to me.
the same men are fucking the same women.
Listen. The same man's escape, Cash. The same man just smashed one, right? Another set of
Facts.
women looking at the same dude, right? Looking at whatever he
Exactly.
bringing to the table. He smashed another team.
Exactly.
He might smash her girlfriend. Listen, he may smash her girlfriend, right? So not only did he get one, he
Facts.
get 2 now. Then he move
Facts.
on, and then y'all talking about how good the dick is with somebody else, and then a whole new crew want to smash him. It's that one dude. Y'all not
The
seeing
problem
it.
is
Y'all
the
all
problem,
fucking the same nigga.
Cash.
Y'all
Here's the
not
problem,
seeing
Cash,
it.
right? Y'all all want the same archetype of dude, even though y'all don't know. Even every girl saying, no, we all want something different. No, you all the same. You all want the
So
same
why I
kind of.
see these
Let
ugly
me finish speaking.
motherfuckers
Hold on,
with
wait.
some
You
bad
all want
bitches?
the
You know,
same.
it's
I'm gonna
always
tell you
an
why.
ugly ass, nerdy looking nigga with a
The
bad
same
bitch.
reason why you're with a bag. See,
Why
you keep
is
saying with a
that? You're
bag.
making it seem
You say you
like,
keep adding a
oh,
bag to it.
attraction and all that
I'm
other
gonna tell
stuff.
you why, because you
I
keep
don't
adding a
get
bag to
that.
it.
You
When a
keep
man
adding
has
the
the money,
bag to it.
he automatically qualifies the most women. Most of the time, because
I
most women are
see
seeking
broke
security. I'm
niggas.
gonna tell
My
you why.
best friend,
Listen,
she
but I
married to a
promise you, he's
broke nigga. And
tall.
his head
He
is
has
big.
attraction to
He
some
look
degree.
ugly, but he's getting pussy.
But he probably brings something of value. Maybe he's tall. Maybe he's attractive, highly
No, he
attractive.
got
Maybe he
game.
has.
That's the
Listen. Maybe
problem.
he has high game. Most men don't have
Yeah, but that's
game.
what I mean.
That's what
Most
you're
men
Okay,
don't
so
have
it's
missing.
that.
not about
Yeah,
attraction
they
then.
call that.
Just
I need a
eliminate
Yo,
nigga
that is
with
what I'm
swag.
saying.
I need a nigga with swag.
I'm about to shut it down right now, y'all. You see how you go on the internet and you see all these dating coaches of men teaching men how to get sex?
Yes.
Do you see not one? You see not one dating coach teaching women how to get
That's
sex?
a fact.
Why? Why?
Facts.
Why?
That's a
Facts.
fact.
Wait,
Big
There are
I
facts.
didn't
men.
say
There
that
are
there's
men like
not
me.
one.
There are
What
men
you
like me
talking
who
about? There's
choose.
bitches out
There
here
are men
trying to
like
get a
me
nigga
who
to fuck
charge.
them.
There are men like me who charge men teach men how to get
I
sex.
don't surround myself
Why?
with men that aren't getting sex, but I have people that I know I work with that don't get sex. I know. Like, I'm just like, come
Like
on.
I'm able to charge niggas to learn how to get game, to learn how to get sex. Do you see women doing that?
Yo, you know how
No,
many
because
men
women
are
can
in
get sex.
marriages not getting sex too? Like, let's not even forget that part. Like, what are we talking
That's
Yo,
about,
she
crazy.
yo?
don't get it because she's a female and she only sees certain kind of men. She keeps about the bag and the bottles. Those men are only the men. These are the same men y'all sharing. That's why y'all catching STDs because y'all sharing these same dudes. Y'all all want the drinks, the
Yep.
hot nigga.
Yep.
So
They all want the
y'all ignore
bottle
the y'all ignore
popper.
the wall.
And the
Y'all
bottle
ignore the
popper
McDonald's
pops
nigga.
bottles with an S.
Y'all ignore the
Listen,
McDonald's nigga. So
listen,
guess what?
listen to the type of guy. I think is what's the percentage of men in the world that's over 6 feet? It's like
Oh, like 9%.
5%, 9%. Yeah, some
Yeah.
crazy shit like that.
And they
And
all
all
want
y'all
that.
want these tall niggas. That's only
Hey, yo,
9%.
nah. Hey, yo, true, it get worse, yo. So they they made an app, right? And they put in 7 feet as the criteria to filter out the men. So all the women were putting 7 feet for the men, right? So they took that out. So then they put a filter for 6'6". They had to take out the 6'6" filter because they were picking on. Yo, there was no men to pick from. They
Oh
didn't even think,
wow,
bro. It's like,
wow.
it's
That
like 12
but
niggas
that's
that 6 pick in all of New York City. Like, fuck is y'all? You don't think he's smashing everything? You don't think he done smash and
Yo,
grab every blood
that's a
clot case,
fact.
huh?
Hell yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, though. Y'all
I
all
mean, I
want the
just thought it
same
was funny to
nigga.
me.
And then when you add in, oh, he
Because you
gotta
don't
make
see nobody with a
400,000 a
state.
year.
3.2%
He
of
gotta
men
be
are six are
swaggy.
6'2" in taller. Only 3.2% of men.
3.2%
Yep.
cash
I don't even
queen.
hit that. I'm only 6'1". See?
And
So,
so and
look,
this
and
is how
now that's a
crazy it
drop
is.
off that quick.
So y'all don't.
I
This
don't
is what I'm
even
telling y'all.
make
The
the criteria. I'm
statistics.
5'11".
And this is what
Your
I'm telling
drop
y'all,
off.
right? This is what I'm telling y'all. The
Y'all
problem is
sound
the thing
corny.
that the
Spotty,
men that y'all
like,
want. This is why the men that y'all want are rare. That's why the men that y'all want are able to fuck other women, because y'all are going after the men who are make up of a small minority of men. Men who have money. Only 10% of men make 20 six figures or higher. So you're all going after the same kind of men, but most men don't measure up.
Yep. None. Next to none.
That's the problem y'all don't get.
Next to
I
none
mean,
except the one.
this
They don't
is why
get.
women end up
Exactly.
settling. This is why women end up settling, because the men
so
that you're going after.
I'm
Wait,
gonna really
this is
do
why
my
this is why
homework.
women end up
Oh my
settling, right?
god, I
Because the men that
can't
you're going
talk.
after don't qualify.
Hold on.
The
Let her
men that you're
talk.
going
Let her
after,
talk, Zeus. Let her
go
talk.
ahead.
Let her talk. Go ahead. Go ahead, Cash.
Thank you. Most women can't even afford to date a stable financial man. And a lot of these women are fucking
Afford.
broke ass ugly niggas because they're afraid of losing one that look like the one that everybody wants. But anyway, what
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
I
really
said
do
night,
my
man.
homework on this and
Mm.
I'm gonna come back. So